Oh, sorry I'm late. Which is... Why the fuck is that there? Do I have to do? There we go. Hello. It's 5-0 GENG.
This little adjustment as well. Very nicely done. 78 HP, no problem. Takes down the IGL of RRQ on the backside. And
sorry about that.
Timeout time for Ewok and company. Trying to figure this out. I mean,
partly
this is
late.
a map pick. This is GENG's map pick. This is strength
because
to strength.
I didn't get any sleep.
Right?
Oh, in a timeout straight away as soon as we get here. Probably because I didn't get any sleep. Okay, that's the one thing. Because my ear infection is going fucking crazy. Second reason is because I was having to medicate my ear. And it's a little spray thing, and I have to like stay still with my head just kind of fucking sitting there for a couple minutes so that it doesn't go everywhere. So I partly slept through my alarm, which made me a bit late already. Then I had to medicate my ear, which made me even more late. And here we are. Trouble starts supporting RRQ again, and now they start losing. What are the odds? Excuses, excuses. I can show you the little bottle of it if you want. Here you go. A little spray thing.
Progress into that space. Do they want to just get a kill and dip
to the
out
point,
like
drink it? Absolutely, I will not be drinking it.
Some of this territory to get Munchkin set up. Now,
oh, double alert.
Poison Cloud going to land, so you know Munchkin is over here, but you don't know what's going to be on the back side of it. That's what makes it so tricky. He's going to tuck himself into this corner again, but this time he immediately pops the door. He's letting them know. So it's so hard to read.
Stone tipped with the sub 13 hours ago.
Was he even live? No, I wasn't live.
Gets the readjustment. Jemkin now dropped once again here. First casualty of the round. Munya and Sparrow considering a double face. Munchkin still doing well to come away.
Okay, 5-0. I mean, it is GENG attack side Lotus, so I'm not like shocked at that being the case.
Swings in. I don't think Crazy Guy had any idea
Nice
of his
play by
position, but
Cushy.
similarly able to go ahead and catch Foxy 9 off
Nice
guard,
bench
but
by
the Texture's
Texture.
still there
2v1.
on the site, swings in from behind. Xpero now has to clutch this out. Battle recovered, but he is just strafing forward, and Texture, a little bit of misalignment there to begin, but eventually gets himself the 3K.
Cool egg. Oh, Sideshow
2x
live
for the score.
Well, this is just a phenomenal round from Munchkin and Texture in particular. I mean, again, Munchkin doing something he hasn't done yet, which is opening that door, and he's just ready for a player to be tucked behind that box. Wins a couple duels.
Wait, is this thing about fucking
he pays the price,
global
throwing
true?
that haunt, gets killed, but that sets
What
up
teams
Texture.
would you like to
see one play the most?
Black 007 next about 31 months.
Just again, aggressively push Seahawk.
Teams I want to see Wolves play the
I
most.
don't know what he said.
I didn't hear it. I was talking. I should have stopped yapping.
Another classic.
Honestly,
Perhaps.
I don't know. That's a good question.
All right. Well,
Anyone who they can beat, to be
Wait for an
honest.
early-
Right.
What do you think would be more
Sideshow.
effective at cheering somebody up? A video of puppies or a video of just Texture freaking out?
oh, for me, Texture.
Yeah, I feel like it's close.
He is
That's
like a puppy.
messaging
You're
close.
right. It is kind of. I mean, he's so excited.
Why was I
about the
late? I was
smallest
late. I
things.
was just explaining why I was
The-
late.
the-
See, if
the
you
video
weren't
of
late
him
to my
smoking
stream,
coffee
you'd
on
know
his
why I
desk
was late.
was hilarious.
I need to see that one.
How about that?
Monyet spotted, but has he spotted Munchkin? Seems like yes. Slow down on the jiggle peeking. Cushy
No
though,
headphones?
moving forward.
Well, that's why I'm
After
late, because of
all.
my ear infection. I'm going to try and not wear
Doesn't
headphones today.
anticipate the
I'm going to, like,
reposition. It's a
listen.
Nice little slide back from Monyet. Gets him out on
Like,
a wider angle.
like I can hear it
So
here.
He's able to trade that out.
Hopefully the mic
Texture
isn't picking
Tejo
up.
gone. A lot of
I
your
don't think
delay
it's-
tactics. A lot of your retake
I can still
potential.
hear Achilles. I can, and look,
Hand in hand here
I've
for the
watched
round.
enough Valorant
You're
VODs on
just gonna have
silent to know how
Try
to
fight
still
your way
analyze a
through
game.
now.
Trust
Lot of
me,
pressure
guys.
on Ash to
Trust me.
set things
It's
up.
all just
Monyet
about the minimap
actually
staring.
just repositioning into the site.
But you guys don't
Set
get.
up here, try to crunch off
Just
the back
about
of
the
this
minimap.
wonder if
It
they were
buys
gonna
time,
aggress.
but
Yeah.
You know, like
Can't
this
play on the
lurk
back of
here.
it here, so
Does he
Sun's
take the
gonna win it out. It's
timing?
gonna be 20 seconds
When
remaining in the
does he
round
take
here
the
for
timing?
GENG.
Just a hair too early.
Now the timing's
Not
gone.
spotting anything. Crazy guy still kind of reading this
Time.
lurk.
Time.
The pivot into B. He's trying to bias, but
Time. They get hit by a paranoia as well. Time.
capitalize. The spike now going to be planted.
Hello, Mr. MV. Use some of our sub money for a new audio setup, please.
Jimkin now is asked to do it all.
Bob Corporation, thanks for the 27 months.
Hitting the headshot. 7-0 now the score.
What's wrong with my audio setup right like this?
RRQ. Need to be considering that second
Don't I have a stereo? I mean, yeah, but then I think you would hear it more. This I think is better for you not being able to hear it, like through my microphone. Because if I do it through the stereo, it'd have to be loud enough for me to. Well, maybe not.
So that was a little bit off. Everything kind of.
Maybe you're right. Hold on.
Or the side of RRQ here, on their defender side of Lotus. You've
trying
got
to still
Pit, you've
speak
got Jemkin's ult.
I have to get my settings up though.
Jiron and
I'll wait
Eco.
for the next time out.
Are you willing to invest?
They literally.
I've
at
asked,
the moment,
I've sent a message to
11
Sideshow
kills
saying
collectively
call.
on the side of
He's
RRQ.
just ignoring me.
Texture has that
Oh, so go to him.
for
Go.
himself.
Don't tell me to call. Go
They're
to him.
staying
I mean,
out black
7-0. This
at
game
the
might be
moment.
over before
For
it
sure.
started.
I mean, they are losing a lot of the 1v1s. And then the follow-ups.
MCE is a global assistant though. That is Elevate cooking that. I fucking love that for global. I absolutely love that. I think that's absolutely insane work by Elevated. And like really, really good shit. I don't know if MCE will be fully flying out.
Given up on that C side of the map. Have eyes on it here for the moment. The sheer wall as well to protect as they
But
push
even
forward
so, I
towards
think it's a really
main and rubble.
good
Crazy guy
idea by Elevated to
line
get
here at the
someone who
ready.
has
It's gonna
like
be another
full
slow
head
going
coaching
round right now. Munchkin is actually in
experience.
behind Jemkin. Eyes turning back over. He's going to catch a glimpse. Jemkin still unscouted. Texture bounding around. Does
And
fall.
that
Jemkin able to find the head, but Karon
Is
is
why
there
the
for the
sheriff
trade
is not
out.
that good. Now you must know that
Equalizes it. And now they're just going to look to try to juggle these weapons away.
Help, help, help. That was my texture impression.
you have Viper Spit as well.
Yeah. And Foxy's showing that he has a future in the Valorant Carnival.
Don't love that Viper Spit, but okay. Foxy's gonna
As
clean
he's
him up.
continuing to hold this angle. Just keep these weapons out of hand. Crazy guy taken down. Swing out.
Oh, he is
Eventually
relocating to
finds the
Soul.
spray,
Okay, even
pushing
better.
on.
I was gonna say I would wonder if you would gonna actually go to
Munchkin saying,
Pacific,
yeah, why take a chance?
but that's crazy.
Send the
That's
pit.
absolutely insane.
Drops
Okay, I'll
it on
join
the sudden,
Sideshow's call in a
guarantees
second. He did
the
call
round
me.
here for Gen G,
After I
guarantees
sort this out.
this
I mean,
flawless
Monyet's not
round of
gonna
around
win this.
play.
Hold on, let me just sort out my
It's been
sound
crazy.
settings.
They've been mostly really good.
Don't want to
I
leak
mean,
anything though.
the only small mistake they've made is Jemkin got into C
Sound.
lobby without anybody noting it. And they lost texture for it. Big deal. You still win the round. They're still going to have a bunch of ults coming into this next one. So well worth using that Viper's Pit there. Got a great opportunity to really
Right, can you
clamp
hear
down
that?
on things. Might as well go for it.
I don't think you can.
Karon has the shorty in the back pocket. Switches over. Ash with the outlaw. Like to see the outlaws being used really effectively for Gen G. Operator now for Jemkin.
Hello?
Big round here for RRQ. Can turn it on its head. He misses the first shot.
Oh, hold on, I can't hear you.
A little bit
Hold
of
on.
wide there.
Now I've got to change my
Able to get himself
fucking.
forward.
I
He's one
forgot to
charge
change
away
my
from the showstopper. Norb right here in front of him.
output.
He goes for the tap.
Also be
He
on
will.
this.
Ult now at the ready.
Okay, speak now.
Packs obviously committed.
Or forever hold your peace.
Suppress now.
Yes, I can now hear you.
Texture just bounding back and gets forced
Wonderful.
into the open, and this time the op shot does
How
connect.
are you?
Nice little
How are you on
save
this
from Cushy.
bright
The
Friday
open
morning?
pushes out the raise, and they're able to
Hoping for a
capitalize.
better game, I must be honest.
Kill.
You're not hoping for a 13-0? Little 13-0 here?
It does, it kinda looks like it, doesn't it? Although, not this round. This looks like the first round where RRQ have actually
Best chance in a
put
round.
bodies on the correct
RRQ's
site
found
and
so
not lost
far.
players immediately early.
Karon takes aggressive space.
Sideshow need to be
Every
higher.
time there's a Gen G player in it.
He's very
we
quiet.
start
Yeah, I thought
thinking
so.
too.
Damage is dealt. 2v3 now with Fox. He tucked here at stairs. TP forward. Vanya basically shoulder to shoulder, and Foxy. Some damage dealt, but kill not found. Paranoia going to be dodged out. Ash has to do it all. Spots the burst. Looks for the transfer. but
Okay,
Cushy
I'm waiting
will
for him to
stand
speak.
tall. 13-0, no more. RRQ will get themselves online and on the board here in round number 9.
This is just a tremendous counterplay here
I guess
by
I'll just
Cushy.
turn this up.
Great ideas. They know that they're going to feed this ult orb to texture, so you can send out the drone, nullify texture's
Oh,
ult
fuck,
quickly,
fuck the game.
and
Fuck.
counter with your own Armageddon off of Gen G's Nightfall to isolate texture, put him in a really uncomfortable position, and he walked out in the open of Jemkin's.
Sorry, I thought that whole time I was showing the game.
Well
It's fine. RRQ won around. The game doesn't matter anymore.
So they can keep their economy okay. You know, they're still able to get the rifles, a few half armors here and there, but all's well that ends well. Still have that showstopper to consider. Oh.
Ooh.
This time it's going to be Munchkin taking down Jemkin.
Good start for RRQ.
First shot does have
Is it still quite quiet? Do I still need to turn it on more?
Get a little bit dicey. Gate crash is set up in waterfall here for the moment. It's a Prowler. Waits it out, eventually clears it. This time showstopper going to be sent in towards the back. Crazy guy, however, able to trade it out. Texture.
Is that better?
The rocket can connect. Player advantage still going to be here for RRQ.
Spike planted.
I've turned it all the way up.
Karan trying to take a cheeky angle.
Swap of the weapons. It's Foxy trying to play it at unexpected timing, perhaps. But Ash gets two crisp shots, and Cushy and Xpero now suddenly eliminated. Tucks back around the corner.
Why just changing your output?
The
Change
charge.
that. I
The
don't
real
know.
thing, however, finding the kill. Double face coming in. Moniette to collect.
Okay.
RRQ now finding their second round win.
All right,
If that's
starting
better,
to get it
good.
together. Had to throw some ultimates there with the Jemkin, but GENG not able to find those favorable trades. You know, yeah, you get the showstopper, but that's
I mean, it looks better on
immediately
the
dealt with by
like
Crazy
audio
Guy.
thing.
That opening pick from Jemkin, very important that he's going to find those. So many of these rounds are coming down to which duelist.
Okay, I mean, the thing is
break
about
things
these
open
games though,
first.
like,
That is
I mean, that's
disgusting
crazy
from
by Ash.
Jemkin here, just leading the charge around the corner. Ash knows they're
If
coming,
you can
but
get
not
to
much
8-4
he can
though,
do
this is
there.
winnable again.
Two players coming through. Now a little bit of confidence in Odin for Moniette. Let's see what RRQ can get done. Looks like just the two controllers for GENG going to contest Rubble. And that's going to be a TP forward by Karan. Dodge some of those bullets. None of them connecting.
Who am I supporting between PRX and DRX?
Knows he's in there.
Probably.
We'll go ahead and send one door.
Well, that's the thing. I picked DRX, but
as Cushy finds texture.
like I do kind of want like PRX at Masters. I think would be more fun. So
connecting. The shorty almost takes him down, but does not confirm the kill.
I thought that was a
Foxy,
minima
the
shorty
sliver,
then, but I
does
think
manage
it's
to
just a
hold
no
on.
skin shorty.
Munchkin similarly
Oh,
getting headshot. Falls down to about half HP, but still does manage to go ahead and stay alive. Stealth drone going to be cleared. Munchkin collects the operator. He's going to go ahead and look to peek in at Waterfall. Holds the angle, cannot readjust. Timing going to be found as the stun goes in. Ash.
okay. Well, Munchkin gave this a good go, but
everything thrown at him.
if he gets this one, he. I mean,
well
would you?
chucked in. He just wants him to peek
pop
the angle.
ult?
Eventually, is able to get him to do so.
Oh, you
As
might
Ash
now.
Looks to try to clutch this one out.
Did he
The
hear it?
defuse. I don't think he has. It's just being held. Moniette, he's got the one way to try to pipe.
Oh
off,
my
and Ash
God.
Cannot realign the spray. Damn narrow margins.
Oh, what a
RRQ
good try.
clinch out another round win. Now 3 consecutive, looking to get themselves up to that 4 and 8 half.
Well, this time RRQ has a good plan for that GENG player that's trying to tuck in outside a door. Got a couple players stacked towards the destructible door at A-Link themselves. And Munchkin there, 2 huge kills to nullify the pit, but switches over to the op and isn't sure if someone's tucked in the cubby on his
Hold on,
right-hand side.
let me just quickly.
Kinda caught
It's too
switching
loud
back
for
and
me. It's
forth.
not too loud for you guys now,
Nice
but it's too
attempt
loud
again.
for
I mean,
me.
Ash
I'll
hit
change
some
my
snappy
face. Don't
shots
worry.
On C-site.
Yeah.
But
He's
just
only got 7 kills, but pretty much all of them have just been
nasty.
nice little one-taps.
Yeah.
Stun in, looking for the Armageddon.
And we start, of
that
course,
is
with that. I did
excellent.
say it could be
Great
8-4.
little trap play off the rip here from the side of RRQ. There's jump peek. See Munchkin and Cushy's gonna.
Is X speaking?
drift
I don't
away.
think so.
No, I'm not gonna go for that again.
Good last
Summoner
time.
of
Jemkin's
4
angle.
cocks of hell.
Jiggle it well enough.
With a tier 3 from the anonymous gifter for that one. What should we ask him? Go on, what question should we ask him? Thank you, anonymous gifter, for a tier 3 to that.
Line at C for now, although Cushy starting to make his way over. So this could work out pretty nicely for GENG. They're able to bait the drone out. Just a little bit of pressure, but that shot from Jemkin.
And it's the tap of the door from GENG. In response to the stealth drone coming out that gives Jemkin the angle, Foxy unable to clear it previously.
What would my ideal mech
Munchkin's
gala
shot going
outfit
wide.
be?
3 players now left standing. Just Karan with an ultimate. Ash dead means that you don't have that Nightfall. As Flash going to be sent, Jemkin does go ahead. Eats the lion's share of it, but he's got the quick exit from the gate crash. Karan now going to be TPing.
He never read us. Shut up, Noodle Boy fan. I don't know. I don't.
with
I
the
don't really
rifle
think
control.
about fashion
Push
very
out,
much.
snaps down, Munchkin
Are you an
down.
RRQ believer now? 8-4?
Boxy 9 needs to try to
I
work his
mean,
way
they're
over here,
playing
but
a
the
lot
op
better than
has
they were
further
at the
reinforced
start.
the position. An ace clutch for
tell
They've
them.
also
Kara.
been doing a lot better with
To get a
Jenkins
9
up
and 3
rather
half.
than rifle.
Otherwise, RRQ
But
dragging this back as much as they possibly
I
could.
think they're like game plans. They're just playing more
luck.
standard stuff. I don't know
This
what was
ain't gonna
going on
be
with them
easy.
at the beginning of the game,
Probably not.
but
Tucked in behind the tree, but no
they-
one on the approach from that angle. Every
were
single
making
player
really
from
kind of
RRQ is
basic
here in
mistakes,
the
I think.
site.
He's speaking quite
they're
quiet.
running a lot of
Deeks
defensive
looks
setups
for
that
the
just
first one.
didn't make any
The offense
sense.
scaling forward, finds the tap on the one.
Okay, I've turned
It's
him
a
up as
shot
well.
Just
into the
had some
shoulder of
jitters.
Jemkin.
Don't know.
And in the end, RRQ will be able to go ahead and collect 4 rounds here in the back end of this half. Covering.
God, this is a nightmare trying to fucking sort this out. I've had to turn Sideshow all the way up. Just wear the headphones? Absolutely. I mean, yeah, I could wear the headphones here. And then people are like, oh, just use speakers. The problem is sometimes he mumbles. See, if I didn't have to call Sideshow, I could just watch it fucking on mute. Why am I pinning that I've got an ear infection? Sorry, RB, but whoever Binbon is looks quite cute. Do you think Riot will buff Waylay? Not anytime soon, I wouldn't have thought. But who knows?
Though. Now RRQ fares dropped the opening pistol. Started that monstrous 8-round win streak here for the side of GENG. Very much need to see them try to pick this one up. Jemkin
Okay.
working his way forward.
Probably need a pistol. Whose
Not
my pick
gonna
was this?
scout him.
This was GenG's pick.
Oh,
They
he
picked
turned
defense
it
side
back around
RRQ.
the opposite side of the
Never
wall
trust a
and
team
will
who picks
just
defense
slide
side
in
Lotus.
over here at A.
4-1 stack essentially for GENG. But RRQ's making good reads. With Jemkin getting that space for free, not being identified by texture. Just saw a player. Cushy spotted. That Tejo might give away enough here for GENG to start going for these moves, but look at Xfero.
Watching this lurk. Karen, however, gets the first spot
Oh,
with the double face there.
he did that one now.
Every time I watch Karen
Kills found
move,
Texture now.
every time he touches his keyboard, magic,
Dodge the
cinema.
player is just shifting away from
That is his
RRQ.
superpower, I would say, in this
Reinforcements
game,
are joining
yes.
in here
I
on
think
this
he
A site.
is
It's
The-
outrageous.
the movement goat.
Is secure.
He really is.
By the try to clear, Cushy takes a forward space, ends up getting taken down. Jemkin riding the rope. He's able to trade one back there. Snaps
Is
up,
Sideshow
finds
in the
another
game
headshot
good
from
now,
Kill
volume-wise?
Forward, but
Another
Texture
pistol round for GENG.
will pick up a 3K.
like, is that good?
Spike never planted. GENG 2 for 2 in pistols, and now up 9-4.
That's brutal for RRQ. Looked like they might be able to fight their way
Volume
back.
is fine for me.
Some
Okay,
trickery on the ropes, but
we've got it
great
figured
launch
out though.
again. Ash has
Good.
come in very, very big with some of this fade util.
I just had to. So Sideshow on Discord before was on like,
Jemkin there.
you know, you can change people's volume. His volume before was like
Nasty, right out of
80%,
the air.
and I've had to change it to 200.
Back to what we saw in the first half of this map. Crisp, clean, has to be all classics for RRQ. Not able to get that plant down, not able to get a little extra cash. Maybe buy a sheriff or two or something, but Munchkin gonna have that judge holding
Okay,
right around
so
the
double
beat.
pistol for
Door.
GenG. I mean, 8-4 with pistol, you should be
And
good.
Instead, RRQ
Should be
dodging a lot of
surprising
this, but a little
if
bit of
they can
contact
bring this back,
from the
RRQ,
Prowler.
but
Prompts Karon to get
stranger things happen. So they picked Icebox. That's not a
Down to
terrible pick.
72, I think. The rest of
Interesting
the
to see. If you're these teams, would you already have stopped
It's now
Screaming
gonna be
Fracture?
sent.
Maybe you would have done. I don't know.
Delay util.
Like, now that you've qualified, will you just already get ahead of the game? Just fucking... And just hope, like, have a gentleman's agreement. You just ban Fracture Grand Final. Whoever the team in up is.
And it's going to be another 3K back-to-back for Texture.
I suppose once you win this game,
away from a showstopper as we go
you can just fully stop, because then you know you'll have the double map ban.
Now 18-7-1.
You'll never have to scrim it again.
This is extremely concerning for RRQ because
Best team out of all the regions so
defender
far,
side is
G2.
actually one of the better sides of this map for GENG. Like they generally go positive. Like at worst they're going even on their defender side in a lot of their matches, even in like in the loss.
Then I would
Last
say
loss they had,
Heretics are
which
up there.
was against T1 in the lower finals last stage.
I still think Sen are pretty high up there, to be honest.
Like they went 6-6 on their defender side, so like this is really painful for RRQ. This is a really stalwart
with a
GENG
judge.
team. Yep.
Wall falls.
Just a little
So
one
Tuesday
pump.
can cut in half by the judge.
No, I know you guys are very familiar with one pump. Well, GG.
Snaps in for it.
They've won double
Sheer
pistol,
wall
double
raised,
bonus.
spike on the opposite side of
That's
it.
normally a pretty
They
good
spike there to
chance of
defend.
winning.
Yeah.
Unless you're, well, Choba's probably watching this thinking that GENG are going to lose now, because Nongshim also won double pistol and double bonus and won one other gun round.
Burrow, strafing forward, does manage to come away with a kill.
Guys, it was
Unfortunately,
39,
that's
it was
just-
close.
One off, but
That's just more of an
GENG are
example
gonna
of
be
the
too bothered by it
Chobra
whatsoever.
curse.
See if they try to still make a go of this.
It's definitely not going to be easy.
Weapon upgrade there available for Crazy Guy, but doesn't want to make the noise.
Yep.
Chiron seems to be reading it.
How are you feeling about the train? Are you still...
Wide swings out, Crazy Guy.
Has,
That kill, but
have you
Why do
converted
people
at the
get-
last minute? Are you
We're
on your
watching-
deathbed
We're watching
converting?
an upper bracket final. We're watching an upper bracket final between two Toronto
Else
teams.
to do.
We're getting to see who's going
It's
into the grand
11-4
final
and the
with
map
chance to
is
lift the
over. They're
trophy.
saving.
The fucking PRX
They're saving,
train-
bro!
The PRX train is not more relevant than what we're watching right now.
They're literally saying, oh, fucking riveting stuff. Breaking news. Beep, 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 beep. Breaking news, everyone. Fucking, oh, Crazy Guy's running away. Holy shit. Stunned. Fade Haunt. 2, 1. Oh, they
Keep
live.
it focused. Keep it focused.
Holy shit. What a save.
The train
Gordon Banks is jealous of that
has run out of
save.
fuel.
Monstrous here on this map.
Gordon Banks, who does he play for?
Really, really good so far
Gordon Banks is dead.
this year.
Oh,
He
Who
played
did he
for
play
England
for?
in the 70s.
This has been
Oh.
RRQ, some ideas there on that defensive side,
Why do you know Gordon Banks?
Probably too little, too late now.
Because, like, there's a very famous
the
moment in the
66
World
World
Cup
Cup?
where he saves a header from Pele and the commentator goes, Gordon Banks, what a save!
God, that's so creative. That's so creative of the commentator. How original.
GENG are on the back foot in a major
All
way.
right,
2
well,
players versus 5 weapons
That's
upgraded.
a massive start of the round from
RRQ
RRQ that
right
you
as
fucked
rain.
me with because you were talking about
What?
PRX.
Just happened.
I don't know.
Well, I would say you
mean,
fucked it
Foxy
because
90
you
walks
got
into the
me
site,
to talk about
gets taken
saving.
down. I think as Munchkin here, no reason to try to do much else. Maybe you want to get those orbs. That's about all you really can do at this point.
The train is
This round
eating
is
human bodies at a
door shut.
ridiculous rate.
Move on to the next.
And I don't
That was
think
strange.
there are
I mean,
enough
Thanks,
PRX
thanks to pick up.
supporters
the showstopper.
to
I mean, I get
last.
it. Some of them were on an eco, but they carried some guns.
I think
That's
we're going to
actually
get halfway through the match.
I think it's worth going showstopper there. I mean, just
Like
end
maybe
the map,
Lotus is played first,
do
and
some
the train
emotional
looks good.
damage to this
And then
RRQ squad,
Fracture's
get into
next, and the
Icebox
bodies
as
start
fast as
running
possible
out, and then
instead.
it's like
This is-
fucking,
this
I
is
don't
a-
know,
This is a
icebox
replay.
or something, and
This is
the
a round that
bodies
we
are
need
hitting
to
the
see the
floor.
replay, is what
They're
I'm
getting
saying.
tossed out of the train
Mm.
faster
Agreed.
than they can
Not
get
like
tossed
a
in the
replay
entry.
round where they replay the round. This is we're not hitting the end.
Bodies
We're
are
gonna keep
getting
moving forward
tossed
here.
out.
But what happened is my question.
Bunch of Tejo
Well, I mean, we already know they're going to
Reaches
start
yeah.
incinerating people. They've already admitted to that. Look, it's just Crazy Guy with a classic. Look at that.
I mean, just keep
That is
it from
actually
behind
crazy,
Jemkin.
2 kills with a classic.
Counteracts
Yeah, that
the,
is a
attempted crunch play here from
Bizarre.
GENG.
Yeah.
Oh, a
really well
little
set up.
over-aggressive, you could
Trap player
say,
in the corner,
from
hits some good
GENG.
classic shots. Oh well, says GENG.
Okay, then
Got
I'll
one
ask
for
you
an
this.
operator
Are
already
you an
loaded.
RRQ believer?
Plus we have a showstopper. Still
No,
Jemkin, though, with his
I'm
ult.
not, unfortunately.
See what they can do off the back of that. He's
I do
still
think
loose
they
with
can
his
win, though.
team.
Like, I think they've got a better
East
chance than
side.
PRX.
A little bit of spam early. but no pressure from the side of RRQ towards Rubble. Here we go. Dimensional drift in play. Actually,
So these are some of their best rounds. Generally, these Euro rounds, they like to go through B, lurk set up on B, backside C. Oh,
he just didn't even look behind him to see if there might be 2 players on C. Bruh.
Especially when you've already done these ults a lot.
Caron just up and over the top. As the bound forward.
Texture is so good with these ultimates.
And the cool guys do not look at explosions. Texture just faces away and immediately knows that he's got expired dead to rights.
Nothing left to do, but
Okay, it's gonna be 12-5. The game is gonna over. Hold on to your hats, everyone. We got 45 seconds of riveting action here.
Go on then, tell me about your favorite train. Tell me about your favorite fucking steam train.
I'm not Mimi. I don't think I could name a type of train.
The Platchat vote for PRX DRX is 74% PRX.
Does not have the money for
Which means Sliggy has converted 7,000 people to the cause. That is a lot of bodies that they have to power.
Hold on. Hold that thought. Is the round back on?
No.
Can he even make it?
I mean, I guess.
Oh, don't delay!
5, 4. Nope, he doesn't.
He delayed!
Not there either way, so.
Oh. And you both die as well. Literally couldn't have gone worse.
Scooped up by Munchkin, so they're able to go ahead and keep their hands on that. 12-5, map point now here in hand for GENG.
How well would a train run on human bodies? I don't think it would run very well at all.
The op, it looks like, so all's well that ends well for GENG there. Nice little up and over.
No.
Texture. Great with the showstopper.
I
Not
don't
so good
think
with
so.
The operator, but that's okay. Just all over the map for GENG, being so proactive.
Imagine someone is just like, oh, hey, just getting back into Valorant. Do you think trains would run well on human bodies?
I think it's not a dense enough energy source.
No.
I don't know, though, because at the end of the day, isn't the whole reason just to provide heat, right? You just put the coal in to provide the heat to generate steam. That's roughly how it's working, right? So, I know it's not going to get anywhere near as hot with a human body compared to coal, but it's going to get fairly hot, isn't it?
He started talking louder again.
Yo, PogChamp, my favorite tournament.
I mean, we are somewhat carbon, as people are pointing out. Coal is just carbon, so put 2 and 2 together.
Well, we're majority oxygen, aren't we? In the human body, and then second is carbon.
Finding his groove again. I mean, it just could be that.
I don't know. Maybe all of the oxygen.
Rolls around, that's when Munchkin
Oxygen's
wakes
good
up
for
out
fire,
of
no?
Hibernation.
Yeah. I mean, in theory, I think it might be locked in. I don't think it's pure oxygen.
Well,
oh my god, how's he getting?
Hit the shot.
Okay,
he spots out multiple and cannot get away with the blast pack at the same time. Jemkin over.
Yeah, I thought we were a majority water.
Finds a headshot.
I don't know. He was a dog.
Caron on the hunt, but whips the opening shots. And it looks like both players widely going to be going their separate ways.
Munchkin.
Sight still targeted here for the side of RRQ for the moment as Munchkin still creeping in behind the boxes unread.
He gets
Munchkin just gets into such unexpected positions. You watch it from his POV and you're like, surely they check this. And they just don't.
Pushy and Munyet refacing back in, a bit of damage suffered here. He looks for more. Presses forward.
He's gonna solo it. He's gonna do it on his own. Oh.
And will be taken down.
Like a boss.
Seems like 3K is all that anyone's going to get on the side of GENG for this map.
Where did that phrase come from? The fucking early 2000s just inhabited my tongue for a moment. Like a boss? I don't think I've said that for fucking 30 years.
Moving over towards B here pretty quick. Are they just gonna stack together is the big question. Yep. Here we go.
Oh, Monye.
This will just hound him down 13-5.
Okay, well, it's over.
Do you think crematoriums could generate some revenue back? Because it must cost a lot of money to run the furnaces hot enough to melt human bodies down. Do you think they could generate some money back if they used it to also power some like steam turbines and fed it back into the energy grid. Why not? 'Cause at the moment, what is the heat doing?
I don't think everyone would be happy with that. It's like fucking look, some people don't even let people take their organs. You think people are going to be like, if the people who don't want them even taking their organs, you think they're going to be happy with, oh, well, it'll, you know, make a little cup of tea for fucking Brendan next door, so.
It's part of your civic duty. I wouldn't give him a choice. The body is 70% water. That requires more energy to evaporate than the body produces.
Oh.
But
if you're already getting cooked up.
Exactly. If you're already getting cremated anyway, they're already putting the energy into the system to cremate you. So I'm just saying, what do they do with the heat? You know, the excess heat. I'm not saying that the heat that's required for the burning process, okay, obviously that's getting used up to break down the chemical bonds in your body. But there's got to be some loss of heat to the surrounding environment. And what if we tried to harness that lost heat?
He's trying to be net zero. He's trying to get net zero cremations.
Exactly. Net zero cremation.
You should get on the phone to Starmer with that one.
Combustibles in that smoke. No way you can run a turbine with it. I'm not saying you get the fucking smoke and run a turbine with it. I'm saying that you use the excess heat to heat water and use that steam to power a turbine.
Oh, dear.
I've heard a place in the UK uses the heat to warm a pool somewhere. I mean, that is fucked up. The fact that you can bathe in your dead relative's heat, that's weirder than if they're using it to power the kettle for Brenda next door. That is much weirder.
Yeah, but you know when people say, oh, you can feel their presence, you can feel their warmth. I mean, it could be true in the pool.
I mean, I would do it, and I would want my family to do it as well. But can you imagine bringing your bathing suit to the crematorium and then get into the pool? I just don't think it's the right occasion. Just doesn't feel like the right occasion. Anyway, all of this to say, I don't think the PRX train is really going to run on corpses.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably fair.
And you know what? That's a good point as well. The corpses are not going directly into the fire; they're getting baked. You're right. So they're not actually being used as a fuel source at all. But maybe that's an adjustment that we should make. Maybe they should just get chucked straight into the fire.
That would be. I mean, don't give them any ideas, because I think you would be first in. And I've heard that eggs cook pretty well.
You don't want to throw an egg into the fire, though, do you? You want the egg to be nicely in the baked or whatever.
Maybe that's what you would do with the heat in the net zero. Cook an egg. That's what people would do for yours. Would you want to be cremated? You don't want to be buried and live on with the worms? We'll never know. We will never know. We will never know. I mean, today we got quite a few games to play, I suppose. I mean, the flag path yesterday was hard. Oh, and this one's not easy either. Fuck, which one is El Salvador? I think it's this one, but I can't be 100%. Although then again, I guess I can work backwards, because now I know whereabouts they are. So Colombia, Brazil, Argentina, Bolivia. Surely we're just going across here. Has to be, right? So, which one's El Salvador? Let's think about it. So, you must be... You're Guatemala, I think. You're Honduras. I think it is this one.
What do you think about their teams? Jemkin over Jing. I'm taking that. I'm taking Cushy over Forsaken, though.
You're taking Cushy over Forsaken?
Yeah.
That one I think you might get. That one you might get some pushback on. I think.
I'm not taking Foxy 9, and I'm taking Karen instead. Oh, actually,
you could
Mako's
put me
been
up there against
ridiculously
Foxy 9. You'd pick me.
Who would I take out of the players today? Yeah, I feel like Jemkin's been the best duelist recently.
Yeah, I think Jemkin's fine. I mean, yeah, you probably would take a decent amount of RRQ players, because...
Yeah, I'm taking Cushy. Fuck you all.
But if you're taking Cushy, you might take it. Well...
No, I'm not. I don't think I'm taking Crazy Guy, though.
Over who, though?
I think I'm taking, like...
What would that be, Patman?
I don't know who. Well, maybe now I'm allowed to take Forsaken, to be honest.
I mean, that feels like
maybe
cheating.
I'm just,
well, yeah, if you're
maybe
creating the best
Cushy
5...
Forsaken. No, not even the best 5. Like...
No, but if you are creating the best 5, how many Paper X players would you have?
I'm allowed to take Forsaken as either of the initiator roles, surely, or even in like as a fucking duelist role or something. The bro has been playing all sorts of shit.
Feels like cheating, but okay. You do you.
No.
Make this as easy as you can for yourself. You do you.
And then I think Mako's maybe been a bit better than Karen recently, even though Karen.
We're doing all of the teams. Oh, you're talking about the thing they're doing, not just Paper X versus RRQ.
No. It's all the way they do it is it's all the teams available.
You can just draft
today.
any.
Yeah, it's the team of the day.
Well, do you have to have an IGL?
I mean, I don't know, but I already have Mako. I know he's not currently IGLing, but I'll just force him to. And then who do I have as a Sentinel, actually?
Well, you're not picking Foxy.
Maybe.
Wow. That would be fucking...
Well, because who else is it? It's like Devi, Foxy,
Bane.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really a great choice. And then... Bro, I'm losing my mind. Who's RRQ's Sentinel?
Pharaoh? It's a Pharaoh most of the time.
Yes. I guess I am taking Foxy 9.
Wow. The growth.
Hold the phone. And look, I'm not anti-Paper X. I picked a Paper X player. On an off-roll.
I threw them one little bone.
I agree.
Would you take Jemkin over Hyunmin?
At the moment, like, based on what he's done in stage 1, yeah. But over the whole year, no, I'm taking Hyunmin. To be honest, though, over like a longer time span, I'm taking Texture. So I think it all just comes down to, you know.
How big of a sample do you want?
What sample size you're looking at.
So does that mean for your top 10, though? Well, I don't know how you do top 10s, but it does mean for your top 10 in Toronto, you're more likely to put Jemkin in there than a Hyunmin or Texture? Do you do it on more recent things, or do you...
I normally do it over like the last month to 2 months of data. Because I do feel like anything before that, I don't know. Obviously, we know that Texture can be the best player in the world potentially again, but if you're not playing like that in recent history, I feel like it doesn't usually happen immediately again. Like, I think there has to be some level of form that's taken into account, not just where they've historically been at. But yeah, I think it would make sense for Jemkin to be up there. I guess the only time that I would go against that logic is if I feel someone's been overperforming and is not going to be able to keep it up. Which I feel a little bit about, like, Raga, for example.
I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to say that.
I don't think Raga's going to be able to keep up his performance. And I don't know whether Jemkin is either, to be honest. Just because the competition's getting harder, their teams have never performed
what the fuck is that?
Great at globals or playoffs because they haven't been there. So
what's in this?
I might be slightly more doubting Jemkin and Raga.
I mean, it's only 30p though.
Looking recently.
7 with a pint. Oh. Let's go. Pie and a sandwich. A Wigan kebab. Has to be this. Ooh. That's a tough one. Part of me feels like it could be this. No, we'll go. Oh, fuck, it was. But I mean, I said it was a tough one. Literally just. The animal burger. Or like an actual meal. The game is not starting. It is! Warlord, fuck. What? That felt quick.
You know,
What do you feel about the Yoru on this
we
map?
were talking about it. Jemkin so I need to see the likes of Monyet and others really.
I'm generally a Yoru believer on every map, depending on how you use it. I don't think I've seen the greatest Yoru play on this.
Still going to push
Texture took
forward.
so much
Look at this.
damage.
They're expecting this. RRQ's kind of ready.
Reading this incredibly well, and he should be dead to rights, and he will be. Does still get a good amount of damage across.
Why? What do you think of Yoru on Nicebox?
Trade back on towards Jemkin.
I'm not really a fan, but
RRQ
I'm
with
willing
player
to be
advantage.
proven wrong. I think probably half of it comes down to the ideas that you have.
Spotting out Karan.
But it just seems weird to me when you're running the KO anyway. That
Yeah,
kind of
I don't get
decides
it
all
with
of the
KO.
flashes that
Yeah,
you're
you might as well
running.
play Jet if you're
Yeah,
running
even though
KO.
we've only seen one map,
I would like to
GENG
see it
on
with
Icebox.
the fucking
So
Harbor
RRQ
comp.
being
That
really
might be
diligent
interesting.
on this pistol round.
Yeah, it
Make
could
sure
be.
that this one over the line, but Munchkin on the timing.
But the Jet is just so good at being able to follow, like, take the space that the Cascades provide. And I just feel like
Dreamy, thanks for the
way
3
Jet
months.
can play around all of the different high ground spots, and you know, one moment you're on 410 and pipes, and then next you're on Jenny and you're pushing into their rafters, and I don't know. I think there's a lot to be said about that variability of
Here and there, but
positioning.
not much. Just really Ash. Gonna have some available as the stun salvos will come online.
I think Yoru can be good against teams that are more basic. Like, Yoru would be good against, like, fucking Crew. You know, a team that just fucking runs it down. Okay, they're gonna win a pistol here. Almost flawless. Good start for RRQ.
They will find their first pistol of this set. Go ahead and take the opening round here on Icebox.
Yes, it's a tremendous effort here by RRQ. Some good reads early, expecting aggression somewhere on the map, and find their man. Take Texture down, and then Munchkin there trying to find that timing where he can sneak in, get a freebie, and get out, but they've got a player up on belts already, and I think maybe more players than Munchkin's expecting in that scenario. Pays the price. The heavy stack after losing Texture was still on B for GENG, so they weren't anticipating a re-rotate, especially with the 0 point being invested from RRQ. So, good change of ideas, good change of util, Jemkin. Ooh. Tries to play for it, but salvos are out trying to box Karan in to see if they can grab this orb. Scale
Right, what's the second round is going on? Anyone ever play Pokemon White or Black? I don't know if it said white or black. Normally people would say black or white, but don't read into that. Paperback, thanks for 11 months. Why is Snivy so shit? Is it Snivy or Snivy? Snivy, probably. Why is it so shit?
See where they do end up.
Because I've been trying some fucking Nuzlocke. Snivy? How do you say it?
Munchkin just one tap away from being taken down, 26 HP on him. Knows that they've given up any eyes on two.
I don't care, I like the design. I've been trying fucking Nuzlocke on this game. And, because I've never played it. This is the first time I've been doing actual playthroughs of the game. Like, if I start with either of the others, I'm at least getting to the 4th gym, which is a fucking nightmare in a Nuzlocke, that 4th gym. But with little snipe or however you say it. He died straight away. He died to fucking Patrat on round 2.
That's not the end of the world at all.
Yeah, and honestly, it gives you no help against any of the gyms. Or at least the early ones.
Get too much resistance, they swing back to the other side of the map, and this time the trap from GENG is a little bit more back with texture. He just pops around the corner of that.
They gave all the source to Oshawott. Well, I'd say Tepig is the best one, at least for a Nuzlocke. Because early on with Tepig, you get the fighting for the second gym, you get the fire for the third gym.
3 players are going to get one tapped by it.
Okay, we can focus back in now. I just wanted to quickly point out that this was annoying me, that I know that 1 in every 3 times I start one of my Nuzlocke runs, I'm fucked because I got the fucking grass type fucking doing shit fucking all.
Just on it today.
That is brutal.
With the Phantom as well. Crazy guy. Go ahead and bait some of this util out from Foxy 9.
I like the way they're playing the map though. On this attacker side, they're being
okay.
Really
good shot by
tricky to read.
Texture. Good shot by
A lot of
Texture.
different looks, and this time they're going to use the Teho utility. They're not baiting any rotations. GENG already wising up to this game.
Wow.
Hello?
And he spotted him. I tagged him previously.
Texture just fucking
Not sure.
owning.
Is Texture cheating?
Now again,
I need to investigate his PC. What is going on? We'll have to
the
step
Yoru
back
for
to
fast
replay.
rotates on this map against certain teams would be pretty good. However, against other teams,
Outlaw once again.
it's not gonna be that useful to you because some teams are just gonna fucking sit here and do nothing. Kind of like what RRQ have done this round, right? Where it's very slow. They're just kind of walking around, seeing what they can get. Interesting that they took all of B and have had everyone die on A. What a strange round from RRQ.
Able to hold that. Gets the kill before stun can connect. Texture finds
Munyet
himself
must
third.
smell or
Foxy
something
finds
because
the lurk. GENG
he's taken all of B and we're all dying on A.
I know, that's what I was just saying. Like, they don't let their
that's
lurker
really
do
clean.
anything. They just all die
Texture
on A
again,
before their
just
lurker
so fearsome on the
even
front lines, has full armor.
makes first
Just in
contact.
case with that outlaw, but it never is able to find him.
What the
Looks like
fuck?
he just had a sneaking
That
suspicion.
second kill is
Got an
great.
idea.
I mean, the first one is too.
Just doing your homework there. Obviously, this map, you got a little bit.
Did GENG win map 1? I mean, I missed the very start of map 1, but I mean, they won both pistols, both
Yeah, that
bonuses.
preparation, though.
And yeah, I mean, it started off as a stomp. It was what, 8? Was it 8 0?
Utility. Still, though, Texture able to
I
grab
think it
the
was
ult.
8 0 to 8 4, but
Had a
yeah,
free
they,
tap it as well.
I mean, it wasn't that close.
Player in position trying to find a punish on him. Munchkin at the same time is quite a bit of damage, down to 40 there. Dimensional drift now at the ready for Texture.
Dancing with your ghost with 5 whole dollaries.
Gonna slowly drift away.
Just got back from my first ever concert. Interesting. Gen 5 Black and White is my favorite ever gen, and Tepig is the GOAT. I mean, I'm quickly again, as someone who never played Gen 5, like I stopped playing Pokemon at Gen 4. Because I'm old.
Teams there.
And I did play, well, the first Pokemon game I remember playing actually was Silver.
Happy to try to sell these fakes.
On an original Game Boy.
This time he's actually calling the
You know,
forces
with a
back.
cartridge that was like this big.
Hasn't met anybody on the other side
That
of
was,
this wall. so
honestly, that might be one of the first games I remember playing at all.
That's the strong
Was
side.
Silver. Silver and Yellow.
Go get some information. He's gonna be able to
I
spot
remember
out 4 players
playing,
here.
I must have been about
Ball is
5.
now being sent to just try to
And had, of course,
slow up
no
the
clue
approach.
what was
This
going
point
on.
as well, connecting onto a multiple players
But
inside of RRQ.
yeah, I do remember playing those.
Texture trying to flash himself out onto the angle. Munyet rides the rope, gets across over to
Just
Nest.
icebox attack
Immediately
side
plants
shit.
his feet to find the kill. Armageddon going to be called in. That just pushes
But
Count
your
out
first ever
into the
concert, who
line
was
of
it?
sight
My
of 4
first ever
players.
concert was
As
the
Admiral
vaccines
find one, but immediately
in
is gonna back
Landudno.
and look
It was
to
a
save
great
this one.
day.
Been great round here. Great
It was a great day
patience
overall, I
inside of
think.
RRQ, and also just great shots.
Yeah, it's just this extra little pause they take. You know, Texture goes out into his ult, gets a bunch of information, and then he kind of tries to get ahead of it. And they're just already there on top of Nest when he's swinging that corner. So the flashes don't really
Damn,
matter.
GENG is
He
shit.
throws
I
out.
wouldn't rule them out just
Gets
yet. It's
taken
only
down, and yeah, some
3-1.
good shooting all
They have
around
money
from
as well
RRQ.
because they had a clean bonus.
They're being really tricky on this map right
Mine
now.
was
They're doing a
Hans
great
Zimmer.
job
Hans
of
Zimmer
throwing
as a
util in
first
places,
concert
keeping
is
GENG
quite
guessing
interesting.
on what exactly the util will mean. And it's gonna
North
be in the back
Wales
your
of
head,
all
like,
places.
when are they
Yeah,
gonna use that
great
Teho
place to
drone
put
make
a
a
concert
fast
though,
hit?
I
When
will
are they gonna
say.
use some of that util from the
Like, kind of a
initiators
strange place to have a
to catch you
concert,
off
but
guard, to catch you off balance.
it was good. It was really good.
So far, these pauses that they've been taking have really been giving GENG trouble.
It was Citizen Shoulder.
Fast.
Shoulder? Soldier. What does it
Yeah.
What does it shoulder?
As quickly as the real thing ended up being, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Been able to turn that.
Am I watching on mute? No, I'm watching it through speakers. You might be able to hear a slight echo of Sideshow when he speaks because I can't figure it out. My first FPS game, probably Call of Duty Modern Warfare. COD 4, I think, was probably the first one I ever played. But I had an older brother, you see, so like, yeah, I you know, it's very much the kind of. No, I have an older brother. So yeah, how old was I when COD 4... When did COD 4 come out? 2007? Yeah, I am a middle child. How old was I then? 10? Why am I British? Didn't have a choice in that one.
That's what I've been doing the last couple of days.
Yeah, played a bit of World at War. Played a ton of MW2, as a lot of people my age did. Played a lot of Black Ops 1 as well.
Is this going to be a fast hit?
The hype for Black Ops 1, I actually, well, oh wow, so they do go very fast. Nice change-up, actually. Never mind,
How
shit.
did he get the third?
Shit change-up.
How is he killing Xfero there?
Yeah, come on, you didn't see that coming? Oh, what?
And then Munya's full blind. What the no?
No fucking way. No, Texture's got him, surely.
Okay.
The wheels coming off until the very
We're safe, we're safe,
Shouldn't
we're
have
safe.
happened there.
That was a fun round.
Otherwise, Monette had a
Nice
real
change of
opportunity
pace.
to clutch that one out. So replay right now, please.
Woke me up that round. From the
What the world
normal
happened
icebox
here?
snoozing.
I mean, okay, Jemkin storming forward, never even sees Ash. Ash playing that corner
Oh,
nicely.
what a
Oh my
whiff from
God,
Xfero. That's appalling. That's a bad whiff. He usually shot like
Ron, yeah,
10
he had some nasty
bullets.
shots in there too, but there's
I
that
think
bad hit that I was wondering about from
Foxy
RRQ.
Foxy
How well
over
prepared was
Foxy's
Gen G
getting
to
in
be for
this
that, but
team.
It plays right into their hands because of Ash. Texture with an op. Be far forward.
Oh, and they line up.
RRQ
We're
have
back.
decided to just kind of run at Gen G because they ran them over on that A exec.
Goes deep, hits
And now
garage.
they're not
Doesn't
worried as much
necessarily
about their
scout the rest
spacing
of
and
this,
they're
but
getting
Texture should have heard the footsteps
kebabbed
previously.
by Texture.
It's a tough angle, especially with the drone there. Yep.
Should tell them that
Okay, he
everybody is
does
now
get out.
clustered up front of green, getting it now over towards yellow. Clear on some of the util here. And Texture just has the fake out and gets the peek on Monette, trying to slide in behind the box. Mr. 4K
Unlucky.
might just be activated now.
Dude, the op is looking lovely.
Question
Again,
is, does he
again,
actually go for the
again.
ace? Does he risk it all?
Do not go for the ace, man.
Do it.
You've lost every time you've
You want to
aced.
bet Munchkin is like sit
You've
there.
never played a Pokemon, Magnum.
Just
That
let
is crazy
guy
work.
Die to somebody
Decent read, but
else.
the alarm bot's there
I mean,
now.
I think if you didn't
It
play
would actually
Pokemon
be
as a child,
optimal
I
to
don't even
let
think
it
you'll
die
like
to,
it that
like,
much.
Able to play off of this nicely.
Karen or
Munchkin.
Texture.
I think
So
Pokemon
maybe-
largely survive based on
Maybe the ace
nostalgia. I
was.
mean, there's got to be better games
They're getting
than
up pretty quick
Pokemon
range.
these
I
days.
think that's still true, isn't it? That he hasn't won a
towards
match
eight.
where he's aced.
Let's see what we
Well,
can
if that's
do.
true, then fucking Munchkin get
Crazy
running.
guy. The money's not great,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
he'd appreciate just the opportunity to save. He might get it.
Imagine the RRQ faithful. And probably Chobra himself.
Guess
as
which
well.
Pokemon game you played,
Crazy
Jurassic.
guy to go sprinting to try to find Texture to becken the ace curse. They've
I don't know,
given him
you're
the
a
gun,
similar
but I
age to
hear the
me,
scream
so
already.
Fire Red. Yeah, I thought
Okay,
Fire Red.
thank God he didn't get the ace.
Ah,
He's just.
it's a gift that keeps on giving.
It really is. We don't
I'm
even
8 months
hear
younger
it.
than you.
could
Yes,
just see
most
it.
people would say that's a
In your
similar
brain, you
age.
know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a
Slight
1-year-old.
delay as
and you
far
start
as what's
counting in
happening
months.
on stage to what we
Try
see.
again. I'm not going through every fucking Pokemon game.
And I could hear him screaming. Oh, it's so good.
He wants it still. I mean, I love how he just curse be damned. He wants his ace.
Yeah.
Okay, big round for RRQ. No money after this one. We got KO for Munchkin.
True.
When it comes
Just a
to
5-stack, send it A.
Ooh, that minor headshot there on a crazy guy. Got the dink through the corner. Caron able to find Cushy and started off looking pretty decent here. It's quickly spiraled out of control as crazy guy tries to
It feels very much like RRQ is trying to run it down.
Yeah, why did they were playing slow and things were going okay, and now they've just run it down 3 times in a row and lost.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't make sense against the Euro comp to do that anyway, because the Euro could just TP across. I mean, they haven't, but
I think it's because they found success in that one round. Like round 4, when they.
I think it's because they're bored like me.
They're not bored. If a pro player is getting bored on Icebox and calling run it down strats, then you can reconsider their profession.
This is why, if I was a coach, I'd have to ban Icebox, because my timeouts would just be, guys, can we get this over with?
And then you let them over.
I want to play map 3. Like,
force themselves into positions where they're trying to set up for post plants and you can punish. They're doing a really nice job now.
You've only played Pokemon Go. That doesn't even count. I would put that in a completely different category. It's made by a different company, no?
The cycle of GENG.
Goes for it now. Texture. Calibrating the angle. Moniette gets closer and closer. Texture almost swung out. I have to wonder if the gun barrel had been spotted. It may have just been.
Okay, so they go back to slow.
Stealth drone, however, wisely going to be sent here from Ash. As up and over the top of Texture. Casual readjust.
Well, you're not going B. Sometimes I think these things, like, you know, when you've got an op on B and the Viper dies, like, you know they're not going B.
Has the lockdown, sends it immediately in behind the screens. Can they clear it out? Normageddon's going to have to fight their way forward here for it, but Munchkin and
Hello,
Connor
Jemkin just had his back to everybody and somehow survived.
Is he gonna get out? Oh, he missed the dash!
I mean, he didn't miss it. It's
well,
the
he
fucking wibbly wobbly igloos or whatever in the back.
Bro, he's detained, Munchkin.
Detained as well.
His possible position, the fragment lands right at his
don't let him win this.
Shot, however,
That would be so silly.
Just managed to find one. Needs to be so damn clean.
That good.
Can't quite get it done. 5-3, GENG continuing forward. Now cash aplenty.
I thought NS meant non-shim.
Yeah, phenomenal.
I mean, it kind of does. That's kind of unlucky for you.
The situation there with the blade storm in hand, they're gonna have to push this lockdown. They're gonna have to clear it. And okay, he hits a couple nasty ones, but the blades aren't gonna clear that lockdown. So you can just play contain on Jemkin. There's nothing he can do. That's so well thought out.
Timeout. My GENG winning Pacific Pred looking good. I'm behind half a second on egg. Okay, I'll speed up half a second. That should be good. You will like Foxy9. Technically, your first ever game was the Pingu game. What's the Pingu game? What the fuck did you do? I mean, I know all these shows had, like, games that were made for them. But, like, what did you do in the Pingu game? I'm curious now. Glove Penguin.
They've worked their magic to really get Foxy9 into such a fantastic stable position.
And you gotta appreciate his mental, like that he just comes back and is just fragging out. He's benched, he's back in.
I mean, they have 4 ults as well, GENG.
For GENG, and that's just a credit to everybody.
And they
on
go
the team.
super aggro on A.
But they can keep it together in difficult situations like that, and still come through and get their.
We should have a
back to
decent
another
idea that
Masters.
the op is on A.
He's got a tough task here, though.
Considering where they are B now.
Very far back, and he's basically the only one here. Gets concussed, so.
Stunned up. Walls raised, but he's still managing to find a spray right through the corner of the floor.
He gets out.
Slides back. Turn obviously not going to be alerting this forward spot here from Jemkin, but Stealth Drone very well may, and it does. Ping out
Surely we
comes
just
through.
Yoruilt this. Surely he's
Doesn't
dead
get
with
set
that
up for
pit.
the pit, so now they don't have that. Sparrow on the deepest lurk, but he needs his team
Tell
to
me
be
you're
able to hold the line
Yoruilting.
and
Why
hold
would
it.
you
This
enter
Bear can't
before
even
the
whatsoever.
fucking Yoruilt?
Chimkin finding the first. Knows that the couple shots
Oh
came
wait,
through.
they're
He's
suppressed. Sorry, I thought that was
dropped that
Munchkin.
Foxy 9, finding 3. Manya Chimkin dead, and Foxy 9
And it just
on
works
for the
perfectly.
ace.
My bad. I thought a fucking Munchkin ult, not Cushy.
Sparrow is just far too late. The team
Well,
cannot
they used Viper's
hold.
Pit and K ult and
Smoxy
still
rips
lost.
them limb from
But can
limb.
you actually say why they won that? This is why I don't like
no.
Viper's
Just love
Pit
the
rounds.
timing here for
Like, I
Gen
can't
G.
really
Fucking
tell you
hell.
why they won that,
Ideas
man.
from RRQ, man. Yet
Give
It's
up
a
the
shit
ghost.
ultimate.
Give up the
It's a
fucking
shit
ghost.
ult.
I thought this was a cool little
Why,
trap
why
he
did
had
they
set
win?
up. He
Was it
gets,
because a certain person found a
Munchkin, and
timing?
then Karl
Oh my
can't
god,
follow up
what
on
is
this. You
that?
can see him spamming through, but with 2 different walls.
Okay,
in the
it's
way, you
because
can't really
Foxy
follow in, and then
9
Foxy 9 is
There
just
you
so-
go.
found the
Now you
timing.
know.
Oh
Look
my
out.
god.
Now you
two
know why they
disgusting
fucking won
kills.
the round. Because we
Yeah,
just were
guess
watching
what?
the wrong
Only
fucking guy. The
replay.
goat of Sentinel Play was playing, and we weren't watching it for some reason.
Of course you.
Another
you don't know
fucking
who to
terrible
watch.
take by Sideshow Exposed.
You don't know who to watch
Everybody's always making fun
because
of
the
me.
Viper's
Oh,
Pit makes it
oh,
impossible
I
to
think
know
Foxy
who's gonna
9's
run into
shite.
each other first.
Nano was there, but he didn't get cleared. Oh well, just a little bit of damage to the regen shield. So
Well, this time Foxy not in pole position, but swoops.
He's gonna do it
forward.
again, you
Chimkin
fucking
counterspray out by
maniac.
Chimkin, but
Chill the
Munchkin
fuck
similarly
out, you
over by 2.
stupid man.
Has managed to find the jet, so 1 for 1 in that regard. Armageddon at the ready here. From Crazy Guy, his dimensional drift is going to be sent texture. Trying to spot out where possible.
Bro, you just fucking killjoy ulted them. You know they can't be there.
Why the hell are we using Teo ult that
Texture
early?
on the peak, Monyet on the floor. Kill found, pop flashes sent, just looking to
Nice
try
flashes
to
just to slow them down.
As the fragment finds Crazy Guy, Texture's
they win.
repeat is there.
Wow.
I
Fuse
like
has
that.
been stuck
I
this
like that. That
entire
is 2
damn time.
really good B retake rounds in a row.
You know what would have helped them though? If they had a tail ult.
6 in a row
Yeah,
for the side
definitely.
of Gen G.
the way that Texture plays that is
I
just
am
too
on
damn
speaker,
good.
yeah.
God, I'm
Is that okay with you, Sith of Farmer? Is everything fucking still working for you, son?
Can find the space.
If so, if you answered yes to this question, then shut the fuck up.
Kill, throws out a couple flashes. Surrey
Fucking
misses
hell.
one, but that's opened up the space for the rest of the team to come through. Stick the defuse. Munchkin able to put that fragment of his own in a great position to not only get the kill, but to cover the defuse. God, they look so good right now. Gen G is just so well drilled. Their protocols are near immaculate.
Everything okay there?
She-Ran14 in my chat
This
says
team
they need to
functioning
do
at
something
such
about
a
the
high
Viper
level.
ult for viewers. It sucks to
And look at all
watch.
this space they've taken at A. It's a
Fucking
bit of a
hell.
weaker buy for RRQ.
The
Guardian
message is
Bulldog.
spreading.
Good to know,
message
like,
is
good to
spreading.
know, like,
Here's some firepower at the back.
you know when people say like, oh, if I was in Nazi Germany, I would have, you know, I wouldn't have gone along with things. Well, that guy we know would.
By the way, Jemkin able to go ahead and get the capitalization there. RQ, nice, swift early plant. Good opportunity.
I mean, they should. This round's unlosable, shield.
Ooh, stop this
Holy
streak.
shit.
It's a very nice transfer.
Definitely no.
Crazy Guy had been taken down previously. Munchkin able to go ahead and
Oh.
dislocate the lurk.
Is this your supreme leader?
Working against Gen G.
Oh.
Flash gonna be sent. Good timing gonna be sought there. Is Cushy looking for a little bit
Oh.
Oh, good.
Final
Oh, good.
kill
Not even
RRQ
worried. I
picking up a
wasn't
fourth
even
round win.
worried.
by the skin of their teeth.
Oh boy. They really needed that one. That's for sure. Just a little bit of an off moment there for Foxy.
Yeah, that was very, very
Didn't
close.
hear the updraft, not sure.
Little B slip for a change-up.
This time Xvero
Works pretty well.
finding the value that he could have
Have to say, the
previously.
timing was pretty good by RRQ.
Right where he needs to be.
The post plant
That round over
did
the
look
line.
unlosable. And they did almost
Viper's
lose.
pit for Karan. The only ult so far. I mean, maybe Jemkin gets into the blades and it makes a difference. He could
Would
get
I
to the lockdown
switch
as
to
well for
CS if it
Foxy.
offered more money? I mean,
Other than that,
Did you know there's
Ult
apparently a
won't be
condition that makes you
too in
sneeze when
play.
you're aroused?
might
I
as
don't
well,
think I have
guess.
that.
I mean, it's widely. You can also play playing deny.
God, can you
So many
imagine?
ults.
You're
For
just
sure.
giving it
Critically
away
ready to come
constantly
online.
by
Playing
sneezing.
mind
I
games
mean,
as
you
well.
it wouldn't
that'd be a
necessarily
brutal
like
existence.
it wouldn't give it away necessarily all the time unless you told people.
No, I think at some point.
Over the top, Munchkin.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Not asleep.
Like
One
if
of
you're
them
aroused
aroused
in
you,
like a
maybe
rant,
they
I mean,
probably
you know,
won't.
hopefully you wouldn't be too much, but you know, knowing you and how fucking horny you are all the time for shit, who knows?
Met with a flash.
That would be very awkward for you when fucking you're doing the Pokemon smash or pass and you're like, no, pass. Achoo! Achoo!
I don't think I sneezed once during that video, actually. Oh, so fucked up! He's doing the like Mario bounce off a block above his head with a shorty.
You're gonna lose.
It's funny though. I like the tech.
What was I fucking talking about before? Before he rudely interrupted me. I don't even remember. I was answering someone's question.
Oh my god. Just don't swing Xfero and you win.
Yeah, I know that I've won this one. Mr. 4K will strike again.
Pretty good kills. Doesn't matter.
Oh, Counter-Strike. Yeah, I would, like, obviously, it's like anything, right? Like, would I enjoy Counter-Strike more than Valorant? I would doubt it. Because I don't think, like, the kind of things that I like are, like, you know, different agent comps and stuff like that. Like, I enjoy the kind of theory crafting side of things. So, I would doubt I would enjoy it more than Valorant. And therefore, like, of course, like, if I got double the pay to watch Counter-Strike instead of Valorant, then yeah, I'd probably do it. But if it was just, like, a bit more, then probably not. What if they promote gambling? I mean, yeah, I'm not a great fan of that, but it seems like Valorant is going down this route as well. Or, I mean, we're already fucking into crypto now, aren't we? So I think we might be heading down a bit of a slippery slope on that one. I just have to take the L. Frost just uploaded his Spike Talk drama. Respond to site. Did you ask me something? Sorry.
Yeah, I asked who wins, GENG or Wolves?
What? I mean, that's not a question, though, is it?
That is a question, and
That's
in
not a
fact,
question.
an important one for you to answer. I think.
Not an important one for me to answer.
No?
Well, I mean, you know what I think.
I don't know what you think, genuinely. I know what you're gonna say, but I don't know what you think.
Okay, well
then how's that gonna help you?
I want it on record that you think Wolves are better than GENG.
Pistol default setup is going to be from RRQ.
Give me a straight answer, eel man.
Okay, here's my answer to that.
Because it gives you so much information.
Lysor is magic, he wears a magic hat. He could have stayed with FPX, but he said no, fuck that. He shoots them with his Vandal, he never loses fights. And when we win in Paris, we will sing this song all night.
The iteration of it is what players are on it, they love the sheriffs. Ooh, so does Gem.
They're losing in Toronto then. They're winning in Paris, but they're losing in Toronto.
Kill to go ahead and pick off Munchkin. Flash's fragment for post plant now going to be taken away from them. One flash still in the hands here for Cushy as Jimkin looking for a little bit more, but Karan at range.
Every time I look at Karan, he's doing some funky little
shot of the ghost. Crazy guy here.
two-step.
Holy!
Dodge
Taking down
bullets.
Cushy on the crossfire, finds texture. Now it is Moniette still just making his way over.
100k a year, but your pillow is
What
hot on
fucking
both sides
dimension
forever.
does Wolves win against GENG in the TMV universe, in the expanded TMV cinematic universe.
Expanded?
Expanded to China this year.
I suppose. I somewhat, yeah. If Wolves don't make it to Paris, I'll be very sad.
Does China have a culture of sports chants?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Hey, these shares are going pretty well. Let's just run through them.
I mean, we could try to learn
Bulldog, Phantom,
Like actual,
classics.
learn Chinese chants.
Yeah, learn some kind of
Coming into that
Chinese
bonus
sports
with
chant
all
that
rifles, potentially.
fits for XLG or Wolves.
I'm working their way in towards the stack side.
They use the TP back towards A though, so this all may just be kind of checking. Although around the yellow box.
They suspect this many on the back of yellow. She's above. Really just Jemkin being noted so far. Clears one. Jemkin on the peak, able to find another. Texture set towards the top. And doesn't manage to transfer down for a second. Jemkin will similarly come away with another elimination so far. Weapons are scooped up. Just 2 sheriffs lost here for the moment. Crazy guy in position. Salvos to potentially delay. Does help the stealth drone as well.
Just waiting for Foxy to get there before they...
Ask the people at Project Horizon for a channel in Chinese. I mean, famously, wouldn't they be the worst people to ask? I mean, I guess BDOS would know. But I don't think Magnum is giving me fucking a bunch of Mandarin chants.
Use them while you got them. Jemkin trying to swoop out. Gets a headshot. For a little bit more.
Wow, he is the GOAT.
Bulldog does get picked up, so far, the 2 weapons, the 2 rifles are carried in here from GENG. Karan will find Crazy Guy. Jemkin to try to be the difference maker.
What?
Dude,
what?
How is he close to acing with a classic?
He's gonna die to Timmy. Oh my god.
I can't believe Foxy hit that, actually. He fucking flicked onto Jemkin.
As moderate as it is, does get dealt.
That is a wild, weird round.
They force straight after.
Plus 10 over his closest teammate on the
So a
scoreboard.
right click?
This is just a ridiculous
And then a
round.
left
By the
click.
RRQ bundle.
And
No
another
kidding.
left click.
That is some of the best
Dude,
classic
it's
stuff
ridiculous.
you will ever see.
Look at that
Oh
shot.
my
That is
shit.
outrageously good. What a turn there from Foxy, but again, for GENG,
Well, force round.
even though you lose that, it's not ideal, but you still have the
Kind
rifle,
of. It's
so
actually only
Yeah,
Karen.
yeah, it's kind of like half and half.
Cannon operator.
I'm surprised he even did.
you know
to
their
be
win
honest.
con. This is what worked for them in Lotus. Get to that operator early.
Do they read this right now? The answer is looking like they do not.
Your ult. Oh,
Oh, that's such a nice little like bait and switch to try to punish the op, and he still hits it.
what?
Striping out into the
Dude, he's
That was that on? What ping are we playing on?
This A
I
side
don't know.
Looking like
That's
Sideshow
bad,
on
isn't it?
Americas.
and it seems like that's more than enough for
Yeah,
GENG
dude.
to make the call to pivot.
That's a crazy good 2K from Jemkin.
Oh, yeah.
Though.
You don't want to mess with that operator, but Jemkin's wasting no time trying to get over towards A. Gotta cut off the vision. Karan, where is that poison cloud placed? It's going past screens here. Untenable. An operator there. Yep, use those salvos to clear.
Great fan, Cushy finding the first Xpero there, doubling up the angle.
I guess they have to do something.
In front of screens, and Foxy will be taken out.
Well, if Jemkin's going to be open like that, this game could still be on.
Bonus, but it wasn't even a pure bonus.
I mean, isn't that always the case though for RRQ? Like, if Jemkin's going crazy, yeah, of course they have a chance.
Yeah.
Not much money
for
to
sure.
speak of here.
Looks like it's going to be a lot of stingers.
But this,
Kind of some
he must have just hit the edge of his elbow.
Yeah.
with
weird
the flick.
decisions there, but maybe not anticipating the op with the first one. I get it, but the second one, that's a little bit of an overheat from Texture, you could say, I suppose. Guardian, some stingers, classic for Karan.
See, but look, it was a force because now they're saving.
Crazy
So,
shots.
who
That doesn't make
knows, maybe
sense
if you
though.
find
They
an
all
opening
had like
pick.
fucking.
Yeah, this is a DRX save when you can all buy apart from one player, but just save anyway.
Yeah, that's just
managed to take him down to about
the
half
wrong way
HP.
of playing.
Crazy guy just going to be dropping off.
Then again, you end up with 3 of the best gun.
Some aggressive forward positioning taken from the
What?
GENG.
Oh right, the stinger.
Breaks, and now they look to
Stinger
hit the
best
go.
gun.
Jemkin going to be finished off as the salvos do collide.
Winnable.
Cushy,
Winnable.
Crazy Guy
Yeah, it is
in one
winnable.
piece, but so too do Foxy and Karan. Now suddenly it's a player advantage for
This fellow
GENG.
is really weak back here as well.
4 left in the mag. Foxy can drop down, goes for the reload, and Xpero quickly drags across to find the headshot. Even Karan
One
now
bullet
on the
from the
floor.
Guardian.
Oh, why are we?
They keep facing
Tall Foxy goes up and over the
into
top, finds the first alarm bot,
screens
gonna be
without
set up.
thinking about there being players there.
Cleared out here by Moniette.
Terrible plant spot.
Slow and methodical.
Yeah, but it also lets Foxy 9 go like up the
Spotting
rope if he
nothing
hears a
here
tap.
for the moment. The tap
Oh, never
up and
mind.
over the top goes Moniette.
Or Moniette will go up and over.
Mm.
I swear, every
They always go up top. Yep.
They always go up.
They always go up top.
Every single time they tap, they go up.
This is
Or they tap,
scrappy as heck,
and the other person goes up. Like there's
GENG's flashes
someone
are
is always
so
going
good
up.
at the back of sight. They break things open. See a lot of players trying to disrespect the Viper utility as well. So a couple assists going the way of Karan, but
Maybe just hit
Foxy
A
again, coming up huge.
and run them over.
When Gen G needs it. And that's a
Wow,
10.
you've seemed to have figured out this icebox map, huh?
That what?
Jemkin
That,
only has the blades and a stinger.
surely that is not Foxy 9's 10th
like
clutch.
rifles,
Surely he's had
Gen G.
more than 10 clutches.
No, never mind.
What's up?
That's
I
that.
just mean, you know, he's played 100.
Yeah, but he always dies first. What do you mean? He's always going in first.
As far as,
But that's like that is not a good stat. I don't think that's true either. I think internally the like riot metric for clutch.
Yeah, the riot
always
metric
gets
for clutch is a bit strange.
A lot of map control.
because it gets
though.
like overwritten by
RRQ.
aces or flawlesses or like other stuff like that. Maybe not flawless. I
Gonna
can't
see a
remember.
ton,
But
they
there's
know the space is clear.
it
so
can
I
get
don't worry
overridden
about
by
it.
other stuff, and it
It's not
also
gonna do too
doesn't.
much.
Negative information though. Still nice for RRQ.
Yeah,
to
there's
know
like
where
a
they
timing
can
element
take
to it as
space
well.
and how they want to position their pieces.
Pop this Euroworld.
Gonna leave Jemkin there.
Why the fuck are we swinging out when we have Euroworld? What are we doing?
Little bit of
They
damage
didn't even have wall
applied.
up.
One shot really suffered as Nano Swarms widely going to be fun the regen shield here from Charon.
Dude, where is Karen off to? Oh my god.
The wider angle does manage to find the one
I'm
shot.
surprised
Sparrow
Cushy was
once
holding
again there to trade for his teammates.
What are they?
So in an advantageous
What are they
position as
holding
Jemkin
these ults
gets
for?
the knife into the head and gets the reset as well.
Fucking map 3.
Extra
They're
Foxy
playing them all for.
to see if they can try
Post-ban?
to clutch this
Like,
out.
all of
Why would you play Euroworld for
Will be
post-ban?
Foxy coming away with one.
Yeah,
In the
but
end,
like they're
RRQ
holding on to the.
Oh, guys, they're trying to
the
retake.
Tejo.
They're retaking, guys.
The gap shortened
The
a bit,
Tejo
3
did
rounds
not fall
separated.
back into a passive
huge for them.
position to like
That keeps their
play
economy
the post.
in stable
And
condition.
then Foxy 9 did, but
Genji's is not.
what is he
Yeah,
gonna lock
if
down
one
in the
player's got
post
some
ban
money, but
if they have?
it is a little bit
That
off
is allowed?
balance for sure.
It just seems really weird.
Oh yes, but it's that early map control.
Just go
that
back
you're
to A
able
on the
take off
eco and use all of your
Jemkin's
ults and win.
aggressive play that makes it so
Or maybe they
tricky
shouldn't be on an eco.
for Gen G. So many angles you have to worry about, and great timing on that strike
Oh
from
no,
Jemkin.
they are still on an eco.
So it is going to be a hero rifle, 4 textures, some alts to work with. Still have that dimensional drift. Yeah.
You had this Euroworld for like 3 rounds.
You get some info. See Jemkin's there. You go to the other side. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want that either.
Are they
That's
gonna
not fun.
ult on this round?
There's so many
Fuck
alts here with
knows.
Gen G.
I mean, but
I
surely
would at
you'd be
least
better
like to
off
see the dimensional
with
drift
Texture not having the
at
rifle if
some
that was the
point.
case as well.
Especially with the Phantom in hand.
Yeah, just going with the shorty.
Send it. You could take this round. Could be a real backbreaker.
Bruh.
Never mind.
Well, there goes the
Well, there he
Picked up
goes.
quickly
Kind
by
of
Munchkin.
the same thing again.
How many times do you have to teach you this
Dimensional
lesson?
drift, no more.
Yeah.
Foxy gonna drop down and almost finds the timing.
Nice
Oh,
try.
that looked like a hell of a
Lined up,
shot
Jemkin
from
just A
Jemkin.
little bit snappier there. Readjust to find the headshot and RQ gotten themselves the lurker. out
Why
of the way.
is Munchkin
tries
Why
to
are you with the
flash his way
spike
through that
alone
wall.
up?
I don't know, whatever. I mean, it's an
Force
eco
back
round
to
at this
the
point,
moment by
and
the
they're just doing whatever the fuck, but
Now we'll look to try to
we
get
are
in for the
witnessing
plan.
some.
Ah, yes,
Shitey,
Munchkin.
shitey
Clever,
Xbox
big brain
and
little
backside.
Munchkin. Give the spike to the other guy when you're one off ult, and who knows, maybe you get 2 kills and 1 year ult.
Speaking of Armageddon,
Well, they forced out the.
sent out here
Oh,
with
there
the
you go,
Humorous.
you got it.
Munchkin able to find the first.
He
Oh,
knew.
he's got 2.
No way.
Brings out looking for a little bit more. Ash at the same
And
time.
Ash got one as
Jemkin
well.
Suddenly,
And the
Tail.
Tejo
Armageddon
ult.
does get called. Crazy guy pushes forward, takes a ton of damage, and manages to clean up
wow.
the 2 kills.
A crossfire there would have been
Nails them
nice.
out
but-
of the round.
Never mind. They had to do
Keeps
what
them
they had to do.
afloat.
So now they
That
did
Armageddon's
end up
gonna
using
feel
the
like a bit
Tejo
of a
ult.
bridge too far there from Ash.
Yeah. Still have 4 online though. I mean, just fucking
I don't mind the play
just
at all.
fucking Euroult into Viper's
I mean,
Pit,
you've got a
Killjoy
real chance to
lockdown
win
post
this
line.
round.
You cannot lose.
God,
Yeah.
Jemkin. Munchkin here just
Because
a
they
true
use
madman.
they use their table, right?
Trying to
RRQ.
right down on
Yeah.
the site.
Yes. Yeah, both Tejo ults got
And
used
he's
that
trying
round.
to push the corner, and Ash tries to swing it. Crazy guy. Yeah, sigh of relief.
Tag timeout. Come on, Solo. Tell them how to use their ultimates.
Guys, there's this button in the game. It's called C.
It's called what?
Is it not C?
C.
Oh yeah, I have it on C.
He
It's
doesn't
X.
even play
It's X
Valorant.
for most people, isn't it? I have it on C.
They're
Pressing
trying to use,
X
like,
is
the
just
same
so
as
yeah.
throwing
What an
smoke
ugly
lights out
button to
there
have to
all over.
press. Why would you ever want to press
It is
X?
a bit ugly. It is a bit ugly. Where have you got your C ability bound to then? Don't tell me it's on B.
No, it's on mouse
or
button
V
4.
or something. I have mouse button 4 for one of my abilities as well. I suppose I can't be too
Yeah,
mad about that.
EQ, C, and mouse button 4. Like, who wants to press X? It's in such an awkward position.
I think C is a nicer button to press than X, though. Your thumb, I would say that V is the nicest.
Yeah.
And then C is not too bad. X, it does end up with your thumb being tucked underneath your fingers quite a lot.
You press it with your thumb.
Yeah. What the hell are you pressing X with? Like, you still need to move with WASD. You gotta hit it with your thumb.
That's what you want.
I wonder if honestly it's a call because of these
I mean, I don't press X, that's the thing, so yeah. I mean,
well, yeah,
I just don't press X, so.
You guys are hitting X with your index finger, so you can just never be moving to the right while you ult.
Yeah.
Disagree.
I think that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, now it's a lot tougher for RRQ. Because the lockdown proficiency is going to be there for GENG. They're going to use the pit as well.
Sure. Indeed.
Oh, texture goes
Crazy
down
guy
though.
finds a headshot. The pit in there as we have the dueling lockdowns. Cutting across RRQ.
See, now this is a mess with double lockdown as well.
This is a real mess. I mean, look at Xfero. He's completely detained over here. They can see him. They know where Munchkin is because of Xfero, don't they? No, apparently not.
No, they can't quite see.
But he survived the whole time. Xfero survived the whole time on 1 HP. There's no time now.
It's just not going to be there for him.
Well, who would have thought?
They used their ults and they won a round. Remarkable.
I think I could have called that timeout. See, this is why sometimes... you know when people are like, oh, the coach's timeout stats. Well, that's +1 for the GENG coaching staff right there. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
But again, it's because
they called it a very
RRQ
complicated
has to give up the space. It's that extra ult that GENG has with the dimensional drift.
What the fuck are we doing?
them the space, and then you force the lockdown out of RRQ's hands, and that's exactly what you want as GENG, because you can then wait a little bit, place your lockdown, and it gives you that extra little second to set up for the defenses. It gives you the chance to put down that Viper's Pit, kind of counteract everything that RRQ wants to do in that retake. Still make a hell of a go of it.
Gemcan up and over the top, but it's just a target-rich environment texture. Gate crashes out, and sights over towards Belt. Manages to come away with the kill. I liked the anti-flash setup, the dash. It would have been a stylish little play. It's one that GENG are able to get away from.
Yeah, they're...
Okay, you killed Jemkin.
Again, very well drilled.
You have drone.
Able to deal with that. I mean, we've seen Jemkin get aggressive towards that position before. GENG able to dial up an answer this time. We have seen success from Jemkin earlier. But are they going to be ready for these players that are tucked right underneath? I mean, they were expecting maybe one on the other side of the fence.
Huxley's checking shallow, but Crazy Guy just flushed out. And
well,
what are these shots? Munchkin.
Okay, that's
GG.
Instantaneous with
ridiculous.
it. No real chance of response.
Yeah, GG.
Sparrow does get noted by the 0 point, just the stinger in hand, and that's going to be the call to pivot.
Sad, she got hit by the KO knife.
All of the attention across the map, and they would be correct.
They even threw a fake TP and a flash just to sell that for sure. But this is 2v5 retake for RRQ if they go for it. I mean, the issue is they don't have any money. So maybe just scoop up the guns and try to win 4 in a row to send it to OT. I think that's about your best play, to be honest.
Yep. It's the only recourse that they have available to them. A brutal position now to be in here for RRQ. GENG have just been looking absolutely
unlucky,
electric today.
And they're just so good, dude. I mean, obviously,
God, yeah, people press X with their thumb. That's fucking uncomfortable as shit.
They make great reads. Lotus especially. They had RRQ's number. And here, you know, there was a little bit of
you
kind of
use
difficulty at the beginning for GENG to get the reads,
SEDF for movement.
Once they got their feet underneath them, switch over to the attacker.
Why? What? How is that different to
some good adjustments
WASD?
in the middle of the first half from GENG, from Solo, really did a nice job of saying, hey, let them
Press it with middle finger.
show their hand first.
That's even worse. If you're gonna press it with any non-thumb finger, it'd be surely your index finger is the easiest to go from D to X.
Wait for your moments to strike. God, just
press control easier. I guess it is easier to press control. You're right. I guess your pinky can do more if you have good pinky dexterity. Oh, here we go.
DRX termite. I'm giving you one last chance. Just make something play Brim 2 maps. I'll give you Scrim VODs for stage 2 and a new chocolate-esque for Alex. PRX boss. I will not give up my team, especially we have this momentum of selling my...
It's always too long.
Really dictate the movements here of GENG.
Especially have this momentum of selling my mouse and jerseys. DRX tell me, then your train and fans will die. Z ha 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 ha. Use pinky for X. What are you I mean, what are you dislocating your hand? How the fuck is that happening?
Some comfort on the A side, so RRQ might think that they can sneak further forward positions towards the B and mid side. They wouldn't be necessarily completely wrong. Crazy guy gonna reveal his position though. Pays the price.
Bro.
Munchkin takes him down. Just a smattering of damage suffered here. Munchkin
Some people use their thumb to press shift.
Looking to march his troops onward.
What?
Into that grand final.
If what, you've tilted the keyboard fully 90 degrees?
Here, needing to be the impact maker for the team.
Okay, anyway, this game should be over right now. Did he get suppressed like as he tried to TP though? Nice shot, Jemkin.
Put the enemy Yoro down now on 4v4.
Time! Hello, Fnatic.
Players on this side, Jemkin eating a bit of damage. Tabo's going to be flying, and Cushy unable to find the shots. Foxy and Ash, they shall.
Icebox round where you run forwards with 20 seconds left. And...
from this position, finds the first,
oh, hello.
Second.
Oh,
however, shuts him
still...
down.
Oh, no, he hit him.
Stop the pipe from coming through. It gets a tiny bit more damage.
He could still win the 1v2.
But he's going to look to wrap around.
You should know where they both are.
Yeah, I think he saw the nano.
Looks like he will just stay stagnant here. Back behind Snowman.
Pacific was looking so interesting, but it's
Timing
somehow
on the nano.
reverted back to DRX plus PRX and another Korean team like we're in
Relaying all this to
2021.
Foxy 9. The tap. And basically no one peeking. Not giving him the time of day. Effectively ignoring him, ghosting him here on the round until the very...
GG.
But was it a GG? I don't think it was, really.
Okay, no, not this again.
You're normally the fucking Debbie Downer, but you can't be telling me that that was actually a GG. RRQ did not turn up today, really. I guess Jemkin did individually, but I don't think they did as a team at all.
Get to watch the train, though. Or can we still not talk about it? Actually, the post-match interview hasn't been done yet, so...
Yeah, it was a clean 2-0. Now we get to watch DRX get a clean 2-0 as well.
Wow. Listen to
it's
this
happening,
guy.
Man.
Listen
it's
to this guy.
By the way, I'm going to be banning anybody that says track by track in my chat during this match. You are just getting a permaban if you type track by track. You have up until the pistol round begins. First pistol round of PaperX DRX, we start banning people for saying track by track.
We take all refugees here in the TMV chat. Because I kind of want PaperX to win, but... God, it's going to be so funny when you have to... It's... Someone's going to need to make memes of you, like, when you're co-streaming teams and be like, I fucking hate this team. And then when you're casting them and being like, well, they're a really great team and they've been playing really well.
그리고 솔로 감독 모시겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
Huge congrats to GENG. I mean, you guys are back in the finals with this clean 2-0 against RRQ. Now, Texture.
That is a wild app. I've never seen Genly's app before. Genly_human.
깔끔하게 2대0으로 이루어냈어요. 기분 너무 좋아 보이는데.
Is she actually a fucking alien posing as a human?
좋습니다.
That's such a good one.
Clean 2-0 to grand finals. It feels really nice. And Solo, you guys are in the finals. And you also punched your ticket to EWC as well. Are you excited to have another busy, successful year? 감독님, 결승 진출뿐만 아니라 오늘 승리로 인해서 EWC 티켓까지 거머쥐게 됐거든요. 아, 굉장히 바쁜 시즌이 예상되는데 그래도 기분이 너무 좋으실 것 같아요. 어떠신가요?
일단 결승 진출한 것도 기분이 좋은데 EWC 직행 티켓을 따내서 더욱더 의미 있는 승자조 결승이었던 것 같습니다.
It really means a lot. I mean, it adds a lot more value now that we qualified.
Do you know how China is doing this qualification tournament? Is every region doing that?
For EWC?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all doing an online qualifier, yeah.
Interesting.
I think before Toronto.
Okay.
When you set out with this roster, this iteration of GENG tonight, 감독님, 사실 오늘 경기 보시면서
But it's all happening
젠지만의
online,
스타일을 완벽하게 찾았고
which is,
모든 퍼즐이 맞춰진
I don't
것
know,
같다라는 평가가 많았어요. 그만큼 단단한
I mean,
경기를
well, some teams, some teams, the rosters will be interesting.
이 로스터를 구상하셨을 때 좀 원하셨고
Well, I think
예상했던
some teams won't
포텐셜이
even
오늘
be
100% 드러난 것
fielding
같으신가요?
fucking
아니면은
rosters.
뭐 더 잘할 수 있다고 생각하시나요?
아직 뭐 저희 폭신하인 선수랑 애쉬 선수가 스크린 때 훨씬 더 잘하거든요. 진짜로.
네.
그래서 아직 좀 그 지금 퍼시픽이 큰 무대이기도 하니까 아직도 긴장하는 게 없지 않아 있기 때문에 계속 하다 보면은
I agree.
더 좋은 젠지가 될 수 있을 것 같습니다. 네.
알겠습니다. Well, yeah, Foxy9 and Ash, they've been destroying everyone in the scrims, and we're not being able to translate that on stage yet. I
I'm
need to
still
say
waiting for a
it's
team
been
to say that they're
true
doing shit in
stage,
scrims.
international stage
I'm still
as
waiting
well,
for someone
so
to
I
just
feel like
admit.
there's a little bit of jitters
We're
in them
getting
still, but
destroyed
once
in
we
scrim.
shake that off and they get more experience on
sometimes
stage, I
teams
think we
do
have
say
more
that.
to
Who
show
said it
and that we
recently?
can be even better than how we performed tonight. Now, Texture,
Somebody in
Sunday is the
Americas
grand finals.
said
Who do you think
they
will
always
make it to
dominate
grand
us in
finals?
scrims.
And also,
But I
what's
can't
your
remember who
mindset
they were
for
talking
the
about.
upcoming grand finals? 일요일에 결승전이잖아요. 누가
Energy.
올라올 것 같고?
No, I'm thinking like really recently though.
누가 올라왔으면 좋겠고. 그리고
Who's winning Toronto?
부탁드릴게요.
Well, we don't know everyone who's going there first. Maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll pick PRX to win Toronto.
그래가지고 누가 올라오든 상관은 없고요. 어쨌든 간에 지금
I don't think I will,
자신감이 아주
but maybe I will.
많이 차 있는 상태이기 때문에 누가 올라오든 상관없이 재밌게 즐기도록 하겠습니다.
I don't know. I'm not really sure who's going to face us in the grand finals. I mean, I'm pretty good friends with all three teams. They're really strong. But we have a very, very high confidence within ourselves. We love how we perform right now. So I think I'm going to enjoy the game in the grand finals on Sunday. So yeah, thank you fans for supporting, and we'll try our best to deliver on Sunday as well. Well, congratulations once again, guys. See you on Saturday. Good luck.
Thank you.
네, 이렇게 해서 텍스처 선수 솔로
It's interesting though that even with a win, Solo talks about how Foxy and Ash are destroying people in scrims, but they haven't been able to translate it onto the stage yet. Because I wouldn't say today was Foxy and Ash destroying people. Felt more like, I mean, it felt like Texture and Karen.
Look at Texture.
to be
Look at
honest, maybe
Texture giving them the
Munchkin.
consolatory handshake of, "I'm sorry. Sorry, you're about to get destroyed." Or conspiracy theorists going crazy. Hey Bane, remember what we told you about how they play Ascent?
Oh, the shit stirring. Oh, incredible shit stirring. Okay, I'm gonna go and grab some food and drink before
Drinking this early.
pre-game
That's
begins.
sad already.
No, not fucking. I'm gonna have a glass of water. It's 11 a.m. You degenerate.
Me? I don't drink. You're the one who was out fucking till 6 a.m.
Not last.
as a
time.
30-year-old man.
What's wrong?
A
with being
married
6
man?
a.m. as a 30-year-old man? What's wrong? What's wrong with that? I wasn't browsing Los Angeles for a mistress. I was just out there having fun with some friends.
Wake up, but it was that you wouldn't even remember if you were.
I mean, maybe in Korea, not. I definitely would in LA. I didn't. Well, I did drink quite a bit. We ate breakfast at the hotel before we went to bed. It was great.
Enough scrandal. Well, let's just finish this scrandal. Fuck it, I'll go with you. A Hartlepool. Hold on, let me move my head. Go up here. Nah, that doesn't look too bad. It must be better than this. Scunthorpe, fucking hell. Yeah, that looks quite nice. It's Hartlepool. Women's World Cup 2023. Katsu chicken and rice. Ooh. Board toolbox with 5 gifted. Oh, wait. Can I not hear the alerts? Why didn't that alert come through? Board toolbox. You're crazy. Oh, yeah. What's going on in China? They're doing their thing right now, aren't they? Is it today? It is. EDG BFBX. Trace beat Nova.
Wolves play Tie Glue later.
I like texture.
Good for you, Board Toolbox. I mean, maybe you can hopefully get Gen G on the sheet. It has to be this. What? Really? Really? That's surprising. A slice of Domino's pizza. Really? You just serve Domino's? That doesn't look too bad either. $2.50 for one slice of Domino's pizza. How much does a pizza normally cost? Ah, that's quite a lot for one slice. Fucking hell. That's tough. I'm gonna go for this. Oh my god. Who's eating a cup of mushy peas? Who's having that? It has to be this. Bacon on a stick. $5.30 for bacon on a stick. It must be this, surely. Why do you need the stick? I don't know. Must be this. Okay, 8 out of 10. Not bad. Not bad. Fuck it, let's do connections. Let's do it now. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Hold on. Brightness, tint, contrast, shade, could be color. Fuck. What? What was it? Brightness, color, contrast, tint. I could have got this as well. I mean, I had already seen this. This was the purple. I'd already seen that. Blind, draper, and shutter as one. God, that was an easy one as well. I just got impatient. Come on, let's do Wordle. Let's do the OG. Adieu.
I just saw Dimson rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
At first, when it said rolling on the floor, I thought I just saw him rolling on the floor. Oh no. No D. I was gonna say. Let's go. What word is I before E except after C? Apart from that's not true a lot of the time. What would it be? So the E isn't there. So it could end in E. So let's go with a nice little word. I mean, is this a word? Yeah, it is. Okay, the E is at the end. There's an R in it. Okay, let's start with R. Should I start with R? Maybe not. What? TR. TRI.
I hope you won't donor wall me. Careful, don't reveal the name of the document on stream. Trigger warning, but it's a Pokémon Fusion /pass. Would you do this? I've partnered with one of Veg's mods to relay this important info.
Oh no. Tripe. That's what it was. In 3. Not bad. What the fuck did you just send? I'm gonna get it up on my other monitor here. Rules. I think this is a different time. Although some of them I recognize from Sideshow's video. Jinx and Electrode is funny. Should I get this up? I won't play Smash or Pass. Surely not. It's too early for that. You can't be doing that at this time. Maybe at a different time. It's too early. Surely. Play global? How many? In 4, I'm gonna say. Oh, 260. Okay. Okay, we're in a good shout here. We're within a shout. Could be what? Armenia? Azerbaijan? I don't know if Palestine's on the game. If it is, then maybe. Maybe Lebanon? Probably these. Well, probably Qatar too far away. Let's go Lebanon. Okay, it's closer to Iraq than Lebanon. Okay, let's go Armenia. It's adjacent to Armenia. Is it Azerbaijan? Georgia? Unlucky. I guess this is closer. 260 miles. That's 260 miles. Seems like it would be more than that. But okay, whatever. In 5, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. It's fine. Let's play Flaggle as well, why not? country. Go on. Oh, wait. Why are you giving me all the flags? That makes no sense. Oh, isn't that just Egypt? Why would you give me all the flags? Okay, how many people actually believe in PRX? I'm interested in the pred. Pokédoll as well, why not? Go on, I always say Beedrill because I just see it here and I think, oh, Beedrill. Okay, it's poison type. Nidoran? Oh, Nidoking?
PRX before texture.
There you go. There you go, Nidoking. Let's go. PRX before texture? What, as in you're a bigger fan? Track by track till runner-up. Well, that's the thing. Do people think that PRX will win Pacific? Do you think they'll beat DRX? Like, what percent would you give PRX to win Pacific? Not just to make it, but to beat DRX, RRQ, and then GENG. 70%.
$100.
I don't think it will be that easy, to be honest, for them. I'll be real with you. I mean, the map veto here. You know what? Go on. I'll do a map veto, Pred. It's been a while, but why not? DRX. Ban Pearl. PRX ban Haven, right? Although actually it should be the other way around.
Wait, does it still go kilojoules, 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 kilojoules?
It always will, I think. I don't see why that would change. PRX boss. Now, what will they second ban? They banned second ban Pearl there. They're happy to play Ascent. So they're gonna ban one of Icebox or Split. Probably better at Split. And DRX, would they rather play Ascent or would they rather play Split? I think they'd rather play Ascent.
I think the game is like 52.5 to 47.5 in DRX's favor, but I want PRX to win. I don't want the team to whimper away, so I believe and have believed since Sleggy first started talking about it on Plat Chat. And look
how do I do a veto bread again? Oh, I forgot 0 as an option. There you go. The TM veto. Error creating prediction. Oh, you already did it. Fabio, way ahead of me. Oh! Oh, shit! Right, we're pausing it. We're pausing it. We're pausing it. But you don't pred on 0. 1 is right. We got 1 right, but we're pausing it. We're pausing it. I'm giving you a minute to pred. You've got a minute. Oh, good. You didn't put a 0. You didn't put a 0, so good. No one's losing any points. Okay, here we go. Pearl, correct. Lotus, correct. Well, I can still get 5. I can still get 5 because they should ban Fracture here. They should always ban Fracture here. Well, I got 4. They're wanting to play Fracture. Wow. Wow. Yeah, is he back yet? Sideshow's chat? If Sideshow isn't back yet, come to my chat and tell me he's not.
I'm back. I'm back. Stop trying to steal my viewers, you fucking fraud. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
I was just saying, have you seen the map, Veto?
Yeah, I saw the map, Veto. I was a bit surprised that DRX took us to Icebox rather than Fracture.
And then PaperX decided to take us to Fracture anyway?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Strange, isn't it? Strange.
It's a little weird, but the actual maps, I think, make quite a lot of sense.
How's your alcohol?
Apart from the Icebox. I don't have any alcohol. Have we seen
sounded very defensive about that.
PaperX play Icebox. Yeah, because you're accusing me of being an alky with no good evidence.
I mean...
All right, the last time we saw...
There's some evidence.
Dude, PaperX have only played Icebox once all year, and it was a 13-10 win over DRX. Where they played the Waylay at Sova Chaos.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Pick that map.
Oh, yeah, it was when they went 10-1 on the attack side.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one. Oh my god, that was a disaster of a game for DRX. I can't believe they're going into that again. The psychological damage alone would be enough for me to want to avoid Icebox.
Especially in such an important game. I mean, they're just trying to fucking get rid of all the demons.
If they lose on Lotus, it's to some degree understandable. Like if it's a close Lotus loss, I'm not panicking because PaperX have actually looked pretty good there.
Yeah.
But then going into Icebox map 2, I'm going to be shitting my pants if we start off badly. Or if PaperX look good at all.
What's the rule on, like, in between the maps? Can people spam track by track?
What, sorry?
In between the maps, are you allowing the PaperX fans to show their support? Or will they be continued to be silenced in your 1984 world?
I might let them live during between maps.
Okay.
We let Fracture through, GG jumping off the train.
Oh no, I slept.
I think, to be honest, if you're a PaperX fan, you're hoping for a 2-0. You're not like, you just need to win both of the first 2 maps.
Now time for this train to derail.
You slept through it. Aren't you in India? What time is it there? It's fucking 3:30. You didn't fucking sleep through it. That's on you.
Sideshow to be so Orwellish.
This train is getting derailed. 7,000 people died this morning in the world's worst train disaster. A high-speed rail that was started in Southeast Asia and was chugging through Korea got derailed this morning. Leading to the death of
a British man is to
many
blame
dreams.
for convincing so many people to go onto the train.
Yeah, and that's fucking Sliggy. Don't say that, because the way that you say that implicates me. A British man is to blame, but yeah, Sliggy absolutely is to blame.
Oh, fuck. I really wanted Alex to not fist bump him.
That would have been so funny.
I really wanted him to not fist bump him. Would have been so funny.
Can you imagine the psychological advantage you would get over DRX by not fist bumping Termy? If If this train derails, they're never going to allow trains to set off again without the full track being placed.
Yeah, what a disaster that would be.
Yeah.
You
Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen the
Fuck
scene
me,
in
only
Wallace and
2
Gromit?
people picking DRX.
The wrong trousers,
Yeah.
where Gromit is riding on the model train and laying down the track in front of him over and over and over.
Yeah. Submitted that to my professor.
It's a very
Do you know
famous
what happens
scene.
to him at the end?
Slept like a
Do you know what
baby
happens to him at the end?
FRFR
The
type
train
on
fucking
top.
crashes.
Yeah.
%83% of the viewers.
Wow.
83%. I can't believe how much Sliggy's propaganda has worked. He built up genuinely years of reputation of being a smart guy in order to squander it on this one run. And just... I think
It's a big bet. It's a big bet. And if
he's betting on DRX right now, and he's pumped the PaperX stocks.
insider trading.
The Vice Deadlock DRX composition.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, it's different. It's interesting.
Yeah, but don't PaperX have the majority of their success on the defense side with this comp?
Their defense has been pretty good, yeah.
And then DRX are going to be attacking into it with double Senti. It's not the attack side you actually need to stop.
Well, let's see. This is Sliggy's most important game of his life, I think, right here.
If PaperX win this, he's unstoppable.
I mean, somewhat, potentially. Although, I mean, if they win this, do they win Pacific?
What did Sliggy say?
No. I think GENG just looks so good.
Sliggy's been hyping up PaperX for a long time. Like saying that they're better than they seem and all that. And they genuinely weren't, is the thing. That's the thing, they were shit. They were complete shit. But the hunch, he's like the anti-sideshow.
Make some noise!
Cut to audience.
Fucking chew.
Just sitting there silently.
So preaching the truth then.
Oh, we're about to see.
All right, chat. From now on, anybody who puts track by track in the chat is getting permabanned. I swear to fucking God.
Anyone who doesn't put it in my chat is also getting permaban.
Right. I mean, you're just immediately all getting permed. I don't know why you would do this, but you're all getting permed.
Cheering from behind their PCs.
You're all like you're actually all getting permed. I can't keep up.
They
with
literally just said he can't ban us all.
As for now,
I'm doing my best though. I'm
He
doing my
can't
fucking
ban us
best.
all.
fresh used here.
I'm doing my
Schoolyard
best.
type
Up the
shit.
torching, just gonna be tucked in for the moment, hiding away.
Okay. I'm literally permabanning you all.
Very quiet around here from both sides.
Okay, let me focus in on the
All
game
right.
for a sec.
You are doing a Sliggy impression.
DRX can do, being very cautious. You know, you want to figure out where these double duelists are going to be coming at you from, especially Jing, who has been devastating.
So they've got a pretty
especially
good
this
idea
go-round.
here from Hyunmin that there's
PaperX
a
recently.
triple stack over towards
Back
A
on the
at the
raise,
start,
back
so
on that comfort, and
they
he's
take
been
him
making
out.
the most of it.
So how quickly he was able to get
Quite passive from
Showstoppers
PaperX.
online versus Boom on this very map.
passive from DRX at the start.
3K into 3K when the pistols
We're
came down
expecting
to
a
it.
B
40
pistol by
seconds
the
still
look of
remaining on the
things.
clock. Everybody from DRX now clustered up as Bane.
I mean, the B
Lineup set up here for
site is
Waterfall.
really good for this, but I do love this lineup. See the waterfall. Waterfall.
Perfect position. Starting to get cleared out here. And for now,
Right, and now you fight CT. No, you can't fight CT because you thorns it.
Oh.
Let's go
Oh, that's my boy!
I'm ahead of you,
Baited
brother.
up the Paranoia and the Prowler here, and now we fight over
Okay, I'm ahead of
Waterfall.
him.
It's beautiful. Hello, where's the second swing?
An untenable.
Oh my God, they're
Oh
too
my
good.
God.
Oh my God, they're way too good. Get this fucking train out of here. Redirect the train. Redirect it. Send it back
I'm
down.
gonna need a count. I'm ahead of you, I think.
25, 24, 23.
That info they're finding early to pivot over towards C. PRX
That might be the longest second in human history between 24 and 23.
That grenade made Jing feel like that corner
played
was
that
going to be
round
clear, but
perfectly.
it didn't go quite deep enough.
Bro, it's a
Mako was
pistol.
able to slide down the ramp a little bit.
7,
retake
6.
that
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Five.
good.
And
4.
clean up the round. So DRX comes out with that first pistol.
Wait, that was a nice round though
So
from
important
DRX.
whenever
Good from
outlaw.
Mako.
Well played.
Gunman looking for an opportunity. Smoke blooms just in
I'm
time.
gonna go whenever I see
Or the players of
PRX.
PRX.
You can't leave. You gotta watch it.
Seeking eye emoji.
Curses don't exist.
Now scaling forward, Hyunmin going for the peak, finds one target. Quick little exit here. Estrella sticks around.
I mean, the narrative for this game writes itself.
Hyunmin tagged low.
If PRX lose badly, then they were shit the whole time, and everyone they played was frauds, which
looking to get that Armageddon online.
is somewhat true.
Seems like
If they win,
quiet over
the train was right all along.
Signaled
One of my
over here to the rest
friends
of the players. Hyunmin
works in
asks for the
a lot of
rotation,
people in
they
York,
abide.
where I live, work in the
DRX
rail
successfully
industry, right? 'Cause
avoid the
it's
final
like
two players of
it's a big
DRX.
hub for the UK.
Yeah, just PRX trying
One of them
something
works in
a little bit cheeky, as is normally the case.
passing
were
along
pretty quick to
announcements
rotate,
of
though.
what's happened.
And
So like they get really
depending on the
detailed
timing,
reports about
well,
what's
Mako's
gone
just
wrong on the
seemingly
track,
just
and
gonna
they have
turret in
to
that direction.
send the
Doesn't wanna let that
information
flank
to
come
the
through and
stations.
find any
So when it
value.
pops up on the station, something
But
like,
this is going to open up some space here.
you know, a
DRX
train
goes
has
down
been
next door,
delayed because of
figure out who they
some
wanna get the
issue with the
plant over
track.
to.
She gets all the detailed information.
Try to
She said you
fast-track
wouldn't
some of
believe
those
the amount
ults.
of times
Marcus and
that
Paranoia tapping the
It's
door.
human sacrifice.
Constantly shifting back towards the site now. Peeks
you
out
wouldn't
back
believe the
level,
amount of
finds
times
one.
that PRX
Find
fans have
a
just been
transfer.
tossed into an
That
engine,
second
sacrificed
take
all
it
over the
down.
roads, causing delays. No,
Bit of damage
I
to
was
the
actually
gun
going to
here,
say something much
Hyunmin as
darker and
well,
then
finding
realized that
himself
probably
three
shouldn't go
charges
into it.
towards
But
dimensional
she said you
drift.
wouldn't believe the amount of
DRX
times
starts things
that
off
people have
2-0.
tossed their own bodies onto the train track. And
that's just
then
solid stuff from
she has to
Hyunmin,
pass
hasn't died
along
yet.
like, oh, there's been a small
kills so
issue
far,
with
Mako,
the
though.
train.
Just, you know, relieved of the IGL duties.
Wow.
And is just able to go
Which,
out.
I'm
I
trying.
mean,
I'm
that's
trying.
not a-
I'm here trying to make a little jovial point about PRX fans mini shoving people into the furnace.
Putting up numbers. Now it's PRX's chance to try to respond. Still though, a couple bulldogs, that outlaw, some good
Maybe think
weaponry.
about it.
PRX is gonna have to face.
Mako TP'd. Back rubble.
I do like the smoke.
His way, swing out.
Okay,
Something
never mind.
able to find the headshot. Puts him
The
down.
booster smoke from
Straight
Mako.
forward into the smoke. Not going to be rewarded with any
Take a
damage.
1 for 1
A
though.
1 for 1 at the end of it all. Jing.
Now PRX like to do this where they do just leave C after A fights.
Your wall here as Batman. I'm not sure if that jiggle
So quite a lot when I was reviewing the T1 game.
Double face, but he actually pulls off. He's finding the timing here, does Estrella, to go ahead and get himself out of harm's way.
And Batman now send that prowler out.
Okay,
Seen
no one's
by
close to B.
DRX.
They leave. Are they
He's
gonna
just
come
be
back?
bringing on his own.
It's quite slow by
Almost
DRX.
about to come back online.
Trying to
Forsaken,
retake
just got
A.
peek.
But what do we have for it?
Would have been a belter of a shot.
How much?
Instead, just
Nice by
quick little
Forsaken.
backpedal.
Well played.
Hyunmin on the floor. Player advantage now here for the side of PRX. Forsaken looking for more. And he will.
Oh, say it with me, chat. Track by track.
Spike
Track
on the
by
ground.
track.
Wall tripped, freeing. Locked in position with the player on the flank.
That was a nice 3K from Forsaken.
It
Listen,
was.
Well,
I'm
But-
not so biased that I can't call out when
Best
PRX have a
course
really
of
nice
action here, but
individual
looking to
moment.
get some more
And that was
damage in.
kind of know he's probably
a nice
pillars.
moment from Forsaken.
Swoops around, something about to be in the open, but has the headshot. Crispy with it, survives with 46 HP.
You probably
Players
haven't
alive.
seen
Brexit
the
themselves on the board,
fucking
denying the bonus.
like funny football
Yeah, this is
commentator
really
moments
crucial for
when like
PRX come through this relatively
like when
unscathed.
their team like it's like a
Read there by
fan
something.
commentary.
Yeah,
So it's
Hyunmin
like
able
when
to
their
find
team
the
scores a
one,
goal, it's like
trying to
go,
play.
go, 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 and then the other team will score a screamer, and it's like
Transition,
goal.
Forsaken, holding the line very,
But that's gonna be you in this game. Like
Level five.
DRX win the
Yeah.
pistol. Oh my god! Unbelievable again from Mako.
Wants to pay
Paper Forsaken gets a
I mean,
3K.
having that deadlock in there,
Nice 3K by Forsaken.
thing's a
Yeah, nice
little bit
3K.
trickier
Pretty
in
good.
that regard.
Pretty
You're
good.
not gonna have quite as much util. You still have the tail, of course.
Oh, big trap over towards C. Hello.
Ooh, we're about
Show
to
me
have to fight
Mako.
him out.
Fight that
Oh,
one.
Basically trapped there on his lonesome
not great
end
for
to
our
get it
controller to
down.
be taking that first fight, although we missed
Okay,
the
they
smoke.
missed the one way.
Double stack set up
That's
around
fine,
the
it's fine,
corner.
it's fine,
Blue
it's
bot looking to try to scout him
It's
out.
fine.
Not
He
however,
missed it by a country mile as well. It wasn't even close.
there, but
He was
gonna
panicked.
stick around to find out. Quick back away, Forsaken back.
Wait, you could just walk up on Forsaken here. Oh, dude.
That it's gonna be A.
Chill out. You can walk up
Trying to
all the
sell
way
this
there.
as best as he can, but that Prowler got no contact at B from
Haven't been watching the EG VODs where they're getting abused by that.
Something
Yeah.
gonna know here with that tap of the door.
PRX have actually got a really nice read. I mean, Freeing is trying to pull bodies away back over to C, and it has not worked.
Reach this position here, perhaps. Jing gonna be taken down, but Bandit can quickly.
They're lacking a bit of util here, it feels like, for DRX.
Patman's gonna get this, isn't he? Oh, whiff.
Which is a glimpse there. On to Patman.
But yeah, PRX, if they can get the right read consistently like this.
You still have Haunt, Seize, Flash, Yoruworld.
Freeing, is he going to be ready for this angle? And he's just slowly walking forward. There's the check. And there's the snap. Forsaken.
Wow.
Looking damn clean so far.
Well, unfortunately, that's another nice trap from PRX.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. They actually played this round.
Scott Sparks, thanks for the prime.
We are tied up.
Nice little refight over mound.
Yeah, they're just reading the map really well.
Good work rotating people off over towards A as well, and not getting baited by Freeing.
For today with PRX in their run-up here in the playoffs. They're making really good.
Oh, we got a track by track come out now.
Finding on the map, and it's stuff like
yeah, it's a fucking Grommet laying down the track.
You know, they've only had a little bit of contact C over at A. Something's able to backpedal, and they're still able to kind of put the pieces together. That this is going to be an A hit.
Okay, now they did use their Yoruworld there when, you know, obviously by the time they used it, it wasn't great. Now Hyunmin has Yoruworld. So this is like one of your must-win rounds. We're just going to send it C.
Got 3 players on the C side again. They're in the right place.
Yeah, but if they're playing off-site, can they get past the deadlock?
They made it look like there was only one player in C3 as well. They're really baiting.
But they are here fast. Are they going to flood it? Wow.
The wall quickly cleared out because they have everyone in position. So now the site is suddenly.
Oh, that teleport is pretty good.
Didn't even get the spike though.
Oh! Oh, that's crazy. He went for the clone. 2v3.
The spike not yet planted. Blanco has the ultimate.
You'll use both flashes.
Pivot angle, but they're still widely stuck in here. One back online. Mako able to find one. A little bit of a wide swing out. Patman trying to just whittle away here.
Strange round. We're just waiting.
Really gotten too much contact yet. Now is going to be the last one standing.
Great patience. Excellent patience when they couldn't get the spike down. Yo, composure through the roof.
Managed to go ahead and reestablish the lead by 1 round.
Yeah, don't mind the ideas here on the fly from PRX. You know, wanting to stack up, wanting to deal with that deadlock wall as quickly as possible. But, I mean, DRX post-plant, even though it's not technically a post-plant, but they get into these crossfires, they get into these setups, and they're so tough to break.
Yeah, that was a bit of a strange... I mean, it was good patience by DRX, just waiting for PRX there to swing into them. Those are weird rounds, like, they aren't... I don't think there is a great way of playing that from PRX's perspective.
Miss of the shot.
A rare miss. Considering how he's been
performing. Okay, that should have been a kill. There's something there. Most of the time it probably would be.
Drone gets cleared, spots him out. Forsaken ready in case there's going to be more pressure coming in this direction, but DRX already has scattered to the winds. Shoulder spotted.
Oh.
A warning shot there at the end of the day for something.
It also shows them he's still A. Looking for a B split, yeah.
DRX. They're going to end on B, and they're just going to get punched by the players from C.
Yeah, depends on... Oh, no, they're leaving. They're going to find the time.
Yeah.
There is that vice wall.
They do still have Taeho ult and Deadlock ult here, too. So if they do try to fight it, they've got big ults to work.
Gonna flood in again.
Deadlock ult here. Hello, Bane. Alright, I guess I don't need it.
Oh, no!
Completely ran out of bullets and then caught by the Deadlock ult in the end. They used both ults, but kind of like too late, but I guess whatever, it doesn't actually matter. They still win the round. But I would have liked those ults to come out a fraction earlier.
But this round is on lock.
To be safe.
DRX looking to move up now 4-2.
Was it Jing that ran out of bullets?
I think it was, yeah.
Saw it early in the pistol.
Now they're gonna be on Nico as well.
Working the map nicely.
Oh no. Then again, I don't want to speak too early because against T1 we were fucking, well, I mean especially you were celebrating the demise on against T1.
Yes, but that was on a map that they were shit at. That was on a map that PRX were bad at.
Don't want to mess with
This
the
is a
op
map
anymore,
that
though.
PRX have been winning on consistently.
Just gonna let
This has been their
PRX
best
carry
map.
that over. Curious if we're going to see an early timeout.
You're telling me if PRX lose here on
Alex
Lotus,
and Mindfreak.
you don't think they're also going to lose on
Weird to
Fracture?
say that.
Even if Icebox goes silly. I think DRX only need one of the first two
That being
maps.
said, you know,
Looks like
I
the
think
answer is yes.
good.
I don't know.
that's the perfect
I don't
way to
know.
do it.
I'm not
and I
willing
think
to say
really
anything at this point.
What I'm saying here is
If I speak,
get a little bit more aggressive at the mains.
Oh,
get a little bit more
Jing.
aggressive at C-Mound. Take a little bit more map control here. You don't have to.
I mean,
go
something
nuts,
also missed
but-
multiple up shots there, so.
Because it's going to be, especially.
Okay, timeout. They're on an eco. I do think that for DRX, those B splits, and so they've been playing for these fast floods, right? But playing for fast flood against the deadlock, not always the easiest. So if I'm PRX, I'm maybe just like trusting my site anchors a bit more and just like holding space a bit more rather than kind of backing up. Like if they don't have your ult, I'd be saying like don't back up. Don't back down, double down. Stay on the site, fight it out. Don't play to kind of like just hold back site and leave and then flood back in. Play to just fucking hold your space. Hold! But they are on an eco here, so let's see.
Potential to get some damage dealt, if not pull up the Thrifty, given that, well, I was going to say everybody else has Sheriffs. Forsaken ups to change over to the Ghost. Made ready, as well as that C's trying to get a catch here at back rubble. No one really caught by it as the push forward, and Jing just able to barrel stuff, finds Hyunmin, shows up immediately.
Well, they went for the aggro A play.
Jing used his ult and didn't get it. Did he?
As he was trying to get the rock.
Gotta
Yeah,
see
I
a
don't
replay
think
or
he got it
something.
off,
I think
yeah.
he must have died before he got it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Repositioning shifts over.
That's kind of sad.
As DRX
Using your ult there is.
It was definitely looking dangerous though. They didn't break the horn. They just kind of like ran into it. I think two players got marked. It definitely looked like PRX could have had a chance.
The full flash connects now on the device. He plays towards drop.
Gotta be mega careful here. Something to not
Just go
wanna
and
give that
save
operator
something.
over.
Just run away.
The call has to be for him.
Oh.
Save it. Okay, Estrella.
Divide,
Quite
you're
able to spot out
screwed.
Divide from there, but the salvos will go ahead and ensure his demise.
Grav netted and
Attempt to try to
salvoed.
take somebody down with him. At the end of the day, though, it's going to be something once again holding on to the operator, so Thrifty not to be found.
Yeah, but I like the ideas here from PRX. You have some really good util to contest that A main control, that A lobby control. Throw it at DRX and make them make the first move.
5 is all they get.
Pressure onto Hyunmin.
I got bad news for you when they win this 6th round in
Put
a
some
sec.
pressure onto him. And
Right,
see if
we
he can
got,
come through.
what?
Obviously weaker weaponry there.
Almost both buy swords were one off a
Big part
fade
of
off a
that equation,
Pat-Man.
but it was exactly what I was kind of looking for. You
Now
have
that I'm
something
playing
that takes the
Pokemon
control
White,
of
it's
the
like
op,
I can't
put some
look
pressure
past
at Rubble.
fucking
The meta, the big picture ideas are good.
Pat Rat.
Obviously,
Whatever
weaker
it's called.
weaponry, nah.
Yeah. We'll see how they fare going into the next buy. Does feel a lot more costly, though. We'll see here perhaps what
Yeah,
happens.
let's see how they change it up. As I said, if I was PRX, I'd be playing kind
he
of
just
more
didn't get it off.
heavy side
Like there
tankers
was Bane able to find the punish immediately
Tragedy.
before that could even fly out. Otherwise, that could have been absolutely
against the double senti, but
devastating.
we'll see.
So for now, still a bit of a slow game for Jing.
So like let's see here what
Cycle up that next one. Steel Guardian gonna
what
be online
Device
here
gonna
for the
do.
side of PRX, not too far off having that Nightfall either. Patman just one more charge.
Okay, we got the op in B. See, I'd almost be saying like have him
This
like
time,
full have this. I guess he can
shifting over
TP to
towards B.
C and give him some support.
I have a chance.
Okay, Flash
Even if they
sees them
commit a
out towards
flash or-
C.
Paranoia.
I like this
to this angle.
sonic sensor that they're putting outside C
Marco
in
and
case
Hyunmin.
there's a trap play over here.
Fake out being sent, not being
Dude, can you
bought.
imagine the balls of doing that? But it's a.
Hell of a time to
It's-
fake it.
It's
I
real,
don't
yeah,
know
and you
what
just
it
stare
was
down the
there.
op the whole time.
Marco
But they
starting
baited out the wall,
back
which means they're not
forward,
going to
swing
expect
out.
the op to
There you
be
go.
there.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
kind of
Right to the
crazy.
midsection. Something has the kill.
They let it go all the way through to bait the vice wall, so you just don't think there's anyone in front of
Now
that
we
at
just
all.
played
Soon,
retake
this is gonna
C
be
with
C, but-
Fatal.
All this util very far back for PRX.
It should be still quite difficult to
Ultimate
retake
there as
though
well
against
for
double
Estrella.
thorns, double sonic sensor. Like,
Yeah.
They're gonna pop
Oh,
it.
but they used the ult first.
PRX
That's good for
wise to
Paper.
it.
Backed away.
Yep.
Triple push.
where's the wall?
A bit
Oh
of a
well, there
slow
goes
up
the
there
thorns.
outside of A main, but something on the peak.
be a
able to
lot
find one.
easier to
Estrella gonna
retake
be
now.
taken down. Op still finding that value, and now he repositions, wrapping around, joining in alongside Devi. Weapons looking to be taken away. On pop, paranoia out, tucked back behind the box. 2 players pinned in here now, trying to fight their way out. Freedom, Pain.
This is a nice retake, but this is a nice round by PRX.
Yeah, it is a nice round. Very
Sorry.
solid round.
What a fucking round by PRX! Fucking get in!
In flawless fashion.
I mean,
Yeah, great round for PRX to get them up to 3. Maybe they can even get an 8-4 half.
Straight up, playing back off of it so they don't have to worry about the steel guard, and they have a steel guard and a counter. They can play that tic-tac-toe game all day, and that early map control, so important. That rubble control, so important for them, because that allows them to take space on the map quickly. It allows them to rotate through their opponent's spawn so quickly, and it helps now. Something starting to hit some shots. Very important for him, because you can see that earlier on they showed us a graphic where when there's an operator on the
DRX timeout? Why is he hating so much? In fact, yeah, this is a good question I've just been asked. Why are you hating so much? Like, what?
On PRX?
Yeah.
I think it's a multi-pronged reason. First of all, I don't think the hype around them is justified. I think DRX are the favorites, and I think it's been twisted. Like 83% of the viewers voting PRX to win the game when DRX are the favorites. I think that's crazy. The hype's just gone too far. Yeah. So I've got to be the voice of reason. But also, it's because I think PRX need to make larger roster changes in order to recover.
Oh, you're still... yeah, I forgot about this.
I think they're doing the same thing that like Crew did when they went on a run, which is basically that they're duping themselves into thinking that they can just get a little bit more out of this train. When it's on its last fucking legs, it's still running on coal compared to the electric trains around it. And they just need to bite the bullet and make some changes.
Fire by Sliggy and Co.
It's another
fueling the train.
But every time they do well for like a little tournament or a run somewhere here or there, they think they can make the roster work a bit longer.
Oh, that's right.
How far would they have to go for it to convince you that they don't need to make roster changes?
Pop flash turned away from Patman, looking for the transfer.
That one always works. It always works.
It does, doesn't it?
100% success.
Hello, Estrella! Get your fucking gun out!
A bit ugly. 2v1 on the flank.
What would they have to do to prove that they don't need roster changes?
The play here.
Win Toronto.
Fuck off.
They're worried that he got all the way up the stairs, but little do they know.
I mean, T1 won Bangkok, and then they plummeted out in the next one anyway. So it's not like teams can't have
Vice Wall not going to give you any info
miracle
on this
runs.
one. It's just going to be a free plant. Op and a Vandal.
This is very winnable with how far away they are.
How to Devi and something want to approach this situation. Something a couple flashes though, so some decent opportunity. They could figure out where he is, but
thing is, they know he's not
guessing correctly here. Will put himself in a really nice position to use the salvos and the concuss potentially.
Mound.
If PRX played at this level of quality all throughout the rest of the playoffs, even if they lose, and all throughout Toronto, they still played really well at Toronto, even if they lose, wherever they lose, then I might start to be persuaded.
He's gonna win though. No, what?
Peeks out as he sends the salvos. Plays it impatiently.
He's trying to find a timing as Devi gets off the spike, I guess. I'm pretty sure he had that round like guaranteed if he just played.
Yeah.
Just under 2 seconds to spare.
Yeah, he literally just has the round completely fucking guaranteed.
The back of the timeout, not being able to find the win. PRX got to be grinning ear to ear.
Scrim sharing can only get you so far.
We're gonna fire freeing for that one.
Keep an op in play as well. Jing getting involved. Good setup there with the trap behind the smokes. Again, you're going to see a lot of that trickery from PRX. They love to try to catch you off guard. Hyunmin
See, in the scrim versus T1, Devi saved that.
Going to be sporting the snipers. And you do have a couple ults. Patman has his. Armageddon.
Oh, he actually got him.
Almost take some damage there.
Nice grab down to something.
Catching something there. But he can TP right away. So that's potentially false information unless
PRX,
DRX can get a
I
good
think,
read.
would actually get kind of
Just keep away
assassinated
from
by the
that.
way
I
that
think if
GENG
you'd
play
seen
on
the
this map,
gate crash,
where they
it
have
flew
like
all the way
a
back through the
perma A lurk, perma B lurk, and a lot of
reeling
mount
you in.
control.
That would be sick.
I think DRX are
Look at
whipping up a
you
bit.
already trying to plot their demise at some point.
No,
Already
no,
trying
no.
to fucking push it back.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm
well,
just saying
actually, I think in the lower finals, RRQ will destroy them probably on this map as well with some of their Yoruba plays. And then, well, when they beat RRQ, then GENG will probably destroy them. Another flawless nice round by PRX. An eco for DRX.
Dude, DRX need to be doing a bit more lurking though. Genuinely, they need to. They're giving them mount control so much, and then they're grouping up A, and PRX have got like 3 or 4 players on A every time, ready to fight.
Surely at this point, people must be spamming. Surely you should just be constant fucking banning people. You don't have time to talk. No time to analyze the game. Get banning.
Mods are doing that. My mods are already banning people. They're giving everybody 10 minutes. Literally everybody in the chat. Nobody's put a message in there for the last fucking hour. Just everyone's banned.
On an eco?
Oh my
Oh wow! Didn't even need it, and dies.
They traded.
Oh, Batman, run!
Okay.
Nah, okay. They got him.
Increase the tempo, and suddenly PRX fall to pieces.
PRX famously not good at dealing with tempo.
Well, apparently not. That's how Secret used to beat them.
Oh! Oh! What? And it's not planning for him. It's not planning for him.
Collects a weapon. The plan not for him.
Oh, that is so lucky.
Narrowly to get the kill. The retap though, Divine.
Oh, Divine.
He knows that he's not on it.
You just got it.
Oh,
Divine! Divine!
Fucking believe.
Oh.
How is Divine winning that? There's no way.
Devastating.
There's no way he should be getting 2 from pit. Oh, fucking hell,
As if he
man.
whips into a lineup.
He whiffed so bad, and then he gets a free kill on Estrella. Oh, Christ.
Nice to see Devi, though, smiling, coming up with big clutches. It had looked like maybe he had lost that
Okay, this
spark.
round,
I mean, it's a big ult round.
we're getting a little bit of alert going,
PRX
and we're taking
could
mount
take
control,
a
right?
Positive half here. DRX wants to tie it up.
That's 6 and 6. Very possible, but of course it's the double duelist on the other side. Is PRX.
Why are we never trying to take Mound? Like, do we not have any game plan of how to take Mound?
Need everything that they can possibly get.
Grabbing it at the start of the round and drone is not enough unless you're also combining it with the smoke and scaling at the same time. You can't just do them one by one by one. What is our game plan for taking Mound?
Both of them operating basically in tandem.
They're just standing there, intimidatingly.
Oh, dry swing into B whilst you're doing nothing else. Why don't you? You're not making any noise elsewhere. Let's one person dry swing B.
Oh, God.
And PRX have the read. They got the fucking read.
I tell you, they've just done such a good job with their preparation.
Oh no! Oh
Okay,
no!
well, that's a nice little bit of PRX trolling.
Oh, what a
Need a bit of
troll!
PRX troll.
Don't read that Hyunmin had moved that far up. Seal guard.
Okay, walled off.
Jingo
gets a good one.
Still
Still winnable. Still potentially winnable. That smoke's a pain in the ass, though.
Annihilation not
Might go inside of it with a shorty.
Batman pushing up.
Oh, what a fucking
Robin
read.
does.
That's why he is the best player on DRX.
Looks for a little bit more, tags up Jing, but as the smoke dissipates, Jing finds the headshot.
Seen both.
Too many players. So damn low. Now all on Hyunmin
I think Forsaken's going to hear that, isn't he?
with just 8 HP.
It's not planning
Sends out
for
the
him.
fake,
No, it's over.
but he is dead.
Oh, 7-5.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Honestly, DRX, the end of that half was so poor from them. I really don't think they had any game plan of how to take mount control.
The cope is unreal. Yeah, you did at one point say it was going to be 8-4 to DRX.
That was when DRX were already up 5-3. And then PRX won the last 4 rounds in a row.
Oh yes, CN did. Well, someone said 5 is all they get. Maybe it would be.
Just honestly, not good enough on the calling there on the attack side, and not good enough on the game plan side to even take space with the util that they had available. Like, I understand you're not playing a Viper comp or a Breach Tejo comp, so it is harder to take that attack side control. But you're telling me you couldn't figure out a way of comboing that util to take Mound once? I'm gonna fucking tie myself.
Well,
to the train track.
but I think that's a great strat to throw Gravnet, throw a drone.
It was
stare
so
at
bad.
a one-way. Wait.
It's so bad.
Do nothing.
Solo
Solo
it's
swing
not even like
B.
PRX were doing anything. They just stood there in Mound, and DRX couldn't figure out how to combo their utility to take it at all. 5 fucking rounds in a row lost. Jesus Christ. You were up 5-2. Get a grip out here, DRX.
You gotta feel like it's PRX because
look, they're playing double senti
fucking
defense.
ripped.
Come on, this is where you make your bread.
Anyway,
Yeah, they might have done enough with 5, potentially.
They win this
maybe
pistol,
is-
they'll
this really
win.
isn't too big of a deal.
2 sheriffs in hand.
Don't say that.
Sheer wall.
Oh, Estrella.
What the fuck?
Estrella takes a ton of damage. He's got 3 HP.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
like you, not knowing what a
Focus
nade
up.
does.
Just ate that
Focus the
HL.
fuck up, Estrella.
And then on the corner,
Whoa.
headshot into the
Oh,
spray.
no, he's
Oh.
Himself a second.
3v3, but 2 of them are low.
Tries to keep it competitive, but the 2 players that just
Oh, they're
are so damn low. And there you go, final shot. We'll take him down. Bane just trying to send out the net, gets a catch, but there's just no way to try to fish out these kills.
Good round from Forsaken. Nice
Perfectly
one.
happy
He's had
to stay
2
sat
big
there,
individual
crouched
rounds
down,
now.
Sheriff in hand. PRX will go ahead, tie
You
up
sound
the
thrilled
pistol
for
count.
him.
Get 1 step closer towards closing out
Yeah,
their
no,
map
it's
pick.
great. It's
Yeah,
great.
I mean, good
He's doing a
coordination
great
here.
job.
And a lot of bodies you're throwing at the problem. That is such a fast reaction from for Jason. Goodness gracious.
Did you say for Jason?
For Jason. Yeah.
Did you mean to say for
Well, I wanted to say
feeling sick.
Jason, and I was in the middle of saying Forsaken, and then it just all came out.
Oh, look at all those people happy.
That's true.
They're not getting sacrificed today.
It's well
them
past
deserve
my
to be
bedtime.
happy.
I'm sure most people
Take
would be
away their
shocked to
joy.
hear that.
God, I cannot wait until they
I'm
keep
sure.
winning games
Because
and
they're
you're
like, yeah, I
casting
thought that
them in
happened
like the
years ago.
fucking
Yeah, I know,
middle of the
I mean, it's a
playoffs.
miracle I'm not
Your
dead.
hair has grown to its full extent. They're playing against G2 and you're like, well, there's no way PaperX can keep doing this.
I love it. Anyway,
Not against G2.
They can't keep it up against G2.
No real opposition in their way. DRX just going to be looking to play a bit of a death ball retake, perhaps. Maybe even cluster up and die to the spike. Though, knowing PaperX, they won't be happy with that fate for their opponents. They will go on the hunt.
Oh boy. Something. Little does he know, there's quite a few players right around that corner, but they're actually mostly going stairs, so he's gonna.
Okay, they go for an FBX buy.
This actually works out pretty well.
Will
for
DRX
PRX, I
even
think.
try here? Just dying to the spike.
They-
Ah,
Down
2
to
peek
spike.
out before the
Just
flash.
going
Yes,
one
yes.
in.
Eliminated. Some decent damage is found here.
Yes,
on
let me
the
feed
players.
all of these ult orbs to
Trying take down
PaperX
something
instead of
into
just
the
dying.
I
to
was
the
I
spike.
was saying like, oh, they're probably just gonna die to the
Overall,
spike here.
fairly clean.
Nope,
Why?
swing out 1 by 1.
1 away from hitting double digits.
Yeah, so far we haven't really seen the
I
utility.
guess they
from the
didn't
Sentinels
actually charge up a massive
have
ult, but
much impact
No.
for the side of DRX.
funny though.
Got to start now. It's a great read from PaperX as well.
if you literally had my mother strapped to the train
Most of
track
the
right now,
players are
I still
coming
wouldn't
from
hop on the
the
fucking
stairs
train.
area. That's where your crossfire is. Something on his own. You put Mako
You
up
wouldn't
there and
hop
try to
on the
pull him.
train.
Look, Mako's great.
To save my mother from the
But-
PaperX train
What
track.
If you would just hop on the
Somebody's trying to
train
draw it
if your
up.
mother is on the
That's PaperX.
tracks,
That's exactly what you
you're
want to
just
see
gonna
with
be
every retake.
one of
As
many
if-
people who run her over.
I mean, assuming that they would release my mother if I
Really
hopped on the
aggressive, trying
train.
to play off the back of the drone,
If
but
that
it's
was the
counter drone
condition.
I wouldn't even hop on the train to run over my own mother.
God. Smoke spam. Goodness. Smoke spam available.
Oh, look at this! They baited out the vice wall! That's strange! Estrella, did you realize that you could call for your team to do that when you were on the attack?
Doing his job, seeing what's going on at B.
Funny, isn't it, that when you default taking mound and front B control, it's way better for your macro? Instead of going for A rebel control every fucking attack round like you're stuck in 2023?
Just go ahead and break that down. Still for now, though, DRX Stagnant in their movements. Something creeping
Something gets
forward.
punished here 10 times out.
Yeah. He died.
Okay, and
Didn't
now we
even
can
die.
start
Didn't even
towards
die.
the side.
Australia's
just watching this round.
Anyway from DRX, trying to get that ultimate online here for the Yoru.
They're still not going to try to pull somebody off C or go for any info.
Oh.
Take one down.
How does it still work even when he shot a horn?
The second bit of eye, able to go ahead, cut him down.
3v3 though, and Australia is still so late.
I told you he's a spectator this round. It's a 2v3.
Util available to try to prevent this plan though. As Jing instant with a headshot, but it's onto the clone. Looks for a little bit more, gets the dink, but Kevin still staying alive for the moment.
Spectator.
Australia left
2v0
2 after he's been playing poorly individually and calling poorly. I don't believe. I don't fucking believe PRX are going to win the bonus. They've won this map.
When it was 5-2, someone in my chat said 5 is all they get, and I was like, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, yeah. Jesus Christ, man. They're so slow at regaining info in round after they killed something. They just stayed with a crossfire setup for the next 30 seconds on the side.
If you're stacked up like they are, you know, you find one wall, the other wall gets used, you're able to clear it so quickly.
Hop on the train? No, I'm not hopping on the train. DRX is still winning 2-1.
Null and void. And you're able to just scale your way onto site. Find some good kills. I mean, no,
God. Can I get a quick time check?
Shot on the clone was nuts, but didn't matter.
2-1-0, 39, 38, 37.
I'm good.
36, 35.
I'm good.
Wants to try to get a catch here on the Yoru, but Gate Crash does not care. Noise is made. He hasn't been able to hear the exit. Stealth drone chasing
Straight with a stinger on his own.
Every time I watch people play against PRX, they play dreadfully. I don't know. It's not PRX though. I swear, it's them.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, this is troll from PRX.
That was almost
but they might
trolling.
just get away with it because they have better guns. They're literally knifing the fucking wall.
By the wall here for the moment. Swing from the back. Bane looking for
and they still get away with it.
They can't keep getting away with it. They can't. How is this train still on the tracks? Oh my fucking!
Oh, that was such an ugly round as well. It was such an ugly round.
How are you allowed to win a round where you do that shit?
Across the two halves, now 9 rounds in a row.
Terrible round.
It's just, you know, when you get into the mud.
Bombardiro crocodilo tung 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 sahaber patapim chimpanzini bananini tripa chopper tralalali really reela tung tung saherbuneka tung tung tralala trippy chopper crocodina tm vila.
I don't know what any of that means. Gotham were expected better, to be honest.
Try something a bit different. Still though, Vice Wall going to be at C, and this could just be a pretty quick hit.
Oh, the TP back into B. You find a kill here, timing. He does, he kills Bane.
Oh,
Nice pinch by Mako, hold on, that's the spike. They have Tailwolf, they have Tailwolf. Tailwolf flood in from 3 different angles.
Has widely been the final boss for a lot of these rounds.
You're first for info. They see that it was a fake tap.
Surely we're shooting the fucking guy we can see.
Oh, they're trying to put the pressure into blue onto free. Oh my god, hello? Oh my god. Okay. Mako kills 7 here. All good. He's got 7 HP.
Okay,
Let's
5.
fucking go.
They did not only get 5.
I don't think that was the greatest round in the world, but at least it gets us on the board, okay? At least it gets us on the goddamn board again.
Us.
Jesus Christ, 9 rounds.
Is us in the room with us now?
Really good early read from PRX, but DRX able to stabilize.
DRX,
and hold so many different angles that PRX
Sideshow revealed to be part of the Korean Scrim Mafia.
They knew they had the Armageddon in play as well.
Dude, I told you guys exactly how they were playing.
Just let the clock run, make PRX make some moves.
Flatchat Premier just scrimmed against PRX.
The timing there from all the players of DRX coordinating together on that good. Still a ton of work to be done.
Something grabbed here by the
God, that would be an incredible piece of content though if Flatchat Premier scrimmed against the pro team.
It wouldn't really be good content though. because we would just get destroyed. There's something
Furia?
like defaulting with the outlaw is not it. He's doing some fucking trolling with these
the other side
attack
of
side
Rebel where that
Yoru
TP would have
rounds.
come through. We're really aware that that could be a possibility. Bane has his ultimate as well. This could get a little bit dicey. Trying to hold down that post plant. Just getting there may be difficult. Got Hyunmin and Bane very, very close. I'm going to throw up the wall, immediately cleared. For what it's worth, PRX has been really on point with making sure that deadlock util doesn't do much.
Or taps, Jing looking to play entry here. Now is committed forward. Hyunmin able to stabilize, finds the shot before getting taken down. It's going to be the... Oh,
there's no way!
How the fuck have you lost that?
There's no way the Forsaken's getting that kill. Oh, and Bane can't find the timing. Okay, he's
Okay,
gonna
they got the kill.
Let's go, Bane. Let's go.
Okay.
Defensive setup looked pretty decent there. They
Can
didn't play down the
trains
vice
choke?
wall, they still had
2 rounds
Sonic
in a row.
sensors.
Still 4 separating.
On an eco
Seemingly
paper
able to
X?
find their footing a bit more.
What
Again,
would be
just
a train
little bit of
choking?
traffic from Hyunmin.
Coughing and
Yeah.
spluttering?
Ready for it. Probably
Yeah,
thinking himself
I mean,
a
there's
bit.
literally
He got the Nightfall invested.
in old engines there's something called a choke,
Yes, that was
but I
disgusting.
don't know that that
He
would
was
really
jumping
apply to a
around.
steam engine.
It just turns and headshots his opponent.
That would really only apply to petrol engines.
Why is Mini
Okay,
slacking?
now it's PRX's turn to be on a weaker buy. Jing does have his ultimate showstopper there. Bucky to back it up. The paint shells.
And yeah, right into his face. Mako sends the paranoia.
They're so
The ult,
scared of getting
He's
caught.
just gonna ult to get out. Really thought
Stray's not confident to get back onto this angle and jump peek for Mako, so Mako just has to
So they
use
got
his ult
only
to get
one
out.
rifle
That's
on
all
stage.
just
He's
one
one off a
nade.
His
Yoru.
defense.
Yeah, you can't be
gets
having
ult.
your defensive
Sure.
setups just get broken by
I don't
one
blame
piece of
Very
util.
true. You have to. Well, there's also a showstopper here from
Okay, no,
Jing,
they don't.
which
Who they-
might sure
yeah.
be about to see. There you go.
What are we doing, Jing? Why not wait for the
Mako
fucking Yoru ult?
Counting up and over the top. TP
And then use
again.
Ray's ult off it?
Right
Why?
on.
Mako's
What?
just
That rocket was
cooked
gonna
them.
go.
Mako
Had Stray
in
not gotten
front
that
with
kill,
the teleport into where Estrella
that
was
would have been
playing.
both of them absolutely destroyed.
Why has he used his Raze
Mako
ults
stays
only on eco
alive.
rounds?
Shot hits the
I don't
cloud.
know. If you're
Flash
using
forward,
Ray's
straight
ult though,
up
you
like
might as well
giving
use
this
the
one
Yoru
Mako
ult as
still
well.
playing
Not
one
fucking
on
send
one.
it whilst he's still getting the ult orb. They're fine. Don't worry.
Don't forget something inside the fucking Thunderdome, man!
They're fine.
Bring about his demise.
Are they?
5 HP remaining here on the
I don't
Yoru.
know.
Swing
Yeah,
around
they're
the corner
fine.
though, and
Okay.
Pac-Man going to be taken down.
Putman
It
had
would
to
have
hit
to
that
be
for it
some
to
of the
get dangerous.
crispiest shots that we have ever seen in quick
What's
succession
derail track?
for one another. And it will be Hyunmin narrowly scraping by to keep himself alive. 8-11, DRX now 3 away from tying it up.
Yeah, I think PRX probably should pull the trigger on the second time out here and talk about how they want to deal with these walls at the front of C. It seems like originally they were just kind of throwing the clone at it, and now they're trying to get through it in different ways. I think you're
Not
better
ideal.
off just early around taking some mound control, throwing the clone at it, getting rid of it, and working the map off the back of that. Because every time they tried to just go through that vice wall, either just sending...
My ears have just all of a sudden gone on fire for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, 11-8. What was it? It was
Hi,
11-5.
Finesse from Taiwan.
Someone must be talking about you? Maybe. I don't know, just my ears all of a sudden started feeling like they were on fire. Did you see that drawing of Bane? That was kind of crazy. Oh, man. Fucking hell. That's horrible.
You know, you want to see both of them succeed.
Yep.
Oh my
What
god.
the hell? Hyunmin is
Holy.
no
Oh my
idea
God.
where he was.
You gotta be pissed
Looked
if
like
you're
you
Jing
walking
now.
down the street, but then he got his bearings and he got the shot.
What? I'm a good walker. Don't take that away from me.
So you haven't any. You're not bad at walking. You just don't know where you're going.
Oh, well, that's intentional.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
Crazy
that
shot by
shot
Hyunmin.
has certainly brought
Now they're trying to
this
what,
round
look,
to a bit of a
pressure, eh?
screeching halt.
I mean, you've got
They
some
no
things
one's
all,
pushed up rubble, but
you lost
DRX are just gonna feel pretty comfortable just sitting where they are. They got a Euro TP to get back to A. Now a deadlock wall. Bite wall still here on
That's
C.
paranoia to make sure they can't punish the
Immediately gonna
Vine.
be sending that Steel Garden, Forsaken TPing forward here within the smoke. Mako, like he's suspicious of this.
In that smoke, in that smoke.
Salvos.
Oh, they just
I
ran
can't
past
believe
each other.
Estrella just jumped through the smoke. What the
Oh,
fuck?
what?
He killed 3.
Does fall. Pac-Man answers
Oh well,
back
at least
for a single
Estrella's
kill
looking a lot more
on the
confident
device,
than he
but
was at the start of the game.
paranoid up, he's up and over the top, and Mako likely just gonna go for a quick little peek. Finds the headshot.
Hmm.
That's gonna be DRX
Very
now,
decisive reclear of
continuing
water.
with a win streak of their own, 2 away.
Uh-oh. Things starting to
Uh-oh, Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Coming right back. Jeez. I mean, the ideas were good there. It's just the timing a little bit off for Jing. He's just a little bit slow behind that flash.
Kinda nice from Estrella, actually.
A number of times that we've seen Jing go for that setup and come away with the kill.
Yep.
Him versus Kong Kong lives rent-free in my head. He
Yep.
also had the operator. Jing, he won that fight. Somehow
Getting
around, though,
banned from the chat for
not
typing
allowing for
path
it.
by path because you
Sign
were a
chances
track by
towards
track spammer.
100 bits equals 1
And the
track
mods
by
know that
track
you're trying to get
still
around
got
it.
me.
Get fucking
Into
owned.
is that
They're not
smoke
stupid.
That is rough.
blooming here, and as the hunt gets ready to come through.
That what? Who is this?
Forsaken
Sliggy?
crash out.
Looking for that sonic sensor. They're going to have to rethink this.
I don't think they're actually going to
Take a
fight
moment
around that
to
stun,
consider.
though, are they?
Got that rebel control. You want to show some presence on the rest of the map.
I
Does it
don't
make
know
it
how
slightly
you
easier
would, to
for
be honest.
Hyunmin
It's
to
quite a
operate?
strange one.
Absorbs that
Yeah.
shot here for them. Wall set up a tree, freeing, able to find something here at the door. As Prowler quickly cleared out.
No, you're
Draw down the shot,
crouching.
finds the kill, and that's going to be a weapon
Look
now
like me and
collected.
ranked.
Straya looking for some timing shots. A tiny bit of damage going to be found.
Worrying.
The,
You've
the
let them
flank,
get
the
into a
lurk, see?
4v4.
There's a big... Oh, Mako. The goat's got you.
Finding the lurk. Devi gone. 3v4. But tight quarters contact. is the
That's a
signal.
nice
Are
play
gonna
from
be able to
Paper
find
X.
some
That's well
value.
timed.
Shorty gonna be drawn
Nice,
in,
young
narrowly
man. Well
gets away
done.
with
All right,
that.
and now
Now
get
goes
info for the
ahead,
rest.
goes on the dimensional drift.
He picked up his op.
Picked up the op. Why has he picked up the op?
But he just stayed there with him.
He's gonna have to contend with Yunman here from behind.
What the
Classic
What's he
call out.
fucking
going on?
He's
doing?
able to find that, grabs another weapon, but
Okay.
Bane
Well, they
capitalizes
eventually.
No, they don't know where this
Do
guy
they even
is.
know where Patman is?
Time
They
ticking.
must stop figuring out.
On the cross angle, needing to clutch it
No
out.
time.
Oh,
Bane
bloody
drops
hell.
down.
Holy shit, what a throw, DRX.
Paper X
He looks
up to
lost.
map point.
What's he doing with that Euro, though? Just fucking...
I don't know.
He
Why
has
is he
been
fucking
so
around
good
trying
for
to take
Paper
a
X in
fight
these clutch
against
situations. The new kid
against
on the block.
Forsaken? Why
Dunno.
don't you just go and find
Taking it
info about
easy.
where everyone's playing? That was such a bad Euro.
He has just been so
I don't know
reliable
what he was doing.
post plant. He's so disciplined. I mean, that weird position he takes catches Mako off guard. Nobody holds at that angle. Nobody holds inside of the archway of that
Timeout
door.
to tell DRX to fucking pick it up. You need 3 rounds in a row here. It's not impossible, but it's going to be a bit difficult.
He wanted the op, yeah.
Rounds
He
in a
wanted
row.
his op back.
They've got to run out of tracks at some point. I don't care if they're using human bodies for fuel. What are they using for the steel and the wood, for the rails?
I don't know. Paper X, not globally conscious. Not eco warriors. Although they are eco warriors, they just won.
We're lying down to create human tracks. Fucking hell. You're all getting sliced to pieces.
They're dying for a cause, though. And isn't that what we need? Isn't that what people are looking for? A purpose in life? A purpose in death.
Is that what it is? But yeah, purpose in death.
As well, they've got a ton of ults
Okay, Human's still
online,
off it.
whereas DRX don't have much.
Oh my
of
god.
anything.
Yeah, you can't really do
TP
that
forward
against the
with
Euro.
dimensional drift, something on the hunt here. Wall just going to be chucked out as Bane. frantically
What are you
figuring out
hoping
I think
here
we're
for?
in
where the
better
hell he
tree.
can go to
Flash?
escape.
Omen Flash?
Well, rather-
Whoa, hello.
Missed! Oh no, it's horrible!
You just come out of the ult right in front of his face. It's worse than Hyunmin's.
Waits too long.
They missed the Raze ult, the Raze nade as well. What is going on here? What are they
Not being
cooking?
eaten tonight. That's Bane able to find one more there before Jing comes in for the trade.
Oh fuck! And now there's 2 of them just stuck in pit.
Avoidance there from Gunman as he tries to stay alive. Jing
This is
similarly
bizarre.
take the rope down out towards safety. Looking for that.
Freeing's bailing them out.
Drawn
There's no way you're looking at him for a second and then trying to shoot him with a shorty at that range.
Now alone, the spike.
You did 5 damage.
Guys, five.
Needs to try to clutch us out. Eats
Michael wins these every time, I'm afraid.
Goes backpedaling.
Nice paranoia.
Just
paranoia.
around the corner.
Hello?
They need to try to hold on to these weapons.
Oh my fucking god, Freeing is lost.
Damn close.
Jesus Christ.
Freeing object permanence challenge?
I'm shitting my pants.
Keep themselves
Oh
afloat.
my god.
Just thought it was
I mean,
gonna
that
be another
is a
classic divide
bad
clutch here.
ultimate. And a bad
Doing what
raise
he
nade.
can to try to
And then did they
disrupt
just
at the
run
top
out of
the rope.
util to clear pit?
DRX
I
able
think
to
they did, yeah.
stabilize
Just
at the
didn't
back
have
of the
anything.
drop. Freeing able to reclaim that
God,
rope
I thought
space
Dubai
and
had that.
use it to set up a crossfire there to break free of that entrapment.
It's an eco though.
Another
It's an eco.
Just survive the eco.
It's always an
Over
eco.
to Icebox.
No, it's not always an eco. No.
They can try to get this orb, steal garden, equalize the weapon, playing field.
Yeah.
PRX could certainly get this done in thrifty fashion.
Why did something not flash? I think he thought that the Delman flash was going to hit, and then by the time he'd come out of it,
Wall
it
tree.
didn't.
You know it's probably going to be A. That's been Bane's
Dun
home.
tree.
Ball sent out, freeing. Ooh, catching a glimpse, knows that they're there within the smoke. The annihilation
Oh, he
immediately
got
sent
the
there.
divine.
Gonna be taken down.
Oh my god, and now
Freeing,
you're
single
stuck.
final one sends out the stun, looking for the hit. Doesn't manage to
Oh,
find
good.
it, but it gets the headshot on the Forsaken all the same.
This wallet tree is getting
As that is now something.
pretty damn good value.
Alone here on the site.
And they managed to...
Flawless,
they didn't
okay.
save it. Sorry, I thought they saved the annihilation as well.
Dispatching the
No, they
thrifty
didn't.
attempt.
Alex not looking happy.
Some, let's say, moderate frustration
Let's
for
fucking
Jing
go.
has ult. Jing has ult.
It doesn't matter. Jing has not got a single
Oh,
kill
for
with his
sure.
ults the entire game so far.
For someone who has played probably more hours on Raze than literally anyone else in the world,
Well, exactly.
he does miss quite a
Such
few
a
ults.
good
He's not even missed them.
half
He just
here
hasn't had a chance to
for
shoot them.
DRX. Once they got a few rounds in, really started to find their comfort on this defender side. Just
Okay,
can't
I am a
quite
bit
get this double
concerned about
duelist
this
to
because the
connect.
ults have been
Something 13 and 14, Jing
pretty,
14 and
like,
19.
fully
About
executed
balance,
sometimes for
flashes.
DRX.
Oh.
my god, like this one. Tail ult off rip. What the fuck is that one doing?
What is Jing doing, man?
Never mind. Another fucking useless showstopper. Let's go. Let's go. We're going overtime.
It's a tap on the Patman forces the rest of the team.
Unless
back, and now
Spike's in a
they're
terrible spot.
here.
Oh, if you're
the
mid,
tail
what are we
drone saw
doing?
him. The drone saw him.
Off guard to the corner.
Oh!
We're not going overtime.
The remaining players.
I called it
Oh,
early.
the sideshow
3v3 in the
curse.
post plant. Util,
Michael gonna TP past his own team's deadlock wall.
not much more to work with here on either side.
Dude, this is so fucking stupid.
Breaks down one of the walls. The rest now expired. Net lobbed in as Mako
Oh,
tries
It's
to
over.
swing it
It's
straight
over.
up, fallen.
It's
Oh,
over. It's over.
A kill
Do you
apiece to bring it
lose?
to an end.
A 5v3 into a
in the
3v0.
final round. Bro, why would you do that?
You said it'd be fine if they lost the close map 1.
Yeah, but not in that
This is the
fashion. I'm
best the
boomed.
Pacific has to offer.
I'm fucking boomed.
Bone Toolbox with 5 gifted.
The track by track spammers. RJ, you're not gonna kill them all. You're not gonna kill 'em
Bone
all.
Toolbox.
She's gonna try though. RJ is gonna try. They're absolutely gonna try.
Surely this is a time for your mods to show some cojones of their own. Not live by your rules. Finally overcome the master.
They said that they were gonna follow the money.
Hmm. So what you're
What are the
saying is, if
advantages?
chat offers them more money,
Yeah, if chat offers them more money, they will be allowed to spam track by track. But thus far, oh, bro, I can't believe they go up 5-2, fumble 9 rounds in a row, and then almost make a
it's a
comeback,
funny game, isn't
and
it?
then don't pull it off. Oh my god.
Kami Satoharu, thanks for the 4
Train
months.
incoming about to crash over this little sad egg.
Oh, that is funny.
Tragedy. Fucking tragedy.
a 5v3 as well. Hyunmin, bro, just chill.
Yeah, Hyunmin being stood inside the smoke with his op. What are you doing, brother?
Now I just need
What
to see
are you
the
doing?
highlights.
6 out of 6 post plants. Look at him go.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a single retake.
What an honest game. 1 clutch, no thrifties. I swear there was a thrifty, wasn't it? Maybe they just had enough buy.
There was a thrifty, but
Why
it probably
did
wasn't. The
PRX
thing
decide
with
to
the
go to
thrifty
Fracture
is
instead of
badly
Ascent?
badly defined in Valorant. It's based on your overall. Anyway, it's badly defined.
Okay, I'm gonna go and make my Weetabix. So I'm gonna put on a Canada Man video, I think. I think you released one recently.
I can't even find any solace from discussing anything with my chat because all that's being spammed is track by track.
I mean, that's what you fucking get, though. If you wouldn't have mentioned it, no one would be saying this. You brought this on yourself.
So fucked, man. It's so fucked. That was a heartbreaker, man. It was a heartbreaker. Forsaken had an amazing game. He did.
Okay.
I think Devi had an all-right game. I'm surprised he was 20 and 13, to be honest. But yeah, I think Forsaken had a significantly
Behind you, Eddie.
better map.
Behind you. And lamps.
I'm gonna need
Nice.
my little kittens on DRX to also play a little bit better. I need Hyunmin to stop throwing winnable rounds. Why am I crying? Why am I fucking crying? Because PRX are gonna make it to Toronto. The train is gonna collapse. And we're gonna have wasted a spot.
Wasted a spot.
Still there, yeah.
Good.
Nice one.
Got 3. One enemy remaining. Now 4.
Wait till they win fucking Pacific and then auto make it the champs.
No. We're just gonna play time.
Imagine if I died.
Oh my god, you're just the best.
Did he have it? I think he did.
Oh, that's me. I don't know who the fuck we're blind.
Headshot.
117. Let's run this.
Okay, I'm gonna go make my Weetabix. I'll be
Look
back
at
in a
what
second.
Jing was doing on that map and tell me that the goats are not washed. Goats are fucking scrubbed.
Time. No info. Could be. Oh.
I'm going to make some food. So if you try and talk to me, you'll be talking to the abyss.
Okay.
You keep drinking. You just keep sipping away.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you got it. Do you? No, he doesn't.
He has it.
He does not.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Yo, bro.
Alright. Okay, what is that flash?
80 and jet, 80 and silver, 80 and jet, 80 and silver.
Silver's still on left side.
Enemy remaining. 3 down.
Mid.
40, 40, 40.
That's a bit.
One in water. One in water.
2 CT. 81 on it.
Nice water.
81 on the waterfall.
Nice!
Oh my god. Do not look at twice.
Yo.
Oh my god, son.
Player standing.
Wait, no this. Oh.
5 big booms.
50 breach. You can one tap him. 5 big booms. Wait, winnable.
60 breach.
It's so winnable.
He's one.
One tap. Headshot. Wait, do the same shot again. Trust me.
Yes, no!
105, Sova. Nice.
Kill. Yeah.
One pillar, one left side.
Happen.
One
Dark.
enemy remaining.
Last 7. Yeah, I'm sticking.
Nice.
50.
Nice.
I'm
down.
back.
We could have spaded
Holy shit. No, I'm black. I'm black. I'm black. But what are you doing? Wait. Defuse. Stop.
What's another death?
Wait. What are you doing? Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's so stupid.
One's close. One's right side. Damn. Wait, what? I'm lagging.
Are you?
Hello?
Spike down.
Window. Two.
He's sitting in the corner.
Droning.
More window.
What's this?
Siege.
No, don't go. You have too many people.
Like one or two.
This is a nice.
I think go mid.
Mid to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm fucking dead, Cody! I'm so dead!
Run B.
I know exactly where.
Oh, that's all day.
Oh my god, that's everyone.
Good enough.
I have retrieved the spike.
Going CT. And the other guys. Bye. This guy only hits headshots on me.
Kill yourself, bro.
Not kill yourself. Heal yourself. Sorry.
Yeah, kill yourself. Okay.
I know, bro.
Heal yourself.
Tell him not again.
You're hitting on Dryer, no? 30 seconds.
He knows what he did.
What?
He knows what he did, bro. He's a dog.
Oh no, guys.
No way! Why would he do that? Imagine we lose this.
Oh.
One tap and no balls.
Ooh! Last player.
That's crazy.
There's no way.
Spike down B.
Carlos?
Imagine they're behind you.
One enemy remaining.
Where is my brother in Christ?
I would take your left. I would take your left.
What?
Camera taken out. Cage triggered.
This is Cinny.
What the fuck are they doing?
I'm hitting Radiant. I'm telling you right now.
Glue guy kid? Glue guy?
Two here.
Whoa. I got him. Okay.
Alright.
Haven't
Do that. Both sides. Lies.
Down A.
Oh, what?
Last one.
You can swing him. Ah, GG.
Jesus Christ, Beck. We're playing in fucking...
Spike down.
We're playing in 1996. Valorant, but it's 1996.
Taken out. 3 out of 5.
How are you playing on this?
One enemy remaining.
It's like a different game.
My turn. One enemy remaining.
Wow, and he gets a 6k. He gets a fucking 6k on like 1 FPS.
Spike down. C. One enemy remaining.
Oh!
Hold them to their grave. You want to fight it?
No, it's not. It's. Yeah, there.
Sensor triggered. Really? Last player standing.
No problem. He's not on.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my
Wow.
god. What a like. Could be flank. Get another one. I'm eating. Flanker. I'm going heaven. I'm going to TMV. Guy, win the round so I can kill myself.
Last player standing.
Wait, he will actually TMV. No. TMV! Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, perfectly timed. Literal perfectly timed.
Ban
Perfectly timed.
Achilles for making a train reference.
That is another question. We shall see, but PRX have taken that first step.
I think that should be something you have to do if PaperX make. If PaperX win Pacific.
Whether or not the project will be completed or abandoned.
Yeah, I told you I'll tie myself to a train track.
Yeah, but that's not realistic. What is realistic is you grow your hair out for the rest of the year.
Mako, a lot of players there.
I will legit tie myself to a train track if PaperX wins.
What train track? What? That's not legal.
Footsteps.
Well, there's like a miniature railway that runs in a town near me, and I know the times where it stops running, and it also drives at like 10 miles an hour. So I will be absolutely safe.
It's taken down. DRX once again looking for the open pistol, as Mako still on the lurk, wrapping his way around. Turn back up for a brief moment.
Now, is that a good thing to... I mean, yeah, it's probably still illegal. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know, actually. Yeah, probably still is.
I still want to see a stop motion of a Mimi train set of you getting run over.
I mean, that would be pretty good. Let's fucking go, DRX. Let's go. They are going to destroy. These next two maps are legitimately going to be like 13-5, 13-2.
I mean, this is almost the same comp that they
Maybe
ran
not.
against.
Maybe more like 13-5, 13-7. But it's gonna be disruptive.
If DRX do win this map, I think the PaperX fans will be feeling nervous.
Yeah, they'll be shitting their pants. They'll be pooing and pissing.
The trains to Fracture are notoriously unreliable.
On that Sova, that scan util is going to be so important.
They're like the rope-powered ferries, but it's a rope-powered train.
Oh,
Jing got caught there as well.
But they've got Jing on Omen.
Hello? Nice, okay. We've got a Guardian. Mako can get that.
DRX have a firing
Easy.
squad. They're ready to just go ahead and pick apart the remaining players of PaperX.
Are you saying easy for him picking up a gun?
No, the whole round.
Oh.
Easy, well dealt with. They went into the stack of PaperX and they dealt with it.
Yeah, pick up that gun. Yeah, fucking easy. Yeah, pick that shit up.
I'm that hyped up, even
fucking pick that shit up. See how we just ran over the gun there? Holy fuck.
Of course. So many players stacked here.
Nice. And now we have Harbor online for the bonus. Dude, we're playing this so well. This is how we snowball. This is how we snowball. Now 2 of us can buy rifles, throw one of those over to Hyunmin.
That's huge.
And we're cooking with gas.
Hyunmin.
A great ability to clear through on towards A.
Back to A, guys. Back to A with the Harbor ult.
PaperX to play retake. And again, that's really, really tough going up against this double smokes comp that DRX is going to be piloting because you don't have a lot of flashes. You have to rely so heavily on either just contact or Forsaken's util.
Okay, they're going over to B instead.
Get you the info that you need to make good
But that's
decisions
all
on the
right.
way
It's a perfect read because PaperX thought they were going to go away with the Harbor ult, and they're wrong.
PaperX over on the A side, but all the attention.
Incredible read by Estrella.
DRX kind of doing what you would not expect.
But now they've already cleared out A and they're reacting over the other way because they know that you're going to run a Harbor ult round. So get a fucking move on, please.
Yeah, often when you do a Cascade B, it does kind of give it away.
The wall goes up, cutting off the angles here at Snowman as well. And considering the bite, some shots are starting to fly.
Oh, wow.
The code on the floor. Wall's getting ready to fall.
I mean, this is a disaster. You actually might just need to leave. There's no way you can get the plant down here, is there?
They aren't able to do so,
Ooh, they
but
can, but they've lost 2 players trying to cover it.
Mako lingering here within his smoke, but something just a little bit faster.
1v5?
Wins a 1v5.
At the ready. The wrap around here, back yellow. And something with a 3K.
Good damage. Good damage on the bonus.
Bonus conversion.
Not happy with that round, though, to be honest with you, from DRX.
Overall, not too bad as PaperX get themselves on the board.
Yeah, for sure. And overall, I just really like the understanding of the situation here for PaperX. Just knowing that the Reckoning's in play. So
good damage. What the fuck's this guy on about?
Is to either just let them get A for free and try to play for retake.
How is he spamming him there with not a wallbang?
Take A control. Divide wisely, just backpedaling the whole way once he starts getting contact. Let them play for this site. Use some of those long-range guns and something getting them hyped up. Rifles abound.
Bum 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 bum. I'm not worried at all.
The meat and potatoes of both of these teams. Looks like early dart there, trying to set up for this aggressive push.
Does allow them get into a nice forward position.
Bane is about to do a masterclass in terms of controlling aggression on this side of the map.
On the prowl. Up and over the top, dropping down.
I mean, you've heard the updraft.
Dash at the ready.
You know that at least he's on top of Belt.
Well, he was Omen flashed. I'm not sure he did, but...
No, I don't think he got called by the Omen
Bane
flash.
swooping in. He's getting closer
I
here
think
to
he
make
missed.
contact against one another. Now backpedaling out, and the pressure is there. The
Oh my
pinch
god,
coming
Bane
through, looking to try to take him down.
fighting
He at
all
man.
of his fucking
Swing in.
demons.
To be fair,
Oh my
he's
God,
done an insane job
He's
there.
done him. He's done him like a
Mako's
kid.
just gonna...
From behind a garage, but ends up falling to the wayside.
The
Spike at
spike
the
is
same time
dropped. I mean,
gets
where
planted
is
here on the
Bane
B
off to
side.
here? He's playing his own little magical adventure on
Player
A.
forward as everybody else cuts across through mid. The fuse
Just gonna get half.
manages to get that
Just let him get half.
Gonna be sent in on the back end of that one, but
I mean, they're gonna lose. It's a 3v4.
gonna be thrown down, straight up, finding one, looking for the spray, push
They're
out
not
of the
gonna-
wall.
Never mind.
It is just
They win a
one
3v4.
round starting to
Yeah, I
really
mean, it was
spiral
planted in a
out
weird
of control
spot. They
here
didn't have
from
a smoke
PRX.
to be able to
Felt like
cover
they were
it.
in a strong position, but Bane finding that kill changes the plot.
A little bit strange.
Bane played that very
All
well.
I can think about
Did
is that
they-
kill for Bane.
What
Really
happened with Jing's
changes that
smoke on the
round.
retake?
Makes it way more difficult for PRX. They can't take as much map control as they like. They can't control that space.
Why is he not
Over
smoking the
towards
spike? Why is he
attacker
smoking
side
towards
spawn. They
green
have
like
to
that?
loop back through tube. And DRX is
I have no idea. Did he miss a one-way?
Doesn't seem very good.
Oh, no.
Well, even if he did miss a one-way, why
Yeah,
are you
he
doing
still
that?
should be
Still
smoking the spike, yeah.
Similar ideas, but a much weaker buy behind this. Peeing ahead. Oh my god, Jing.
Wow.
Okay, well, they're just going to go
Okay,
aggro
makes up for
again,
it.
and this time get
He
They have
gets
just been
out.
pushing A at the start of every round.
Or the previous round, I should say. They're able to find it here. Freeing taken
But
down.
then they have been falling off.
And that is the
Knives
But only
plus...
that's because they've been
Still a lot of
cascading
it.
over towards B.
out of hand.
They're still falling
PRX.
off. So early A push into
Themselves a
go and
thrifty to close the
reclear
gap
through
down
mid.
to one. That
Pretty
would be
similar to the
devastating
previous
to
round.
DRX.
No doubt. Knives out as well for something. He is so good with those. Really be a difference maker potentially in this round. DRX though, patience. Checking
They don't yet have the read
possible
the
angle.
PRX are being this
Drift under
active on
two.
defense.
Mako trying to clear out whatever util may be
Okay.
here at the plant spot.
They're still worried about something being inside.
Weetabix gobbles.
Players.
Aren't
Eyes on this
They're
position.
one off
Now
harbor up.
Shit, RJ is still banning people.
creeping towards mid,
like
might
one
get a
every
peek here
5
from
seconds.
Patman.
Jesus Christ.
The amount of people
That's
banned in my
that's
chat.
just for 10 minutes as well.
No, not even for 10 minutes. 1,800 seconds
Where did that go?
for 30
I don't know.
minutes.
What happened to that?
I was just looking for it too.
Should play a
They're getting
game of
like a ban
whack-a-mole
for the
though,
entire
no?
map.
There
Didn't
it
show
is.
up on the map.
Okay, the mid didn't show up on the mini map, so I was very confused.
Same.
Oh my god. Oh, but he got the spike down.
Jesus Christ, man.
But now they're probably gonna lose. Or they still have no guns.
Hyunmin might be able to save it with the backstab.
Monstrous for the team.
If he gets like a free couple,
Swing out, pulls the trigger, doesn't play it patient.
like it's a free
Lets him
one.
know where he's at. Knives now.
They have to kill something though.
White
Oh!
is incredible from Bane.
Gummin's position.
But they crossed. They crossed.
Uh-oh.
The plant not really gonna be.
Oh my god.
Open over the top it goes.
Oh wow.
But Forsaken
They
collects the weapon,
kind of fucked that
drops
round up
on
though.
the
They need to
spike
be
by Estrella
making way
previously.
more space on the site before they go for
He
the plant.
will
Because
narrowly
Estrella is just
clutch
getting
this out
cooked.
to ensure the thrifty PRX find another round win.
They do have another harbor ult though. They can still
Yeah,
buy
it's
and they
just
have
crazy
harbor ult
stuff
to
from
work with.
PRX. This
Did you
early
not have
kill from
Cove
Jing.
there?
But
When
PRX
did
is
he use
simple,
Cove? He still has Cove!
still has
Holy
Cove.
fuck!
Has to give his life for the cause,
He still had the
and that
code.
puts you at a 3v5.
Oh my
Bragging out
fucking
on this
god,
map,
that's
looking good.
crazy.
I
Yunmin
mean, he
doing
did that
his
last time
best.
though, and they just spammed the cove down instantly.
Yeah, but they got classics this time.
I know. That's not
Coming
okay.
in clutch, another hero stepping up for PRX. Something with
Okay.
that up.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Cove yourself.
Absorb. You
do
know
have-
that they're gonna fight early. You know they're gonna fight early.
Bit of damage going to be taken there from the salvo. Oh, the
Straight up.
jump up, the drop down. I think you might have seen here is Hunter's Fury now also going to be opened up for Forsaken fishing, but
Problem is now that the
Keyword
harbor
tag's not
cascade has been
found.
here,
You heard the jumping.
you're just gonna stay A, aren't you?
very well may have.
Oh, Mako
Yeah, but they got
is-
harbor ult.
Pushing forward, he hears the footsteps, and oh, he gets just a
Oh,
glimpse
back it out of there.
Batman as
Back it
well.
out of there.
Now Mako
Good timing to accelerate on A. I like that from DRX. Good call from
unwanted
Mako.
position. At the same time, reckoning here onto the A set to try to open things up, and here comes the swing from the flank. Mako about to be hit from that left-hand side.
Got two.
Nearly hits
Still
the
got one.
transfer.
You have Killjoy ult?
Yeah,
This
they
should be
have-
unlosable, no?
this should be
Killjoy ult?
unlosable, yeah. They have Nano Swarm, they have Salvos, they have Lockdown. Like,
Send
it should
here
just be done.
on this lockdown. And then pinged out. Patman.
They might get
chasing
destroyed.
forward, finds that elimination, but now needs to try to just go ahead, tuck out into the corner.
Flank
The
from
lockdown gets
Forsaken.
ready to trigger, and it's going to
Could
be
be
the
big.
pit invested actually.
Oh,
Gives
they're gonna
himself over
pit. Wait,
to
that's
the
a
tank.
crazy good play from Patman. getting deliberately detained in order to pit so that they.
Oh, they're gonna have
cover
time
for
with the
their
tail.
views?
To flush out Forsaken at the same time.
Oh!
Forsaken. Guns down 3.
They do.
Oh my
Holy
God, they got the
fuck!
time. I don't think they used the salvos though, did they?
No, I think he died before he got to use them.
They are fucking up these post plants, man. They are fucking up these
Wow.
post plants.
Gracious.
Holy
Forsaken
shit.
looks like he's done. They know he's there. They're busy cleaning up stuff
The
on
Forsaken
site.
flank goes
They're somewhat
crazy.
ready for him. Forsaken's just having none of it. Love this play by Patman, by the way. Eat the lockdown.
That's crazy by Forsaken.
Why is freeing challenging though before he uses his salvos?
Unbelievable.
Did he use the salvos already?
No.
Man is on his
He didn't have
Why?
them, I don't think, but I don't know if he was getting them back.
Unless DRX can pull
Oh, well
out their
then
own
why?
thrifty.
Why?
2 sheriffs, a ghost, some knives, and a stinger.
A lot of danger.
You're back to live. You caught up.
Paper
Well,
X
there's
in this, but
somebody.
something with a judge.
Let me quickly ban
Play
this
close
person.
up
Then.
at B so they can lean a little bit heavier into the ooze.
Drifting out wide.
Another ban.
Knives avoided. 2 of them going to be burnt here. He's not really
Okay,
deterred nor
Cove.
slowed up.
Sliggy's
Straight
records are in
plans.
trouble.
Bit of damage going to be suffered there from the shock dart as Cove gets popped through the wall.
Okay, I want to see a nice cringe round here.
On the floor.
Something has a
Wait,
judge.
Him a lockdown. As-
Oh my God,
okay,
nice
got a
kill.
quick little dip back
And we're
in
gonna
on
delay.
the POV on that line. He's going to be able to find himself a
Still
second
got an
kill. Somebody
Nanoswarm.
take it down, but Divine out. Has the lockdown immediately.
You have
sends it.
salvos as well.
Give the Armageddon investment in the previous round.
They got the
Clear
salvos.
this out with any kind of ease. Headshot going to be found there from Fring and Patman. Falls low, but he stands tall.
Okay.
Finds the stray up.
Here comes the
Now leaves 2
nanoswarm.
players left.
No.
Smoko scaling
Wait,
forward.
actually
finding the
winnable.
first to defuse, being
Oh,
held,
no.
and Patman there to bodyguard.
Bro.
Oh,
Damage
getting
dealt,
worried.
round not found.
I am getting
PRX,
worried because
they
DRX are
gain
trying to do
lead.
the like plant
3 in a
forwards
row
and then
for
full
themselves. Now
backstrap,
up 4
but
to
they're
3.
actually not
I just love the
using their
confidence from
utility well
Patman.
enough
I mean, this looked like
to play
Hunman was just
that
gonna
kind of
take
style.
over the
I'm now
round, but
losing
finally
every
PRX
duel when it comes
able to
to.
get the
I mean, in
weapons
this
to
round it's
bear.
Nico, but even in the
Patman
previous rifle
just
round
no
too,
fear.
they're losing every time.
Gets dinked once.
Somebody
still
from
having to
PRX pushes
step
it.
up and take players down.
They're just dying too quickly.
Is this a trap by track safe space? It is. Spam it all you fucking want.
Green killed Divide with salvos in the previous round. Oh, so he salvoed before he used the Tejo ult. I thought they were going to nanoswarm before the Tejo ult. They must be just clearing the nanoswarms off the site, like, perfectly. Oi, oi, oi.
Are you worried?
Yes. At this point, yes.
This is Valorant Heritage. Track by track.
Track by track.
Heidi Season, thanks for the 23 months.
I think
Oh,
that's what
Jay
it was,
Coast, did
wasn't
I
it?
get you with the
Trading?
13 months?
Oh, well,
I'm
no,
not sure I
'cause it was
did.
going from...
Sorry,
I'm
it's a
sure
bit
it's
hard
my
for me
voice
to
is
hear the
audible.
alerts sometimes, if a lot's going on. Because it's just coming out of the speakers. Sorry if I missed that.
Oh,
Ban the
this is
casters
Sliggy's
now?
top
I
secret
fucking will.
mission.
I'm going to mute
No.
them.
Oh, if they make it,
We're gonna go and listen to the Korean broadcast.
God, imagine you go to the Korean
Bro,
broadcast and they're just like,
Trek,
goodbye, Trek.
instantly at the very start of the round.
It's over. Fucking over.
Because now I have time. I was going to say, every Paper X game, if they make it to Toronto, I think he needs to dress up as a conductor. He needs a train whistle. He needs a little hat.
Oh, he should, yeah.
And if you don't do it,
Spam onto Hyunmin
you're
at
dead
the
to me.
very
Yeah,
beginning
yeah.
of the
You're
round.
Oh,
just
he's
a
past the
bastard.
alarm
we'll
bot.
never
Hold
do
on.
it. I will never
He
communicate with
shot.
you again.
He shot, bro.
He fucking shot.
So get on it.
Get that outfit ready.
Hold on. Devi? Deaf?
Well,
no, not deaf.
This is going to go
No ear
from bad to
infections for
worse.
Devi.
It's Devi
You just gotta save.
Holding out a wide angle. 2 players now trapped in
Just save.
to this A site.
If they kill these two, they win.
2 around the corner.
No, just save.
Paper X not looking to get overly aggressive. Except for Forsaken, who will go for a quick little peek.
Oh,
Unpunished, though. And you've got a little insurance
Buy the
policy
tickets,
of
you
something
still have
around
the
corner.
time. I don't think I do. I think at this point I'm not
No,
allowed
at this
to jump
point
on
he's
the train.
definitely too late.
Fury. Oh, Jin goes down.
I mean,
Okay.
even I picked DRX because I
Don't
thought
wanna
I
give
was already too late
Mako
before this
many
game.
more looks like that.
It's like becoming a
think the last
Patriots fan
chance to
after
hop
they've
on the
won
train is
the
before I
second
go.
Super Bowl in a row.
Too much to be done about it, because Forsaken
Who are we?
is
We
on
are
it.
Paper X. Where are we going?
Ugh.
Toronto, baby. How are we going? Track by track, Babby.
Bro.
Track PRX, PRX.
They can't even
PRX.
save. They're literally playing aggressive A at the start of every fucking round. Can we go and take B at the beginning and then go back to A? Just do the opposite of what they're doing on defense. Play one player to contain, maybe even two on A. And then put 3 players into B and then go back to A in the late round.
Hero rifle for Hyunmin.
As people in my chat are saying, womp womp.
So aggressive. I mean, this space they take
Yeah,
at A early.
it does feel like a fucking
so
womp womp.
frustrating for DRX.
Okay, they're now doing...
Oh,
they're just running in and trying to get the plant on B.
Maybe starting to hear his footsteps, perhaps. That's something.
He's dying again trying to get the plant down, man! Like, every single time you've tried to plant on B, the planter dies.
Something finds Fring, and that's going to be a flawless round.
Yeah, choo-choo, air
5
horns.
consecutive. Get up to 6 on this defense.
They look so good right
now.
After-
Why aren't they taking B and going
After
back
every
to A?
round,
Why the
after
fuck are
every
you just
round,
trying to
the
plant B
PRX win, I'm just gonna
every
golf
time
clap.
at the beginning?
Not only does this early aggression
Where's the
on-
cove, bro?
on A, just net kills,
Oh dear.
make things difficult, but
Why do I
ahead
love
of the controller utility
a
that
team of
makes
chokers?
Harbor Viper comp scary. Puts a ton of pressure on them.
Fourth stage
There's so
is the
much
question.
that's layered behind this idea that is working out extremely well for them. On top of their just cracked mechanics. I mean, you gotta love this as PRX.
You know what? I hope PRX make it to Toronto. I hope they make it to the grand finals.
He's
and I hope
finally
they
reached
fucking
stage
lose
5.
3-2.
Acceptance.
I hope they lose 3-2.
Oh no,
in
this is
another
bargaining
grand
now, isn't it?
finals.
Cleaning up the pistol round.
You'll take them making it, but as long as they lose at Toronto.
As long as they lose in the grand finals. Let's go. Shut him down. Let's fucking go. Wait, I'm revived again. And now we go back to A. Back to A, Estrella. The hidden... Yes, the secret macro pathing. Perfect. This is a round. This is a round. It only took you fucking 9 of them to figure out how to play against PRX.
4-6 scoreline. Cash aplenty. But PRX not looking to get you know, too silly with it. They'll just back away.
I wouldn't mind seeing Devi go out there and die.
They're gonna save on
God.
full credits. Yeah, go.
Why
is he saving?
That is just the wrong move. for Devi.
Why is he saving?
There aren't any.
You're on full credits. There's 2 rounds
It's
after
way
this.
better to harm their economy.
There's 2 rounds after this, bro. What are you gonna buy? Multiple ups?
Yes. No, I don't disagree.
Guys, what about my second
A
up?
lot of damage to be dealt. But I think the call is, okay, we don't want Bane to get any closer to his lockdown, freeing to that Armageddon as well.
Yeah.
2 more rounds to be played out. He will... He's going to poke and prod around mid.
Yeah, spotted.
They're gonna die anyway.
Around mid. Maka will be able to find it.
I guess he was. He could argue he was playing for exits there.
Well, that's good. That's
Good.
fine.
No biggie.
Him die. It's an auto.
No,
No, I'm
biggie
just
at
saying,
all.
like, why not
Straight
go
has
for
his
it
ult again.
and
Yeah.
try to do more damage? But
Great
I
win
guess
there
they're
for
both
Vayne.
playing for
Something
exits on opposite sides.
Just
That's fine.
threw his aim
That's
off a little bit
fine.
with some movement. One of those bullets went wide. So a little bit of
Okay,
miss micro
come on.
there.
If
Possibly
DRX
potentially against
just do
Vayne.
the same kind of idea
Operator
in this round again,
I mean, they have been.
B pressure early,
Yeah, they should be
back
pressuring
to
B
A
and
in the
start
late
every
round.
round, which
I
they are.
fucking believe
Again,
in
though,
them.
a lot of scaling ability here for DRX with this reckoning.
Yes, do a B split. Yes, go mid.
No,
Goes
not a
up
B
there in
split.
mid.
Not a B split,
Jing as
guys.
well, scaling
don't B
further and
split.
further down too, but double face out, and that's going to clear the turret.
Bane
to
and
keep the
Spawn.
op.
I do like
Hidden
something
here
getting
for
in
the
front of the
moment.
orb.
Yeah,
though. I
that's
think
nice.
this is a nice idea.
Mako
Because
being
that's
out of
really going to
position,
stop them
though,
going
damn
for the
near
rotate.
perfectly.
He missed the one way.
Does he know what weapons behind it?
If they can lock this
Jing
mid-angle
do a
down,
At
gold
this point, is
smoke
it
challenge.
deliberate?
has to be
Is
really
it fucking
clean for
deliberate
DRX.
from Jing?
Surely that's not.
Swoop out. Seems like they didn't know.
That's fucking
Op
brain
catching
dead
them
from
off
there.
guard. Something brings it out.
Surely it's not, because you're just smoking off your own Viper one way.
They're flanking that
Yeah,
potential
I know.
A pressure that could be coming out.
Well, here comes a Harbor
Where it very
ultimate.
quickly
Oh
gets
my god.
nullified.
Oh my god, Jing, you
Jing
maniac.
snipes him in out of the
That's a
skies.
crazy teleport play.
2 kills found for him before getting traded out.
Sp-
2v4.
Why are we so bad at
Top of
taking
the plant.
space on site?
Marco trying
We
to see
literally
what
have
kind
a
of
fucking
response he
Harbor
gets from
comp. We
it.
can take the whole of Snowman with a Harbor ult. And then plant for that.
Wee.
Here, wide swung from Snowman.
Winnable?
Ooh.
No, it's not winnable.
He hits that shot.
Wee.
Christ, why are they so bad? Why are
You
they
and
so
the
bad?
fucking Korean scrim mafia.
Why are they so bad?
The advantage here.
I like what something did. in
Tommy's
terms of
about to
getting
go
in
up
front
to
of the Oslo.
Sideshow. I swear against Black Chat Premier, they didn't play a Jing on Omen.
It's been a lot of early A pressure. Goodness gracious, Jing. But that gives them so much map control here. They have that mid, they get that kill. They know that the one of the workers is dealt with. That allows them to just plant their feet there, and Estrella just pushing forward to try to get the spike down.
DRX only need one more round. They only need one more round in the pistol.
Go.
Only one more round to use them.
Go, Barter. Do this B split. Go on, go mid. Oh shit, they might win.
Okay, they get a punish on Padman early, and they ult to stop the rotates. I like that, but you know that they're going to be Snowman. You need to
use a cove.
Okay, they do cove, and they plant in a spot
for
where they
mid.
can't get spammed as easily. That's good adjustment from Estrella.
Minor damage going to be suffered.
And now, can we get our Tejo in Bait City?
Oh, they got double luck. Yeah, nice.
Nice from Bay.
Able to find one, pinches in from mid. As wall gets raised in the
Nano
opposite.
as well,
win
actually.
this
I'm not sure if that was supposed to be for the spike or to defend Estrella.
Now Maka up over the top.
All right, finally another decent round. Finally.
DRX 7 and 5 here in their grasp. This Defy.
Still 7 defense side after losing pistol.
Away from the site, even the Armageddon layered in, because why the hell not? The Bane will go ahead. Start it off.
Finally, the Rock has come back.
A buttered bald man lay strapped to the train tracks, glistening like a rotisserie chicken in distress. The villain had slathered his entire upper body in butter for maximum humiliation and reduced friction. But the butter? MVP. With one desperate flex, he yoinked out of the ropes like Phoenix ulting through a slip and slide. He slid down the track, caught the train, and the train missed him. He fist pumped triumphantly, and then slipped off an embankment with a loud squelch. Freedom 1, dignity 0. Yo, you don't write fanfic about how we avoided the train until the train collapses in a giant fiery wreck, please. I'm worried that you might be jinxing DRX.
That story ended the wrong way.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I thought it was going to end.
He slipped out,
the train
just
killed
escaping
him.
the train. But then he forgot something. His butter on the tracks. Quickly he went to retrieve it. But then it was too late. He got mauled by the train and was never seen again. His bald head was caught rolling down the hill.
Now, which side of the map would you say PRX should be better at?
They're playing what? Omen?
They're playing
Tail?
Omen Jet.
Oh yeah, they're playing Jet still.
Now, I would imagine that they would be better on the attack side because they're going to fucking send it with something in Jing. Oy, oy, oy.
But we shall see. We shall see.
I'm locking in. I'm locking in. All you need to do is survive this map, DRX. Survive, and you can win on Fracture. It's guaranteed. Don't womp me, you fucking asshole. They're going to win.
That is going to be a very big boon.
Well, if you can get Devi, everybody, something firing on all cylinders for that
DRX
PRX
are worried
team,
about mid lurks
you know what can happen.
instead of PRX are just going to send it A every round.
We've been there.
Bro, they're just literally like I've never seen a team less likely to mid lurk in my life. They're just going to run at you on A.
Crew are less likely to mid lurk.
Yeah, I guess crew maybe, but PRX they're gonna play this like crew.
We're gonna get a rude awakening here shortly. Just how much damage can Hyunmin do?
You're clearing B with 3 fucking players. They're going A.
And it's going to be some damage exchange here between the two Jets.
When the Viper wall isn't on B, I just assume they're going A.
Nothing really going to be found. Salvo sent out, but Plant still able to be stuck, not quite on the mark.
Unwilling to go with the hard read.
Dodges out that Tejo util as something too quick tap. Estrella. Both on the floor.
Heaven. Looking in that direction, man.
Mako now re-wrapping around, gets himself towards the rafters.
Oh, he's got an ace. Ace. Oh, boo. We'll take a flawless.
It's done.
PRX.
It's fucking done.
2-2 in that regard across this series, but now once again up by 3 rounds.
God,
It's fucking
something
done.
just so clean here. And a little bit of early round patience
I mean,
from PRX
looking,
pays off.
clearing the right side while
They've
the
got
Harbor Cascade is like traveling.
just
Okay, but once it's
completely
gone past
bamboozled.
dice
Seemed like
and
it
like
was a pretty hard read that this was going to
that's
be
one of the most
B-side, leaving
common
Gunman on
places
his own.
someone's going to be
You know,
holding.
and right after the
It's
harbor wall had
insane
refused,
for you
so
to be
it's good
scaling
timing
both
as well for
looking.
PRX.
in
What
the
is this
opposite
buy? Hold on, you're back in.
Tick down.
Three
Sheriffs?
A little bit of extra utility
Three
even
pistols. They must be
squeezed out of
expecting DRX to.
before they get there.
I don't even know.
So the
Are they
retake
thinking
just
DRX
never
might
had any
force?
Where's
seeing
where's
as
their
they've
sheriff
gone
on
through
Bane?
still be going.
Nice. Why is our fucking one sheriff sitting in fucking spawn?
Something good. All good. Hard to do it better than that.
Just Mako alone here on site for the moment. Tucks back behind as Paranoia went across. DRX quick to try to pivot and get into position here. As Bane eating quite a bit of damage. Biggest firepower that they have with that sheriff. Now down to 60. Push out, shots flying.
Nice.
Losable?
Nice.
Is that even recoverable? It is.
I don't
Suppose
know
I can
by
get
the
it.
bundles.
Oh,
As
fuck's sake.
Plant is not yet in. Forsaken pushing forward. He's trying to bait Hyunmin out here on the peak. The retap now coming through. Damage suffered onto something. Looking for the peak of the tap.
Oh.
Forsaken draws down the Guardian. Needs a bit more damage.
Hyunmin again?
Finds a second.
No,
in the
you
end,
still got that.
No.
it will
Wow.
be
Him
somewhat
actually
less
being able to pick up that
Forsaken.
Guardian might have won them the
3
round.
HP remaining.
Yeah, the fact that it didn't just land on top of yellow.
That was probably a little messier than you'd like it
Bruh.
as PRX, but you get there in the end.
But also,
Forsaken
dude,
now.
PRX on their attack side, tapping to
time
draw
for
out
something, but
peaks
top
from the
KD.
defenders. Fucking Estrella could never. He's actually just hard sticking the spikes every single time
Patman
without a cove.
under tube. Ooh, hits a couple nasty ones. Forsaken. Nice
Oh
move.
shit, golf clap.
Frost
Cool, calm,
sends his
collected as
regards.
always.
Yeah.
And it's
Collection of
It'd be
half
so
armor
funny
tiers
if
out of DRX.
it came out that
With
Frost
full.
had shared some scrim results with PRX to try to, in his head, like even the
Yeah,
score.
balance it out.
Also be
That would actually be, I think, my
Something along
favorite
That's kinda what I was
conclusion
thinking
to the
maybe would be a
entire
good choice here,
drama.
but whatever.
Oh,
What?
You know, like when people are so convinced that there's cheaters in ranked that they decide to cheat
I
themselves.
swear he
They're like,
just,
it's only fair.
He just knows.
Everybody cheats in my games anyway.
Gotta be careful there, Jing.
Yeah, head would have been spotted up over the top as well there
I
from
mean,
Kevin.
Dash is back on to site.
Quite connected onto the jet.
It's
Either way,
pretty
some
scrappy.
reposition goes out with a tail
Gang's
light.
all
Nice,
in.
good punish.
Bane is there. Two
They
guns
should be good,
pointed out.
DRX
Good
here.
punish.
Now Estrella coming up with two, but
What the hell?
tries to answer back
Thank
a bit.
you,
Makes it a bit
Hyunmin.
more
Fine,
costly
chill
here for the
out.
side of DRX as two
I'm not
casualties
chill,
to come
okay?
in.
I'm very much not
DRX
chill
back
right
to all
now.
out for a bonus conversion. Keep the gap to just 3 rounds.
I mean, what
Okay.
it signals to me with Mako when he does stuff like this is that he just does a ton of odd review, and he just knows where players are gonna sit behind. smoke.
Yes, Mako does a ton of VOD review.
Just spams
Yes.
it. And
It's
has
just
tremendous
Mako,
cross-placement.
trust me.
So well done. Okay, so bonus isn't this time gonna go the way of PRX after they win their pistol like it did on Lotus.
Okay,
Now
Devi
you got that
is
outlaw.
using an outlaw into
Like,
2
players
players
have
with light
full armor.
armor.
Yeah, it feels like maybe a round late compared to when you would like to have had it, but still an opportunity for it to do some heavy damage here. And even if you get the body shot.
You know what else would do heavy damage? A train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off, right? Ban paper
Maybe one day we'll
permanently.
get a train map in Valorant and there's a train that just drives through the middle and you have to avoid it.
I'm okay with that.
It's at a certain time of the round. Well, see, there you go. Might not be a kill, but he got a Hyunmin at 10
They
HP.
really,
He's not going to be looking for any peaks.
Okay,
And
bit whiffy,
something
thank
somehow
God.
does not get that
they're really
shot.
playing soft
Eventually
on,
using
eh?
Take him down, though.
Yeah, but they're not even playing
Somebody
together. Like,
additional
Hyunmin's
damage
fighting
either.
it and Bane's just baiting,
Whereas
waiting for the
11
retake.
Nano gonna be too late
I
to
I mean,
they
to be
should
fair,
not
when
be
you
playing
got Harbor
with
up,
damage
retake.
there on
it's
the
probably
play.
Yeah,
Hyunmin's
exactly.
problem.
Like, why is
Very
Hyunmin fighting?
Deep late lurk around this B site. Mako at risk of getting caught.
I mean, look at this look
Sorry.
from
All sides of
Patman.
DRX
It's
are currently
way
trained
too
forward
good.
here on this position.
Not
Estrella
even
is
lying.
moments away from
I'd switch
potentially
to the stream
dying.
and see
Patman
Mako
striking now
make a
from behind,
headshot
finds one
to
in Bane.
revive the wall.
Similarly dead at screen.
SMH.
Something going to be
Fun.
picked off, but the cleanup is there. The outlaw finds its value. PRX get themselves up to double digits.
It's so good. I love how something
It's a
just
nice little
yeets
flank
himself
against the
there at the end.
fucking.
Sacrifices himself for the cause.
Against
so
the
teammates
Harbor
can
ult.
get these kills. Good opening outlaw shot. Sets up that opening kill.
Oh god.
And then they just flood onto site, reckoning be damned.
Again, I just want to, because I said this would happen, and it's definitely going to happen. You're going to be there at fucking Toronto, being like, well, they've put up some great performances recently in Pacific.
I'm not. I'm going to say they played all right, but every team they played against crumbled.
Please do.
And honestly, the PRX train, it has aura, and I think the aura just causes their opponents to play like shit.
God, yeah, Wolves versus PRX Grand Finals, Sideshow, fucking lost in the sauce. Just hating on everything.
Oh, God. They picked Icebox into PRX. The only time that PRX have played it this year is when they beat DRX.
I mean, that is pretty funny.
Oh.
Yeah, good to be back.
Come on.
All right, well.
Come
scattered
on.
by here for scattered DRX. This PRX looking to take some very
Australia
aggressive
just
space.
not ready.
Australia.
Hold on. Winnable. Winnable. They ran into the two rifles.
Hold on.
Find something.
The PRX overheat?
Heard.
I need you guys to be making mistakes right now. His head, you can see his head.
Oh, you meant PRX. Australia thought you meant him. And then we just walk out clueless.
The one hero rifle in play. The drop down.
Nice.
Nice trade.
You're not gonna get the rifle.
No guns.
Stuck it back sight.
Nice swing.
No, it's Patman who rushes forward.
If Mako had a gun, I'm backing him every time.
The first map was a bit strange.
Sends out the bite. Clear the recon. They're looking to try to double face, and Mako
First map was a bit strange because it was just all streaks. I mean, it was what? 5-2 to DRX, then it was 11-5, then it was 13-11. Like, it was very strange map.
Good rounds.
Just, I mean, a good start here for DRX.
So I don't know how I would classify that map, to be honest, because we would fluctuate between PRX good, DRX bad, DRX good, PRX bad. Like, it would just fluctuate that map. This one, I think. This one has been... DRX haven't been great, to be fair. PRX were doing a lot of the same shit every round, and they were struggling to figure out how to beat it until, like, the end of the half.
Why is the Vi attack side open?
2 rounds for PRX to go to Masters Toronto.
Good kill here.
Okay, this is must win for DRX. They get the first kill again, and again Estrella dies. This time the mid lurk.
Smokes for walls. Patman on the corner here of the window, peeks out, alerts.
All right, Bane knows there's a player to you.
Sights now turned over towards mid.
Has anyone ever just like taken the fucking Killjoy turret hit and just run into kitchen anyway?
Gotta check kitchen. You gotta make sure you didn't walk past.
They just tank it.
Yeah, just tank it. Just get in there.
Does make his way across the mid. Thought maybe they would double back after the drone.
Make it seem like a bait.
Bane at risk here being caught, but it's a little bit of early damage and tucks back around the corner. Patman unable to find
Patman is
that
so
kill.
confident.
Just go ahead.
Yeah, look at him go. And gets a kill. Wow.
Way too confident. Oh, they're whiffing on him. Okay, 3v3.
For the culture. Wow.
Bane, you gotta kill this one.
Oh!
Jesus Christ, no!
When do we
Cuts down
investigate
freeing.
so forgiving every
The bank
PRX
account's
opponent
empty.
dodgy lasagna
PRX.
masters?
What is the look what they've done to my boy?
Getting themselves
Look what the train.
Thoughts on Wolves losing to Ty Glue?
2-0 fashion.
I mean, that is quite bad, but they don't want to go to EWC.
The way he is playing this tube is so good. The trickery he is employing. Popping the turret, sliding back down.
I mean, this is funny. This is actually going to
I
happen.
mean, that was a really nice round from Patman again,
The
actually.
timings, the movement, the efficiency. To Patman. That is brilliant work.
I thought Termites all the VODs, but
Not the
Frost
vibe,
is
just
at
gonna hold
Scrim
the line.
Mafia Termite to PRX.
Gunman over the top, just below him there is something.
Let's call for train tickets. What are you talking about? I'm not allowed to train ticket. Listen, if
Movement
the train
Troll
tickets are
33
still
days
being
for 6
sold,
months.
Bye. At the 11th hour, I'm ready.
No ults to speak of at the moment here for the side of
I'm
DRX.
buying.
This could be personal growth. Stop being so stubborn
Taken just enough time. They threw out one
and accept you were wrong.
That's got DRX at least leaning
I
an
wasn't
extra
wrong.
player
All of the
back
teams
over
that they
towards
played
A.
against have played
Drone
like
as well.
shit.
So PRX really trying to
See,
sell.
this
They're still thinking
is
about
how
A.
we get things like Brexit.
And we can see this is certainly more of a
Pacific
B
is the
hit. I like the
weakest
change of
region,
position here.
goddamn.
A little bit further back in kitchen. Oh,
And Mako
something.
taken down. I thought maybe it would be at risk if the op could get onto a wider angle, but something has just been
Jesus.
so damn clean. The drift under two,
Well,
freeing, turning back.
Here you go.
Does he get timinged? Patman on the hunt.
Ooh, okay.
Fring finds a headshot. Armageddon now.
Oh, Armageddon. Could be huge.
Youngman, updrafted, finding divide, Forsaken.
Here you go. Prolong the agony a bit more.
Zale goes across. Paranoia not connecting, but something.
You're not
plays
allowed
through.
in. If you didn't get a
Pulls down
ticket
8
until
HP.
right now, you're not allowed on the fucking
Let's see in
train.
GENG.
I don't care what
The
Slicky
duelist duo,
says.
they're
You
trying
don't.
to see if they can
You
keep
don't
this
deserve it.
from going on a little bit longer, but they cannot be.
Oh, now if they throw from this point, this will be known as the generational choke,
5 rounds
and
in a
I
row
will
is what's
laugh at
needed, though,
Sliggy a
to
lot.
try to take this into overtime.
You can't
Huge
lose
step up here
6
from the
rounds in a
DRX
row to
players.
fail to
Some
go
of
to
their
Toronto.
individual moments.
Especially
You
when
lose
you
one
haven't been
early.
the team choking.
Green.
You've been the team like
Great
making the
recognition.
plays.
I mean, that
being
would be an
proactive,
all-timer.
being confident.
Understanding from DRX,
This
they gotta be
genuinely would be
watching
an
for Patman under
all-timer.
that
It's
too.
just not gonna happen.
Found ways to slip the net. But they got to be diligent. Bane.
PRX have
Good
never
stuff.
lost.
No, it won't.
Something
It won't happen. They'll get a big ult round. Like they're what, 2 off a killjoy ult.
They can
Okay, they're
challenge,
pretty
Shunman
far
with
off the
op.
other ults, but
Lockdown for
you know,
Bane.
they'll get there.
Op as well for Device still. Let's see what PRX has in store.
TP deep over at Snowman. Mako sights immediately turned
Dude,
back
that
towards
is
that
a
position.
crazy ult
For a
position
brief little
from
moment
GENG.
at least. He's holding close, catches a glimpse, and something's
Nice,
gonna be
Mako,
taken
but
down.
are you ready
Great
for
Wow.
really
God, he's so ready.
Mako turns back.
It doesn't matter though
finds
because
alert.
PRX are going to Toronto, but fucking Mako, my goat.
DRX fighting back here.
When do you start to believe?
I'll be honest, they could lose any 5v3. In fact,
Four
I'd
remaining
like
chances.
them to
Maybe
lose
just
this
save yours,
5v3.
It's a hard RNG.
So
Thanks for
that
the 12
I
months.
Money is
Get
gonna
cut
be a
off
bit
from the
out of
hope
sorts.
early, and they lose back-to-back
There's a
5v3s
reset on the aim. Stryak
to lose
collecting
both of the
2.
maps. That
Come
would just
on,
be
come
perfect.
on. You, if this went to OT, this would be amazing.
Call to save might just have to be made
No,
here.
it's not going to overtime. It's
As the
not.
spike is out. no
PRX are
plan.
too good for that. They're
There
too
should be
good.
no
They're
walls.
looking like they
Where
should be
Divine
able to
does
make the
this.
grand finals easily. They look like they played a better game than RRQ
He's
today.
gonna make a go for it.
Then RRQ?
Just get out, my friend.
I mean, they played a better game than RRQ. Yeah, but they lost 2-0.
He's been having a hell of a
That's what
game,
I'm
but
saying
this
though.
might
Like
be,
that's
a
the
bit
team
of
they're
a
going to be playing
stretch.
against next.
Oh,
They play against RRQ, so they're going to make it to the grand
We'll
finals and
just
play
go
against
ahead,
GENG.
save, go for the operators. No idea if there's anybody flanking.
That's
here.
not. It's just truth. I've finally.
Play this out as
I'm
quietly
like
as we
fucking
possibly can.
Paul.
20 seconds
I've
to go
finally
by.
seen the
DRX
light.
like
of
what? Porn?
themselves an 8th round win.
Paul. Paul
Yeah, they
from the New Testament. Paul,
just shut the door
Corinthians.
here
He
on
writes
B.
to them in a series of
Mako.
letters. He sees a
Not
blinding
cool at
light, the
all.
light of
He
God, and
cannot
falls
fool
off his
the master.
horse.
You like
changes his
porn.
name.
One of the
Sorry,
best
I've got an
business
ear
when it comes
infection.
to
You like porn?
Smoke trickery. He is
Oh
just
God.
head on a swivel.
Bro is trying his
Ready to
hardest
go.
to jinx
For an
PRX.
attempted kind of
He can't
cheeky
accept
crunch
that
play
he was wrong.
from the side of PRX and wins his duel against something and immediately turns his attention back towards
Divine
Jake.
really
This
trying to make
is,
the operator
what a
work.
timing there as well. As that poison cloud is blooming. Makes it a lot harder for
Fucking
something to
hell.
react. All right.
Don't take a timeout. Just fucking play the rounds out so as to cause me the least tension and the least pain. Just stop. I'm gonna fucking mute and deafen. I'm gonna tilt mute and deafen in Discord. Just start screaming. Oh Christ! If this was a BO5 though, DRX would have won.
Jesus
would've won,
Christ.
like,
What-
they would've won
please
on,
say that on Plaid Chat.
They would have won
Please.
on Fracture. They would have won on Fracture. They would have won
Actually,
on...
if this was a best of 5, actually, if they played a best of 13 and played all the maps 3 times.
They could have won on Split. They would have won on Ascent. They could have won on Fracture easily. But they had to go to Icebox.
Yeah, basically.
Ah.
I'd like to see the op passed over to something here, maybe.
I think honestly they might
little bit of
only
team
win
pressure,
on
but-
Fracture.
One way or another, this works as well.
If you ask
Hit
me.
immediately going to be invested here.
Sure.
Mako. Not wanting to give this round up, has the judge, but has to backpedal. That forces him out from the moment. Something.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's
quite a bit of damage.
He just leaves. Nice pit.
Just from that
Sky the Panda, thanks for the 16 months.
Get well
has
soon.
to give it up.
Thank you.
Now, they might feel even more inclined.
Thank you, Panda.
Pressure this side of the map.
Love the way they did that. Drone into a recon divide.
Oh, it's always an eco. They have Killjoy lockdown, Viper's pit.
No, don't worry. Bane's going to counter lockdown if they use it.
Hand to the sky from Patman.
This is fine. This is actually still so fine. Counter lockdown. Bane.
The lockdown.
Hello?
Nice. Okay.
Matched.
Yeah, but that's not that good of a lockdown, is it?
Yeah, I don't think they have time to plan.
He's going to try and destroy it.
He's still trying to plant? He's... Oh my god, he got it right before he got detained. 2 players detained. Oh my god. Oh my god, they didn't notice.
Oh, he got it.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
The harbor ult, they kind of fucked up though. They used the harbor ult for sight instead of for yellow and green. They wasted that harbor ult.
Australia's never played this map before. It's always an eco! It's happening!
There's no fucking way, man. There's no way. Dude, why? Why? Fuck, bro. I mean, why does every team play badly against this squad? Why do they never remember how to play Valorant against them? RRQ's gonna play like dog tomorrow against them as well. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my fucking bones. This train was way too powerful. It was powered by aura and propaganda.
Slinky is actually the anti-you.
He's a fucking genius. He calls it after they beat DFM and Zeta or something.
Global.
Oh, global.
But they beat them and
DFM
they still
global.
looked pretty shit, to be honest. They didn't look that good.
Great, I swear.
Oh, it's so funny.
God. Horrendous. Genuinely horrendous timeline that I live in.
What do you mean? This is great. This is great for Toronto. This
is an awful thing for Toronto.
Why?
We're sending a Pacific team that has no chance of winning the trophy.
Yeah, but people will want to watch this team.
Nobody wants to watch PRX lose.
You do.
And that's all they're going to do. They're going to turn up. They're going to get seeded into Swiss stage. And
See, now I need to make a choice, though. As someone who's, I would say, a train neutral, I need to now decide. Well, because I kind of wanted PRX is look. People look. Here's the thing. People think I hate Sen as well. You know what? Fucking when Sen and PRX play, I get more viewers on videos. I want these teams to fucking do well. It gets me more money.
There's no way that you can claim that you are like train neutral. You were against the train, just not as vocally.
No, but I was against the train because I felt bad that I hadn't joined earlier. You ask my chat. I mean, I've been playing this fucking Womp Womp because I think it's funny that you're raging.
I am fucking raging.
For $2. Thanks for the 5 gifted. That's 15 today, I think. That's crazy.
We have a rough start in the beginning of the season, but I told the team that if we win the DFM game, we're gonna go to Toronto.
After winning one game against DFM, we're gonna go to Toronto.
오늘 진짜 승리를 하면 토론토에 가니까 다 같이 힘내서 한번 이겨보자라는 마인드가 잘 통했던 것 같다고 합니다. 근데 포세이큰 선수가 정말 기뻐하던데
smiley face emoji.
I saw Forsaken going, holy sheesh, like 3 times in a row. Why?
I don't know. I think he's been working out also, and also I think he's been very excited, and also he's also been working very hard. So yeah, I guess the gym energy is hitting him.
요즘 그 포세이큰 선수가 헬스를 많이 해서 체력이 좋아지고 좀 에너지가 채워진 것 같고 또 이렇게 토론토에 갈 수 있어서 너무 좋았다고.
I can't believe we're here. I can't fucking believe we're here.
알렉스 감독님도 좀 마스터즈를 가게 되면서
I mean, you do have a bit of a power for this.
지금 토론토 갈 생각이 너무 기쁘실 것 같고 또 팀원들이 자랑스러우실 것 같은데요. 소감부터 들어보도록 하겠습니다.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you guys missed out Bangkok, but this time you guys will be flying over to Canada.
So what are you doing if they win Pacific?
If they win, if they win in Pacific, I'm tying myself to a fucking railway line.
I mean, I'm obviously very happy. I think I can see the amount of work they put in. You know, even from the start of the kickoff, I think we came back immediately after we basically took like a 5 days break and we came back immediately to Korea to achieve this. So I am extremely proud of them.
워낙 이 선수들이 너무 열심히 해준 걸 알고 있기 때문에 그 노력이 빛을 발한 것 같고 그리고 사실 킥오프 끝났을 때 그때부터 좀 더 폼을 올리고
they actually did it. They actually fucking did it.
5일 만에 다시 한국으로 돌아와서 다 같이 열심히 스테이지 1을 준비했기 때문에 너무너무 기쁜 결과라고 얘기를 했는데요. 좀 다바이 선수
I mean, they definitely were the better team today, despite what Sideshow might think.
합류로 인해서 분위기도 많이 달라졌고 조합도 많이 달라졌고 그리고 모두가 페이퍼렉스가 기억을 찾은 것 같다라는 평가까지 받게 됐는데요.
PRX a dull boy. All work and no play makes PRX a dull boy.
Don't you think though that this is good for your little America's teams?
My America's teams? Why?
Because you think PRX are shit. So that's a free win.
Well, yeah, that's true.
For your little America's project?
It's fucked, man. It's fucked.
And you guys getting back into that prime form.
I think it's hard to get
DRX should have used some of that scrim leak they are accused of doing, rolling on the
Maybe PRX knew about the leaks and maybe PRX changed shit up last minute.
Practice and stuff, and of course there's a lot of online coaches as well, you know, like try this, try that. So yeah, and yeah, I mean it's good that it's working out. I mean, to be fair, we had Pac-Man on the first game. We knew that it wasn't enough time yet to get the chemistry together, but we believe in the process, and also thanks to you guys that been supporting us. You know who you are.
Ping pong rituals helped
you know who you are.
Yeah.
It
Not
wasn't
you.
Me, bro.
Not you, Baldy.
It wasn't me.
I'm not
It wasn't me.
Not you, Baldy.
워낙 그 퍼시픽 팀들이 쟁쟁하기 때문에 열심히 일을 했어야 됐었고 워낙 열심히 노력을 한 게 빛을 발한 부분도 있었지만 그리고 팬맨 선수가 처음 합류했을 때 당분간은 좀 삐그덕거릴 수 있겠다라는 걸 좀 감안을 하고 열심히 노력을 했고요. 팬맨 선수 적응 이후에는 너무나도 좋은 결과를 만들어낸 것 같고 확실히 이렇게
I am a bit concerned that maybe I'm only feeling more like support for PRX because you're such a hater. And like agreeing with you just seems wrong about anything.
약간 비꼬는 것 같기는 한데 고쳐 나갈 때 고쳐 나가고 스테이지 1 동안 정말 많은 변화를 도입을 하면서 스타일을 찾아갈 수 있었고 그래서 좀 그 탁구가 많이 도와준 것 같냐고 하니까 탁구 재밌고
I've been Kizzy said, "Can you tell Sideshow to fuck off on my behalf?"
공개를 해줬는데요. 여기에 대해서 또 알렉스 감독은 어떻게 생각하고
Crazy.
있는지
I was crazy
궁금합니다.
once. They locked me in a room, a padded room with PRX. I hate PRX. PRX makes me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a padded room with PRX. I hate PRX. PRX make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Fucking hell.
Even you could see we struggled because we're just trying our best to just win. The most important thing was that the players had to believe that they were good enough to do it. You know, after the DFN game, I think everything changed. We were a little bit more confident. We knew that, hey, we're not that bad.
I never believe in a run.
Coach, remote coaching from other
I never believe in a good run. And you know what? I'm happy.
She was leading the train charge, you know, and we managed to get it to Toronto somehow.
And you know
we're still going to be here in Korea. We have
fuck the train charge.
Not finished yet. We're going to pick up some more people, but we are going to get to... I mean, I'm glad to say that the train will be stopping in Toronto.
Yes, thank God the train will stop in Toronto. It's not going further than Toronto.
Well, yeah, I mean, that would be impressive. What, it's going to go back to Korea? We're going back to stage 2, baby!
가장 중요했고 DFM 때 많이 힘들기는 했지만 어쨌든 승리를 했기 때문에 거기서부터 이제 선수들이 우리도 이길 수 있는 힘이 있고 다시 잘 할 수 있다라고
You're right, actually, though, chat. PRX is the new crew. They're going to go on one run to the event, and then they're going to get 0-2 to the event.
또 슬리기 선수가
That's what Crew
Sunset's
did,
back.
by the way.
Sunset's back. You know what's
Remember?
rotating out? Fracture.
슬기님을 필두로 한 열차가 드디어 왔어서
Oh,
토론토에
bro,
정찰
Sunset back in for Fracture just is such a buff for PRX.
It actually is. It genuinely is.
Oh, fuck this team, man.
It is a pretty big bump.
Oh.
No Teo. Sunset in.
No Atejo, no Fracture, Sunset returns.
It
The
couldn't be any
gods
better.
favor
It
PRX.
couldn't be any better.
It actually couldn't get any better.
For their
it's
best map
ridiculous.
last year as well, coming in.
It's ridiculous.
Mia gets about
It's
half
fucked,
the
man.
viewership
It's
on
fucked.
the mainstream that this interview is getting. Is it the slow playstyle or is
Oh,
Emia teams
Christ.
bad at building hype? Vertical bar.
I think EMEA just has the lowest viewership, to be honest. I think just the game is bigger in Asia and America.
No disrespect, but I hope they lose to RRQ. And then honestly, I think they'll win. But like, no disrespect, I really hope they lose to GENG after that. If they fucking win.
If they win it all, that would be... I don't know. I kind of want to see them first. I almost don't want that to happen so that I can see them in the group stage, though.
Oh my god. Yeah, I want to see them in the Swiss stage. I don't want to see them just in playoffs.
Because then you know that,
God.
like, they'll get, like, I don't know, Sen in their first game of playoffs or whatever, lose, and then have some other tough game. And then everyone will be like, yeah, they just got hard matchups.
Yeah, when actually they were bad. Is that your point?
I'm a train neutral, so I'm no comment.
Boil your eggs quietly. Your sin of making fun of PRX is serious. Don't come back to Valorant again. Oh,
Is this the first
fucking hell,
time
man.
5 digit? That's a good point. Yeah, I think this is definitely a record. Yeah, this is another team that didn't make the first Masters going to the second one. That's great.
DRX had 12 first kills. And their macro was
That's
so
rough, buddy.
bad. Dude. They choked. They fumbled. These teams can't figure out how to call against PRX either. Stacks had his like worst IGL game against
Fucking
PRX.
cry more, buddy.
Bro.
Will you be watching E EMEA?
I'm not going to invite Sliggy to the next plat chat. I'm only going to invite people who are not on the train.
Ben Brenks. Thanks for the gift sub. Who would you have on it then? Who would it be?
Me. Lord Kerma from the chat.
I'm a train
he wanted
neutral.
DRX to win. You can come on as long as you don't say a word about the train.
Achilles picked
And then
DRX.
Achilles, yeah. Achilles, yes. He's a DRX glazer more than a train lover.
Well, will you be watching EMEA?
Yes, I'll be watching EMEA.
Your
but I
boy
need
is
a while to
KC.
recover.
Are you going to support KC as much as you support DRX?
I gotta be honest with you, no. I'm not. I think it should be a pretty decent game. It's KC against Vitality, right?
No.
No? Wait, have I got the games wrong?
It's
Who plays
KC
against
Navi, I
Vitality?
think. And
Oh,
Vitality
KC
fucked.
Navi. Oh, yeah, of course. It's Vitality.
No, I'm
against
not going to
Fuck.
watch Wolves. Are they
Yeah, I
actually
mean, I'll be
losing
rooting for
Thai Club? They
KC.
actually
I'll be
are.
rooting for KC against Navi.
Okay, they're 9-1 up map too, though.
But
Maybe
honestly, I
that's
think
for
that
sure.
Navi could win that game, for sure. I think we even predicted them to win. But I'll root for KC. I'm in a losing mood today.
Okay, well, I look forward to it.
Okay, bye-bye.
Goodbye. Just leave him with that. Okay, everyone, I will see you back for EMEA, which starts in roughly 3 hours. Have a nice day. Well, or have a nice 3 hours.